life source is showing. Ooh, put that thing up. I don't wanna see your life source. It's the source of my problems.
Your life source sucks.
It could be.
It could be, but it won't be.
I just wanna end your life source.
End your life source. Look at you. Just fucking look at you.
Look at me. Look at you.
Source in your life.
Look at yourself.
Look at me.
Look at yourself.
Don't tweet.
Don't tweet. Don't tweet, babe. Don't tweet. Don't tweet,
I
babe.
see you with that rose bowl.
Don't tweet, babe. Don't tweet. Don't tweet, babe.
Smoking that meth.
Yeah, we're smoking that meth.
I see you.
Hitting that mess.
Smoking that meth. You always are here smoking that meth.
Smoking.
Your butt is mine.
Why would he say that?
Not my butt. Your butt is mine. That's a hit. Coming in with the hit. Little raindrops. Sunlight. Rainbow. Dynamite. Report to the nearest rainbow. Report.
Rainbow's real. I've never seen one till today. It's the top of a dome.
Rainbow.
Why is it curved like that?
Why is it curved?
It's kind of what happens when a window reflects.
That rainbow's got bronies. It's curved with a knot on it. Rainbow knot.
It is a touchdown.
Rainbow knot.
Where did it come from?
That's uncomfortable.
Rainbow knot.
Rainbows is aliens trying to reach out.
Curved rainbow out my face.
I don't wanna see that.
Why is your rainbow curved? Got a knot.
Pretzel ass rainbow.
Feet curved rainbow.
So twisted.
Rainbow ain't straight.
You ever seen a straight rainbow?
Straight rainbow.
Blow your mind.
This is the rainbow from my country.
It's a straight rainbow.
Doesn't curve. Goes straight across the sky.
Miss me with that rainbow shit. I'ma curve the rainbow.
Gotta flatten the curved rainbow. Gotta stay away from that mess.
Miss me with that rainbow shit.
I like that that's the one you're sticking with.
Yeah.
Miss me with that rainbow shit.
Did he do it? Did he do it or not?
Did he do it?
Did he do that shit?
He did it. Yes, he did.
Everybody was like, did he did it?
He did it. Who did it? Yes, he
He did his book. It's called If I Did It.
Diddy diddle you. Diddy diddle me too.
You did it, didn't you?
Did diddy diddle you?
He did diddle.
He did it.
P diddy diddle. P diddle diddle diddly do.
Diddle
P
you.
did diddly do. P diddy diddly do.
Did he?
P diddy diddly do.
Did it happen?
But did it?
We did it.
Whip out the meth.
Bust it out.
If you
Bust
got
out
it,
that
smoke
meth.
it,
Bust
baby.
down. Bust down. Bust down. Bust down.
Let me see it.
Show it to Toby. Open
Butts
it up
down.
and show it to him.
Break it out.
Butts down.
Light it up.
Butts down.
butts down.
Put your heads up, butts down.
Heads up, butts down. Look real awkward.
Butts down, 7-Up.
Butts down, butts down, butts down.
Where are those butts when you need them?
Where them Cuban links?
Where them butts when you need them?
Dip the Cuban links in.
They down. They down.
It didn't fountain.
So wet. Dripping butts.
That's right. Toby's so wet.
Dripping butts.
Toby is so wet right now. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the 235th. I look really short right now. 235th episode of A Drink and a Joint. Davey, Toby, Huey. That's right. Yeah, fucking
What's up,
throwing out them
friends?
guns.
Yeah.
Oh, now gang signs.
What do
out
they
there?
do? They're like, they do like the weird hand thing, you know?
Who
What,
does the weird
some gang
hand thing?
sign shit?
Oh,
They do like a weird hand thing. It's like a
who does?
the bodybuilders that I'm
Okay.
watching
Okay, you just
in
been
my own
watching.
time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Who you into? What's your favorite?
Who's my favorite
Yeah,
bodybuilder?
who's the favorite
Right
right,
now?
now?
I'm a
Yeah.
real Arnold fan.
I mean, that's a little.
Well,
I mean, that's
that's a
everybody's, right? That's kind of a
The
cop
whole
out.
cast
the only
of
person I
American
know.
Gladiators.
Okay.
Flaming hot Gladiators.
Gladdy Daddies is what they call them after they retire.
Turns out, a lot of those female gladiators didn't like dick. Shocker.
So you,
shock
where
me.
did you read that headline?
Oh, it came out of their mouth in the documentary I watched.
Came out of their mouths.
Yeah, apparently.
Their non-dick
Russian
mouths.
puss. But they wanted, they didn't want the audience to think that the women were gay.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
these women
The
that
butt
They just
muscle
didn't
bound
mention
these
it.
muscle bound women that just. I mean,
love dick.
yeah,
Don't get it twisted. They'll suck
no, they
your
didn't.
dick,
yeah,
audience.
yeah. They'll
They were saying shit like
They
that.
might
Hey,
suck
here
your
she
dick.
comes,
pick
Jennifer.
you up, put you up against the wall, and
Just-
suck your dick.
Jennifer's on the
just-
first obstacle, and just to remind the
Just-
audience, she'll suck your dick.
She
And
loves-
Take those
dick.
grippers.
Second, she's jumping on the what were the balls called? The wipeout ones. You remember? Those
His
are the
dick
best.
is red as hell. You're gonna pop.
That
Your dick
thing's-
just popped, didn't it?
It did. It always does. That's the third time this week. Ernesto.
Red as shit, that dick. But
Got
yeah,
a red rocket going.
and you know, it's tale as old as time. It's true. My favorite gladiator, then and now, gay.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the
Nitro.
Okay, Nitro. Okay.
No, Ice is gay apparently.
I don't
okay.
know. I don't know what.
She
Ice-
aged the best though. Ice did.
Okay, so you keep up with them. You've
Yeah.
done.
Okay, so there's a documentary.
Houston out here watching Looper videos on what happened to your favorite gladiators.
She's got a TikTok. Not that I follow,
Okay.
her, but she's got one. If you
How do you know she has one if you don't? follow her?
because she said she what
Okay.
you
So
keep
you
making
learned
all these
everything?
assumptions that I
What's the documentary then? Tell
it's
me.
called oh fuck me it's got American Gladiators in the title. It's like Muscles and Mayhem, I think is
Oh hell yeah,
Is
that's
the
hot.
title.
Muscles and Mayhem. Wow.
because they're basically professional wrestlers, so all that stuff. They're doing steroids. They got groupies. They're traveling.
Yeah, they did like stage shows and shit, right?
Rock
Apparently, they did a
shit.
dinner show in Orlando too, which is like so
Okay.
low rent. I can't believe
Yeah.
they did that. Like, you're like, so nightly dinner and watching the American Gladiators. Like, seriously? I mean, whatever. If you can sell the tickets,
fucking
but that
dinner
doesn't sound
show?
like right.
That
That's
sounds-
like cheap.
Yeah.
And fucking for it to just be in Florida,
I
like
really want to go see a magic show.
Yeah.
I really want to go see a magic show.
Like at what
soon.
Magic
level, like-
Johnson.
No, I
You
don't want to
mean
go
like-
see a Magic Johnson
like an
show.
illusionist? Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go see an illusionist. I sank
Illusionist.
down again. God damn.
I want to see a fucking plane disappear.
On what level?
I
Yeah.
wanna-
Do you want to
yeah.
go to like Vegas?
I would love to go to
That's
Vegas.
the height of it, you know.
That's like-
you can't.
That's
not.
the top of magic or
Yeah.
illusion.
Well, you've got. I think that there's like a place
American
in
magic.
Nashville.
Oh,
I think there's a magic place in Nashville, and then there's also like the fucking Magic Castle.
what is the
know,
magic
yeah.
capital? Is
Or
it
the-
Vegas?
Is it Magic
Probably.
Castle? Is that the LA
Yeah.
The
one? Yeah.
What the Gothic Castle?
That seems kind of
The
like
magic
bougie.
asshole, huh?
The magic asshole.
Magic asshole. They did that on purpose.
Magic asshole.
Have you
asshole.
seen the mask switchers, the face changing
that's
magic?
fun.
They're brothers, right?
Well, there's some famous ones, and it's one of the only like forms of magic that isn't publicly known how they do it, which is cool. They can face change in front of you and change clothes in like an instant.
Excuse me? Change faces?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Changing mask and clothes.
Holy fuck. And they're still alive?
Yeah,
On the
what?
spot.
What
You're
are you
so lucky
imagining?
you're like in the West. If you weren't in the West, murder. You
No,
get
they're
murdered
in
for
the
that
East,
shit.
dog.
Oh, the East?
Yeah, you said you had to be in the West.
Ugh. Yeah, well, I only assumed that you would get stoned out of America for that.
Yeah.
Dude, I think they should bring back stonings.
You're a xenophobe, Houston. That was crazy. Fucking ableist.
Do you guys want to bring back like stonings and
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude! Fucking stone them.
Stone them up. Dude, that reminds me of a Louis C.K. anecdote / joke that I heard. He said he was in a car with a Middle East, or he was in a taxi with, you know this one?
No.
He's in a car or a taxi with a Middle Eastern guy. Lady walks in front of him, honks the horn. She flips him off. He goes, in my country, she would get beat to death and no one would pick up her dead body.
Oh, shit.
They'd be passing her dead body. No one even pick it up off the
Hey, will you
ground.
show Houston these face changer guys?
Okay.
He hasn't seen them.
No, I'm about to be shook.
Because I love a bad take. And of course, so I find all these things through like people being like, it's a conspiracy. They're
of
doing
course.
real magic.
In face changing, what look like
Demon-assisted
masks
magicians.
instantly appear on the faces
this is
of
what
the
you meant by
performer.
the East.
East Coast? It's far East Coast.
East. Yeah, the farthest
The far
east.
south. The deep south.
Let's see.
But I love a good bad take, man.
The deep east.
The so-called art form of face changing originated
Oh,
in
shit,
China.
no.
Even though more than 1.35 billion people live in
And
China,
clothes.
it is estimated that only about 200 practice face changing. We will take a closer look at arguably the top 2 face changers in the
Fuck
world,
that.
Wei Shu Quan and He Hongqing. Quan is considered to be the best face changer in the world.
Oh my God.
For example, in one of his 3
You want me to tell you how they fucking do it right
Yeah,
now?
right? Tell him.
Well, I think it's like a...
It's a gadget,
well,
obviously.
it swipes up like this and down. You can like...
Or it changes this way. So if there's more than one, so it's literally it'll be one of those things where it's like probably textured, right? So that it'll either
Now, see, I have seen, just before you say it, I have seen ones where they show other people doing it.
Yeah.
These two specifically, I think it even says it in this video, they got a slow motion camera and slowed it down and couldn't see any movement, like swiping.
Yeah.
It's so quick that even a slow motion camera couldn't catch it. That's why it seems weird.
yeah
To me,
but they always keep one hand hidden.
Well, and then, they try to hide it as much as they can, like when it swipes.
Well, but look, he's got a hand hidden.
Yeah.
3-minute performances, he changed his face 60 different times. It's
no.
quite obvious from looking at different performances by Quan that he could change his face 500 different times in 3 minutes. Take a look at this guy. He doesn't even touch his face. Notice how every single time he changes his quote mask, it is placed perfectly on his face, covering his eyes and
Because
nose.
it's already on his goddamn face.
Yeah.
It's already there.
Oh, you think they're layered up? See, I don't think like that.
No,
There's
it's
gotta
not.
be
It's
different
one
swiping
thing.
over.
This is
It's
obviously
it's
like
one thing.
a raccoon and it's all masks.
Yeah.
Well,
One
do you
little
think they're
raccoon.
loaded in the hat, and it swipes down? Is that what you think?
I
Or
mean,
something like that.
It's a mountain of masks.
It's not a mountain of masks. I think I think depending on when this was made, like when
What contraption
know-
would it be? Like a wire in it,
Demon
maybe, that would
assisted.
pull them down?
I think to me it's one of those things where it's like it's got to be. Hold on. So so they all have headdresses on. Mm-hmm. There's got to be a
big clothing.
mechanism.
Quan also said that the man who
the
taught him
ears.
this secretive practice was destined to teach him face changing. Quan went on to say that he was taught face changing in only 3 days. Quan and other face changers will even interact with the audience and change their face right in front of them. Quan spoke about one of his shows in which 3 cameras were set up to record his performance. The cameramen were attempting to discover how he makes the rapid changes.
The clothes one is the one that freaks me
Yeah.
out. Because I saw a guy do it with his entire
2
outfit.
cameras were right in front of him, while one followed from behind. Nevertheless, they still couldn't find anything that gave them any insight into how he is able to change his face so quickly. If someone believes his process of changing the masks is natural, he would have to be storing them
Natural.
somewhere, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
face
he took off
changers
the
like
hat.
Quan take off their hat after their performance. And you can see that there aren't any masks in the hat they wear.
Ooh, that's
you can
a
look at
sassy
it.
looking
There
man.
isn't even
That's
one mask
weird.
inside their hat.
I don't
so
know,
where
though.
are they storing the masks?
In the neck?
Notice how tight the outfit is below the neck. Obviously, the masks aren't being placed there either. What's really happening is that the masks are actually disappearing instantly. That's why, even to
Oh my
this
God.
day, no video camera in the world has ever picked up even one clue as to how their quote masks are changing. No one has been able to give a natural
Okay, so it's just the mask. So it's one mask, and what I'm gonna say is maybe there's maybe it's a video mask. Maybe it's like
Oh, an
some
LED
kind of
mask
some,
would be
some
sick.
it's some kind of like it looks like it's made of almost kind of like a lycra material.
But they say it's like an
explanation.
ancient.
It suggests that various
practice.
face changes.
Yeah, but things change.
Well, back then they could have been.
They
doing
would have
it
literally like
really quickly.
they have.
change masks.
They're talking about like it being just 2 masks on sticks in their hands, and they'd
Yeah.
be like,
And then eventually, this is like new technology. But yeah, him taking off the hat's weird because I'm like, oh fuck, that one wasn't on his ears because the other one
Yeah.
looked like it might have gone like a helmet does and be like swiping them up or down. But the
I
one
think it's
without
just.
ears is.
I think it's
weird.
one thing. I think he's got a button. I think he's got
Yeah,
a
or
button that he's
behind
hitting
him or-
because he's never using both hands. He's
Yeah.
always got one hand hidden.
That's just.
That's not a good sign, guys.
doing something with that hand.
When they keep one hand gone and the other one's doing something, that hand that's gone is
It just pulls out a gun.
That's-
yeah,
oh,
just kills
it's up
him
to
with it.
some. It's up to some shit.
Yeah. So
No, but I thought that was. It's funny, and I just love weird shit like that.
it's not clean. If these missing a hand, it's not clean magic.
Because I always like to, I like to break the illusions. You know, when I see a magic trick that's cool,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
instantly
really?
just typing in how you do that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to spend my day being like, how did they do that?
If real magic is real, I don't think that they're gonna do it. Like, I don't think they're gonna do this. I think that
That's
people
the
that do
worst
real
real
magic, I think people that do real
they
magic
make
are gonna
money.
use it to be like fucking rich as fuck.
Oh, I know. Just
Through
endless
face
wine
swiping,
Like,
dude.
I don't think
and
people.
world hunger.
Yeah, no, they just want to be.
Rich as
Yeah,
fuck.
I think
Yeah.
that's what most people want.
Speaking of
I
demon
saw one
assisted-
revealing the secret. See, I want to see if someone's actually got a answer to this.
I had to get out of it. They said they were going to kill my dad.
See, this one looks bad though. Maybe he just has a really good one. Because some of them I see, you can see the fabric
We
swiping.
will cut your dad's head off
What?
if you reveal the magic trick.
Yeah, it's ancient. That's ancient demonic
Yeah.
arts, dog.
Dude, I recently watched Heredity. Speaking of demons, you seen that shit? I know it's like a
Hereditary?
5-year-old movie.
Dude, that movie's incredible.
Yeah, so
Dude, Ari Aster is
Whoa.
one of like the best directors right
So
now.
I went into. I didn't know he did Midsummer, and then I looked up something strange with the Johnsons. I was like, whoa, too weird, too weird. That short. You seen that short story? Or short film?
Oh shit. Jonathan says they're folded in half at the nose. Vertically, they flip like pages of a book.
If they're folding
Ooh.
half- so they like open up like that.
No,
because
like
he swipes.
Yeah, so he's
swipes
turning the
them.
page. That makes sense.
That's a good one.
That's the best explanation because that makes sense why there was the halves.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah, and it wouldn't be. I guess it wouldn't be that thick of a mask.
it's fabric. These are fabric, and that makes sense why they're so perfect too.
But if he can get what he said, 300 in 3 minutes.
Yeah, there was something like somebody said 500.
500, that's
was
incredible.
like the most.
That would be so thick, even with the thinnest fabric. That'd be impossible to me. Like,
Well, we
yeah.
haven't
And
seen
it'd be-
500.
Well, yeah, we didn't see
And
that.
it'd be curved in the middle, right? If it was like a book, you could obviously see after like it built up.
After, for the sake of no,
One skeptic is baffled
There
by how he
is
changes
a
his face
scene
as
there.
quickly as he does. But the skeptic doesn't believe it's
I don't
supernatural.
know. That could be
He
thought.
explained to the viewing audience that others have tried to slow the recording down to figure out how he does
What?
it.
Are
But
they?
he says that there is no point in doing that because the
That's the
magician is
scariest
just
shit.
quote,
Yeah,
too
like what
good
is
at-
that? That's my
Is he a
actual
cockroach?
face.
The one where his face showed up though, but that's a mask too.
No, it's not.
That's not his real face.
There's no way.
Nah, dude.
That's upsetting for me.
How did his
And-
face show up and him take
figure
the
out how
mask
he does
off?
it. But he says that there
No,
is
that's
no
not his
point
face,
in doing
dude.
that because
No,
the
he-
Oh
magician
no, he
is just...
blinked. He
Okay.
blinked. But no, his eyes show through the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Notice the two horns on top of his hat. One skeptic is baffled by how he changes his face as quickly as he does. But the skeptic doesn't
No.
believe it's supernatural. He explained to the viewing
skeptic.
audience that others have tried to slow the recording.
Yeah. Why do you
So-
have to be skeptical about it? Do people think he's doing real magic?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's what's happening.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
think he's doing
Bible,
some evil
Jesus,
shit.
demons.
Yeah.
Dude, I went into I went down the rabbit hole of the demonology because
Okay.
of Hereditary.
Go
Because
off.
okay, so it's based.
Dude,
It's based on a real guy.
Yeah, Payman.
It's a real guy.
Yeah.
I won't even. But so apparently, like the most prevalent one is called an Ars Goetia.
Okay.
That's got all your demons. And apparently, what? Solomon, the Seal of Solomon, that's a big deal. So what? King Solomon actually was
Had a
what?
book?
There was writings, and he apparently summoned a demon for personal gain using
Okay.
his seal.
Okay.
Dude, so apparently, like, there is just a lot of attributed, like, accruement of, like, writings on demonology. That's
Yeah,
old
dude.
as fuck.
Yeah.
That's
Old as
some
fuck.
old-
Hundreds,
yeah.
hundreds of years old. But yeah, so also, one of the things I thought was interesting was, so, like, there's so many different things about summoning or conjuring these demons. Apparently, some of the books that we have were written with the help of demons.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. They're just like
okay.
over your shoulder. Yeah.
That's it.
The
That's
scary
it.
conspiracy would be that like that people would put spells in like everyday things and summon things through you without you knowing by reading
Yeah.
them or speaking them. That shit.
So
that's where I don't
that's
like
why
it. It's
that,
like,
have you seen
manipulating
it?
me?
Have you seen it? Hereditary. So
Oh, yeah.
Ari calls it what, a conspiracy movie from the perspective of the people being conspired against.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
because that whole time the cult is is trying to bring Payman through, but the little girl was supposed to be a
She
boy.
was the whole time she's payment.
Yeah.
So ever since, like, she was basically never really had a chance to be a person. From baby, always
Demon.
demon.
Yeah.
And they were trying to always meant to fix that.
I watched two really good ones yesterday. I watched Brand New Cherry Flavor. Have you seen
I
that?
fucking loved that show.
I watched the
so
whole thing.
fucking much, dude.
I tried to
feel
tell.
like I told you
I
about it.
I tried to tell y'all about
when
it.
when
Brand
you
new cherry flavor.
I told you about it.
So- no, when I remember you guys
No.
telling me about it, but I went and watched Velvet
Velvet Buzzsaw.
or something because I couldn't remember the name,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, it was something weird.
Velvet
like that.
Buzzsaw kind of sucks.
That one was good too.
It's
but,
got
like
Jake Gyllenhaal in it for a minute.
yeah.
Are these horror movies?
That one's about art. I remember.
You
being
don't
about-
know
I don't
Brand New
forget.
Cherry flavor?
No, I don't.
Okay, so
I thought you said you told us about it.
I thought
lied.
I was bullshitting.
I lied. I take that
Obviously,
back.
Davey was the one that told us about it.
No, but
dude,
it was so good.
It's so good. If
Bro,
you guys
down about
haven't,
this.
if you guys haven't watched Brand New Cherry Flavor on Netflix, go fucking do that. It's so cool. So
It
this
starts
girl,
off slow.
well, yeah, this girl who has filmed this movie is trying to shop it around to get made into a feature in
Yeah.
LA, and she meets this producer that loved it, and because it's like there's this scene in it that like she's like, well, how, like everybody thinks it's so real because how could you how could you have done
fake
that?
The special effects were amazing.
But then she meets this sleazy producer.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say spoiler because I want to talk about it. I just want to spoil this shit.
Okay.
But yeah, so she meets the producer. He's sleazy, and then she goes and tries to put a curse
on him. Yeah,
So
but
that's
she
when
has to pay for it in cats that she pukes
Yeah.
up.
So yeah, just jump into that. You know. Which you don't find out for a while why this lady needs cats. She's like she's an
a witch.
ancient demon inside of someone. She's not even
Yeah.
a witch at that point. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
this
true.
ancient being that hops bodies.
Yep.
Okay.
But she like, oh man, it just gets crazier and crazier throughout the
She's
whole thing.
I
vomiting
loved
cats.
it. Cats, little kittens.
Throws them up.
Yeah.
And then at one point she said, I don't want to throw them up anymore. And she was like, okay. So she put a vagina on the side of her body for her to
Spit out
birth
cats.
cats
Cats?
through. And then a dude that she's like banging fingers it.
Well, it
way.
made it feel good to her too. It's
Yeah,
weird. Like,
she was
why?
like, she shoved his hand.
Oh.
And then,
Oh no!
Yeah.
What?
It was
It's
dark.
great?
it's amazing.
Oh, is it scary?
It's unsettling.
It's obviously
It's
it's weird.
comedically horror, right? It's
Ugh.
like comedy horror in a way.
Kind of, yeah,
'Cause it
because they
keeps
know
it
they're
light.
being funny.
It's very self-aware about the witch
Mm.
shit. Like it calls itself out a lot. I thought.
I've been meaning to watch The Witch soon.
The witch.
The
Yeah.
Vavitch.
Yeah. It's got a Queen's Gambit girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's
seen
slow.
Yeah, it
That movie
sounds
is
boring.
slow
Not
as
the Witcher,
fuck.
just the witch.
The Vavitch.
Yeah, so it's
It's
stylized double
Yeah.
B. So it takes place in like what 16th, 17th century New England.
Yeah, and this family gets kicked out of
It's
their
a big family.
They get kicked out of their Puritan community and just have
And
to
they're
go
just getting
homestead in the
dicked
middle
on.
of nowhere.
Damn.
And there's witches in the woods that like they come
preying on them. pretty
yeah,
much.
come
They
and
took
steal a baby, and then they the daughter gets framed,
and she's just basically being an ass.
yeah, and then Satan is a billy goat.
Oh yeah, named Black Phillip.
Yeah, wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like the line from the
Because
movie.
she said
that's what the goat
that's-
says.
Yeah. So apparently, she said that she's a witch, and like everybody's thinking that the goat has something to do with it, and like what? So after everyone dies, she's like, "Say something." He's like, "Okay." You know.
I just want to ruin it though. I want to ruin the big reveal of the movie thing though.
What? So is it
yeah.
a movie?
Well,
the short
it's
film.
a
Ruin it if you
miniseries.
want. Yes.
Oh,
the short
the
film that
movie.
she makes in it. So it comes out in the end that she basically she made this girl fall in love with her. She's an actress, and this girl is a director, and she used the fact that she loved her as a manipulation tactic, and made her push herself until she started like hurting herself on camera to get the right shots and
my
stuff.
God.
And so what ended up happening is that they ended up eating peyote and tripping together, probably fucking having a great time. Went back to film, and she kept pushing her until she pulled something out in her that was evil, and she pulls out her own eyeball and eats it, and doesn't remember doing this because they were tripping on peyote, and the other girl's just like smiling and looking in, and used it for her film, didn't pay her, went to LA, tried to take all the credit for it after pushing someone into destroying themselves for you out of love, basically. Like, because it's the most twisted thing I've ever seen.
So Toby
and it's
was
such
all
a long
over it.
build.
Yeah, it's good. So it's a movie.
It's a limited series.
Yeah, it's a limited series.
So it's
But
really,
even
really
knowing
good.
that, it's still worth watching.
Okay,
It's
I'll
so
watch it.
fucked
yeah,
up.
it's
Brand new
shot
cherry coat.
cherry flavor.
Brand new cherry coke.
You're never gonna
Yeah.
watch it. You're never gonna watch
You're
it.
never gonna remember
Brand new
this.
cherry coke would have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah. New coat of cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, new coat
Oh
of cherry.
man, that shit was fucked. But no, the other one we watched was much more lighthearted. It was called Wally's Wonderland or Willy's Wonderland.
No, the one with Nicolas
Have you seen
Cage.
that,
Yeah,
dude?
dude, it's fucking great. Dude, Willy's Wonderland. Yeah, so Nicolas Cage is he's a silent.
shit?
He doesn't say a fucking word the whole
Really?
It was
movie.
driving me crazy. He has no lines.
He didn't say a fucking word.
The whole time I was like, is he really?
But
no,
he's like-
he's not. And then the whole
Is
time
he
I
a
was
main
like,
character, though?
what's he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the main character.
He's not gonna say anything.
It's facial expressions. It's all like badass
And everyone else is
facial
talking?
expressions.
So there's
Yeah.
like a Chuck E. Cheese ripoff. So it's the animatronic thing. It's Five Nights at Freddy's
Okay.
basically. So
oh, is that? See, I don't know that movie. I
well,
thought
no.
it was
So
pretty-
they were trying to make a Five Nights at Freddy's movie for years and years and years, but they could never get the
What is
rights
that?
or like it's a really popular video game of like
okay.
spirits trapped in fucking animatronics
oh,
from Chuck E.
that was
Cheese
that
place.
OG.
See, they have a new one. I think I was telling you about Poppy's Playhouse.
Yeah.
It's a scary horror game where you're trapped in a place
I
where
just heard about that.
there's these like AI toy
Okay.
manufacturing shop shuts down, but they they became conscious and killed everyone there. So there's these like huge, creepy looking toys that come alive.
Fuck yeah.
It looks crazy as shit. But when I saw it, I didn't know about I need to look up that too because it seemed really original. I was like, oh shit, this is kind of an original.
What is that?
It's
So
like a repurposing of like Five Nights at Freddy's, basically. So they couldn't make the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, so they kind of were just like, this?
Wait, what have I seen? Do they reference that in like Rick and Morty or something? Because I feel like there's like a big warehouse with the video games that kill people, and instead of that, they just kind of move, like just.
Well, see, it's an old, like, that's why I thought it was kind of different, because it's like, it's an old trope in real life that everyone was afraid of the Chuck E. Cheese characters, but there was never anything like written about it that I knew. But everyone thinks it's creepy.
Everyone thinks they're going to kill him, but it's not going to kill him.
But anyway, so Nicolas Cage is driving through this small town. He busts a tire. He like, the guy was like, anyway, he ends up like being told that he has to go and clean this place to pay his debt. And what they're actually doing is sacrificing him to these things, but they don't know that Nicolas Cage
is a badass.
Yeah, dude, he fucking just like has no problem dispatching any of these fucking animatronics. He beats them.
What the fuck?
Dude, he fucks them up.
What is this? Is this on Netflix?
That's a Netflix one, I think.
What is it?
Netflix
It sounds amazing. So he doesn't talk, and they're gonna try to kill him.
Yeah, it just shows his range, man. You know, he can move you with his eyebrows, man. He doesn't have to talk.
I really want to watch with that Renfield, where he's Dracula.
Oh yeah,
I want to see Nicolas Cage as Dracula.
Is he?
And I heard he had a cameo in
The Flash.
In The Flash,
he does a Superman.
As who?
He was Superman. He was gonna be Tim Burton's Superman. Have you not seen that picture?
They did a documentary about
him.
Yeah,
that
dude.
Sounds terrible.
I actually met that guy, John Schnepp, the guy who made that documentary. I met him when I was working at the Speakeasy.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, like they alternate universe. So a lot of people are saying the Flash has too much nostalgia, too many cameos.
Yeah.
Too much going on with it. George Clooney.
Never got into the Flash, really.
George Clooney is Thomas the Tank
Had that
Engine.
whole show.
So this is Nicolas Cage. So he was literally going to be Tim Burton's Superman. Like they were about to film this movie. Obviously, they were doing costume tests.
So he wanted a Dark Knight, like
because he had done
Batman.
he had done the Batman movies, Tim Burton. So this would have been Tim Burton's Superman.
More stuff. Yeah.
I would have liked the way he did it, probably.
They're gonna do. Oh my god, no! You would not. Dude, like the whole thing is crazy. Like they were like, Superman can't fly. He's gonna have to fight a giant spider, and that giant spider actually got repurposed to be in Wild Wild West.
Oh.
Bringing it back around, the giant spider at the end of Wild Wild West was supposed to. They got repurposed.
Damn, I would have loved to seen that too. But I'm glad it.
But he wasn't gonna fly. It was so stupid.
What would my timeline be like?
His son's name is Kal-El too.
Yeah, he named his son Kal-El. Because like a few years ago, he reported his Superman #1 is stolen.
So there's a very close universe where he is their main Superman and we don't have Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Or there was a different enemy in the end of it.
Yeah. Maybe Wild Wild West didn't happen.
Holy fuck, guys.
It's pretty crazy.
Ugh, I can't believe that. So the Flash ends to where they can just... That Flash is done.
I fucking hope so. Because Ezra Miller is not a...
Unsavory fella, right?
Not a great dude.
At all.
Or they're not a great person.
So yeah, they
bad
suck.
person.
Yeah, them suck. You know what I thought was funny? I saw a Filipino gay.
A Filipino gay.
He's a gay. I don't know why I'm mentioning he's gay. He sells like cosmetics. He's a cosmetic fashion guy.
Okay.
Anyway,
is he gay though?
He's gay. He's 100% gay.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I think his name is Rockman. Is his last name?
Rockman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyway, he was talking about how in Tagalog there's no gender pronouns. So he's like, that's really cool. Like, because growing up there was no he, she. It's just they.
Yeah.
For everything. And I asked my mom about that. And I was like, is that right? And she's like, yeah, I guess so.
I never thought about it, really.
No, he? No, she?
Just
no.
that person.
She's like, well, obviously there's boys and girls, but when you're saying you,
yeah,
it's just you.
Well, see, the opposite of that is like, like Spanish-based languages.
Everything,
like, everything's gender.
Yeah.
It's got
like
a dick.
the toaster, it's got a dick.
Yeah.
So what? Toaster got a dick or?
Yeah.
Is this
definitely.
female toaster?
Yeah, male toaster.
I like to insert.
I mean,
yeah.
you're putting stuff in it. So.
Yeah, so
That's a girl.
But this, boys can be toasters too, man.
Toastero? No, toastera. But yeah.
You sticking your toast in a boy toaster?
Yeah,
at
I
that
thought it
point,
was
do you
funny.
get to choose?
Son,
So Latinx.
this is a girl.
Latinx, like I remember was
Isn't
like,
that weird? Just because Latin is the non-gendered form of
right?
the word.
Yeah,
Right.
instead of Latino
So,
or
yeah,
Latina.
I thought it was-
Latin.
Yeah, I thought it was funny because
Latin.
someone was like, yeah, it's like nobody but gay, Hispanic people say Latinx. That
Okay.
and
I just think
non-Hispanic
that's-
people say Latinx.
A white people Twitter kind of shit, right?
Right.
That's the only place. It's
It
not
makes
used
sense
in real
that like
life,
the
really.
queer community
Yeah.
would use Latinx.
Well, that's the. Wouldn't it be then that Latinx means they're non-binary and Latino?
What?
Latin.
Yeah, Latin is.
But wouldn't it imply, at that
Latin's
point
something else.
There
though.
was, I guess, there wasn't a non-binary form of it because Latin implies that they still conform to old genders. I guess, right?
Latin
So,
is just Latin.
yeah.
So I don't think that they could just say Latin, but
I love that this like wasn't Nicolas Cage's long hair though. I love that like when you see these costume fittings before he put the wig on, he's just like got nothing up there.
I didn't even think about that.
And then just
that was
like-
a bad wig, but it
Yeah.
looked good on him.
He looks like Tim Burton. Is that why? Is that
why they
why?
killed it?
I want to be in this, but
Because look at that. It's like two.
I'm gonna lose.
Like,
I'm gonna lose my
I
girl.
never really
Nope.
looked at Tim.
Yeah.
See, I've seen him with like the beard.
Okay, that's young Tim Burton.
I've never
so
seen
that's
him like that.
That's
okay.
some good Tim Burton. That's that good dick. Don't give me that weird.
You think he was a freak, or you think he got all his freak out in his movies?
Well,
and
he
therefore
was
like the
married
nicest
to Helena Bonham Carter for a long time.
guy.
Yeah, the whole time, pretty much, right? No
People, I mean,
Nope.
you can't go, so
Look at that
black and white
fucking
with
cod
it, but
piece.
definitely seems like people that portray themselves as dark are like typically sweet.
What? Oh,
'Cause they get it
so
out.
fucking. Oh, not. I forget the guy. Not Miyazaki. Miyazaki's the opposite of what you're describing.
Well, he portrays like the nicest guy in the
Yeah,
world.
well, no, it looks really, everything that he draws is really nice and friendly, and then
And he rapes.
everything is morose and macabre with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Dan Schneider.
Yeah,
Right? That's- he portrayed himself
as bubbly and happy
kid
and nice,
lover.
but as soon as you
You're
go
the
behind
kid
closed
lover.
doors,
What?
show them
Yeah.
your feet.
Oh, no. Dude. That American Gladiators documentary is pretty ridiculous, man.
Muscles and
Muscles and Mayhem.
Yeah,
So
Muscles and Mayhem.
this is just in time because apparently the WWE conglomerate, whatever the company that bought WWE, they're rebooting American Gladiators this year.
Okay.
So it's just in time for that. I didn't know that they had the merchandise. I'm not surprised, but I missed that wave.
Oh, you want a T-shirt?
No, I don't want. I'm just saying I didn't know that they had like the action figures like with the fucking assault course. You could apparently get like a little kit with the tennis ball assault course.
Okay.
I would have been all over that as a kid.
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
just
to do
didn't
the
know.
assault. I wanted to just like in the documentary they mentioned there were like something visually grabbing that kids. They didn't even care. They would want to be shot at, or they would want to be shooting at people. It didn't matter. I was like, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, I don't even care. I just wanted to do the assault course.
Yeah.
I would
You think
love.
so? You think you want to be on American Gladiators? That's what you're building to. You want to go?
What? No.
You
I'm
think
sorry. I'm
you
trying
can
to remember where I
compete?
was coming from with it. Yeah, I mean, like, the stories sound ridiculous that they're telling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Can you imagine? Apparently, like when they had the proof of concept, it was nothing. It's like it literally was like a cover page that said American Gladiators, and they were like, like Olympians.
Yeah.
Maybe some fun competitive games with Olympians. They pretty much just kind of made it up completely like from the start. I didn't know this, but apparently, so Universal Studios partnered with whoever produced it. So their crowd were people on Universal Studios tours. So people were on the tour and they're like, do you get to be part of a live production? And they just kind of funneled them into the
crowds or into the
crowds.
Competitive. Okay.
And apparently they painted like faces like behind them too. That's how like rinky dink it was.
Oh man, there was some weird shit during COVID. I remember I think it was a Dodgers game that was real bad because like you could buy you could buy a cardboard cutout of you to put in the stands.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they did that. I thought they just had the painted.
And so celebrities started just buying like cutouts of themselves to sit in the background.
Could you also you had to pay for the spot they were sitting in too? Right?
You had to buy a ticket.
I mean,
for them to make it,
really?
right?
Oh man, dude, I didn't like that they were promoting. They did some weird freelance promotion for Smile at some of these like sporting games.
Games.
Sorry, they had baseball games and they were promoting Smile, but they weren't like sponsored by Smile. They had a paid actor just like behind home plate that was just
with the
smiling
shirt on or something?
No, they were just doing a creepy smile the whole time.
And they used that in their ad.
Eventually.
But how would people know it's Smile with it?
They were just because it went viral because they were being creepy as shit.
Okay.
And then they said that's our guy.
I don't know how they brought it around, but yeah.
How do people relate it?
Yeah, Smile, fucking. Oh, it was a woman. Oh, and I guess it was guys too.
Oh, they gotta go.
Okay. Oh, the movie Smile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right behind home plate too. That's
And it's
crazy.
weird too because it's like
see, she got the shirt on.
Yeah.
That makes more sense, I guess.
But yeah, dude, I'll be honest. Not many movies make me nope out. Like Smile, like I already saw The Happening, and I was like, nope,
Smile.
I don't want to fuck
it's
with Smile.
about fucking like it's kind of like a
Mental
almost
illness?
kind of like a demon mental illness type thing. It's hard to explain. It's like a thing that'll take you over once you. But it's basically just like your need to because it makes people commit suicide.
Yeah,
it makes people off.
I saw The Happening, and
so it's like
I don't want to deal with that.
So it's just
I'm such a puss about this shit.
Is it
Yeah, it's a psychosis. It's like a large scale psychosis. You know what I mean? It's like The Happening. You know what I mean?
But The Happening, there was the plants sending out
I
like
didn't pay
a
attention.
pheromone
Okay.
to make you kill yourself.
Okay.
I mean,
Hard to
mental
argue with that.
illness is the scariest thing, like severe mental illness. So,
Oh man, what was that one movie? Is it 12 Monkeys?
Oh yeah, with
That one's
Bruce
crazy.
Willis
That's great.
and Brad Pitt.
Visually, that one messed with me.
Yeah, did you guys like Dark City? Dark City was good.
I don't think I saw that.
Dark City, no.
Dark City was one of my favorite ones. That's what I
Dude.
based my comic book off of that you love so much, Debbie.
Okay. The
Fucking-
Lightbringer.
Yeah.
Hereditary fucked with me
Daytaker.
so bad though when she like smacking her head on the
Oh
thing.
yeah. That fucked with you? Not when she was like hiding on the fucking like ceiling in her son's room, and when he fucking like he really broke his nose, right? In that scene.
When he hit his face.
Hell yeah, dude. He
I
went.
bet.
That's real.
That's
Him
hardcore acting.
slamming his face on the
He just
thing.
went in that hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
After seeing that brand new cherry flavor, it sucks that that's like a positive thing. It's like, we want it. Well, I want to see it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Because, of course, when you say that, I'm like, fuck yeah, he went in.
Yeah, dude. He
Yeah.
fucking
But
did the
where does
thing.
that stop?
That's-
At a certain point, you're just filming a snuff film.
Well, I mean,
No.
what? No. So
No, he's-
I mean,
You
like
take it to its
Shia
logical
LaBeouf
conclusion.
cut a hole in his cheek for that one war movie he was
What?
in.
He slivered off a.
Yeah,
a
he
little
cut his cheek and he
That's
would keep
hardcore.
the wound open
Ugh.
throughout the filming so it wouldn't chain, right? So it wouldn't heal. So
What
you would
the
keep
fuck?
opening
Past
it.
method, dude. That's unhealthy.
And the people in The Witcher,
Fury, okay.
the people in Game of Thrones didn't want to wear like
they
purple
raped their
contacts.
cousins.
Yeah.
They went home and slept with their family after that. They stayed method as fuck.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So this episode is called Doordash employing tweakers since 2013, but I really wanted to call it "The Boys Drink Your Milkshake" because that's a reference to There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
What
Toby,
is it about the milkshake? I don't know.
I drink your milkshake. It's a
then he-
whole monologue.
and then
It's
he like beats this
he
dude
beats him to death with a bowling pin.
Remember.
Oh, it's sick. Like, you never get to tell someone off like that. And
Yeah.
he told him off for like 5-10
I
minutes.
drink it up.
Yeah, so he's like, so this brother, like the twin brother or something, he's trying to sell the last of this property surrounding a thing. And he's like, I've got some property I want to send you. And he's just like, your property is useless. He's like, no, it's not. It's the last one.
Yeah,
He's
there's-
like, there's a thing called drainage. And he's like, no, you haven't drilled here. And he's like, say you have a milkshake and I have a straw. And my straw goes from all the way over here. And he goes up to him, he's like, and I
Okay, I see.
drink your milkshake. I drink it every day. And he's just like, what do you mean? And he's just like, your brother was the one, he was smart. And he's like, I went there and I guess I'm going to reenact the whole monologue.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting him right there. And
This needs to be your what do they call it? Your reel on your reel or something.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
my
on your acting reel.
I sizzle it up with the. But yeah, dude, when it pays off that 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
It really
That
does.
one monologue pays off that 3-hour just slow ass movie.
It's got to.
That's probably why I don't remember it, because I'll start movies,
That's
start
right.
drinking, and if they take a while, I don't remember them.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. No, I never thought that There Will Be Blood would be a Toby movie.
Oh no.
Really?
Well, I mean,
then-
do you like slow art house movies?
Slow? No. Art house sounds fun. What do you-
Well,
like,
it's
what do you
more just
mean?
It's
along
like
the
a
lines-
book.
It's like a book as a movie, and
see,
like
I watched
art house
it and
just
didn't pay
kind of
attention.
means
I can't tell you anything about it.
art house means it's just kind of like it's kind of in a niche. So like, did you ever see?
See, I like an avant-garde-y kind of thing.
It
It's
is
not quite
so.
that.
It is kind of in that vein. It's definitely like it's one of those movies. It's kind of like a passion
would-
project. It seems.
Yeah. So what's that Robert Pattinson one? The Lighthouse.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
Him and Willem Dafoe. It's like it's shot in that 3:4 aspect ratio, so it's the square, like old school TVs.
Apparently-
and it's shot in black and white. It wasn't shot
Because he
in
looks
color.
like Mario.
Yeah,
He looks just like Mario. Like
Yeah,
in
the
color.
slow part of it's the only part I couldn't get behind. The only reason I like anything avant-garde is because of the absurdity. I like.
yeah. This is what that movie looks like. It looks like that the whole time. But then
Yeah,
there's
that's
like
great, but-
there's shit like this. Like it gets kind of like Darren Aronofsky ish with it. Just like there's like mermaids and there's just weird shit.
Okay.
Oh man, The Fountain was good.
The Fountain was amazing. I love that movie.
So yeah, the whole reason why I watched Hereditary was because I stumbled across the phrase prestige horror,
Okay.
and I was like, "What the fuck?"
So
is
Ari
that?
Aster's the one who did Midsummer too, and that movie's great.
Dude, that fucking something strange with the Johnsons. It was one of his short films.
Oh, the one where the son
kid?
fucks the dad.
Yes! I just want to let that go because it's apparently just a bunch of taboos. Son
Yeah.
he's like masturbating, and the father's like, "Oh, that's awkward," and he's like, "That's natural. You can do whatever." He like leaves. It's a picture of him when he's younger, the father.
Yeah.
And then he starts raping his dad,
Yeah.
and then he ends up like
Even on his wedding day, Toby.
Mm-hmm.
Even on
Yeah.
his wedding
he
day.
wants to write like a fucking memoir. He rapes him again and says, "Put that in your memoir." And then he fucking gets into he kills his
See, I
dad.
don't like the. See, I do like a psychological thriller, but not a torturous kind of thing. Like,
His dad
it
gets hit
doesn't
by
feel
a car.
fun to watch. It doesn't seem artsy after a minute. After the first
Yeah.
rape. Probably, you know.
I like that. Toby's like, this is a snuff
I don't
film.
like this art.
This is a snuff film. You can't fool me.
No, dude, my favorite, of course, I love the beheading in Hereditary.
Which one?
The both of them are pretty good.
Dude, the fucking...
Where she takes her own head off.
You've got to, like... So that's the thing. You're either... So the practical effects of it's like, you're either shook or it's funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I was leaning towards it's funny because I knew a bit of it was coming. So I was just like, if you're not seeing it coming, it's pretty fucked up. Just being chased by someone going crazy, you know?
Yeah.
And then, he goes up in the attic and he closes the thing up and she's just, it sounds like she's beating on the attic door, like knocking on it, frenzied, but it's her head. She's just like smashing her head.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
And then she like garrots her head off.
Yeah, I like that. Like, so, like, I was like, where did she get this piano string?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just supposed to, I guess you have to read the script. Because, like, she doesn't, like, ooh, doink. Like, she just has it.
But, like,
And
that.
she's like,
I think the most chilling part of that movie is when Toni Collette finds her body in the car. So you just have that.
That's so fucked.
I think that's the most disturbing part of that movie is like her guttural
Like the next
scream.
that's what
Like-
they say too, is like, so yeah, like even like the next day or like later on that day, she's like, oh, I just want to die.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's some shit. But yeah, no, like I knew that was coming, so I was like shook going into it. I was like, oh, this is bad. Because she's having that allergic reaction. You're like, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. And then it's fucked up that he just drives home.
Yeah.
They were rushing to the hospital, and then she gets beheaded, and he just goes home.
And
then goes to
sleep.
bed.
Where's the line for it being funny? Because I think about that, like you said, it almost crossed your line. But then like a movie like that we watched on Flashback Flicks. What was the
Terrorizer?
Or the Terrifier?
Terrifier 2.
You're very close.
Terrorizer.
I think you should leave now. Yeah, Terrorizer.
But see, that was hilarious because it was just so unreal. And I wonder about that because the first you showed me. It wasn't a horror, but Full Metal Jacket for the first time while I was tripping really hard.
Oh, that's
and I
friendly.
thought it was a comedy. I was cracking
It's ridiculous.
up. Like there was just so like I was just reading
It's
into everything
ridiculous.
and relating it
Yeah.
to my own life and finding it so humorous. Rewatching it, not tripping, and then being like, why did I? There's something fucked up with me. Why did I think any of this was funny?
Yeah.
And turning out, so it's like it does. I don't know where
There's
my
a line.
is.
It's like a wiring. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because some mushrooms will make gore hilarious because you can tell it's not real.
dude, I was on mushrooms
But
watching The Happening.
yeah,
Oh.
I was like, this is a
What?
bad idea.
But it's like that movie is supposed to be funny.
It's ridiculous.
That movie's supposed to be
I had a
because like hot dogs,
I had a
they're a
tank,
fun shape.
I had a nitrous tank.
I have a problem picking up on tones, I guess, and I have drastic opinions about them depending just on my mood or
Yeah.
whatever I'm basing my thought on that day can change a movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
And no, I'm just saying it seems like not consistent.
Wow.
Like even rewatching movies, say both not tripping, I'll rewatch it and
Have a different reaction.
just see it. Yeah, see it entirely different.
Yeah.
And it's nothing. I don't know.
What? Yeah, I mean, well,
I'm
what's
too affected by how I feel. Apparently,
I feel
'cause-
like, yeah, like there's not, like, what's the last movie that you saw that struck you with its realism?
With its realism.
Yeah,
Like
and this
how-
is a question mostly for Toby.
okay.
Like, just what's a movie that you
Struck
took
me-
for that? Yeah, you were just like, damn, that could happen, or damn, that felt real and not like a movie. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It could be like something. Like it doesn't have to be a horror movie or anything like that.
felt real.
Yeah.
the last movie that struck me with its realism.
You're like, God, we don't
does
talk
that
like
even
that
mean?
here.
No, the last movie that I felt like was interesting to sit down and watch was the one I told you about, the Triangle of Madness. And it was just about like social constructs and shit like that. That was
Okay.
very interesting to me. It definitely didn't seem like realism necessarily, though, because that's something you're like, this could actually happen, but it's terrifying.
Okay, so we got The Whale and probably Tar. So The Whale is that new Brendan Fraser.
I haven't seen it
But
yet.
that's also Darren Aronofsky.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would say one of the other more real films is The Wrestler, also a Darren Aronofsky film.
Wrestler.
It's got Mickey Rourke in it. He's like a failed wrestler that's like if he does one more, he's gonna die. He's gonna have a heart attack. And so like the last shot of the movie is him like in the ring and he like fucking dies. But so
Colonel Bruce Hampton.
But
They need to make him. They need to just in the next 10 years. It needs
Make
to
a
be
movie.
done.
But by realism, you literally just mean like, but does it imply that it's dark? Does it?
Doesn't have to, but it can. You know, of course,
Yeah.
it can.
I'll have to think.
What is Tar set in the international world of Western classical music? The film centers on Lydia Tarr, widely considered one of the greatest living composer-conductors. Oh, okay. So you could even say that about like Whiplash, right? Okay.
Dude, Kate Blanchett was in that Black Mirror episode.
I haven't seen any of the new Black Mirror.
Oh man,
See that show?
she's in the first one, but just very.
That show seems like it fits the criteria in the sense of like I could actually see a lot of that shit happening eventually. That's why I'm trying to define your realism in my head,
Yeah.
because that there's
Like
not many
real
things
ass
in
life.
already,
It's
not
just-
things
Yeah.
that could happen.
Yeah, nothing fantastical.
Okay.
Just
Oh, like there's God, have you guys ever seen what is it called? Gummo?
Yeah, I've heard of this.
Come on now.
The Gummo's pretty real.
Dude, I'll tell you what though. I mean, this is not real, like the realism thing. But dude, I cannot see a fucking like a semi transporting fucking
Wood. Yeah, without
fucking Final Destination 2.
Yep.
I thought it was funny because like I went to see a movie in the theater and my dad went to go see Final Destination 2 while I watched my movie.
Yeah.
And we met back up after our movies and he was like, dude, I don't know why I went to see that movie. He's like, that's going to be sticking with me like forever.
But see, one of the last ones that actually fucked me up real young was Kids.
Kids is
that was
fucked
some
up.
realism because I was like, this totally happens. And I knew some people kind of like that reminded me of the main kid who's spreading. Like I knew some people like that were just fucked up and just used people and maybe had a disease or two. But
HPV for sure.
that's why I'm saying all the movies that really fucked with Requiem for a Dream fucked with me when I first saw it. Again, it's like I knew people that sold themselves
What's the
in
movie?
relationships like that. It's fucked up.
There's another one that's like
But I haven't seen something that bothered me in a long time. I don't think really like those. You know,
I hate possession like
it doesn't bother me as much.
just like
I always think that's kind of hokey.
I just don't
I can get
like
past
it. Yeah,
the
I don't
demon
like
shit.
that.
I'm like, I can watch those and be like, haha, that was pretty
well,
wild.
dude, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you felt like something followed you. It just sucks.
Yeah.
Like there was one time in my life, dude, it just sucks, dude. Like because it's constantly like, there's these signals, and you feel mentally ill.
So you felt that you've been followed
Bro,
by a
like-
spirit before?
Yeah, I felt like
From
it was
the
from the
space.
space, and I thought it followed me to that house on 58 for a while.
You thought
And
it was
especially,
lingering.
dude, and I don't even know why, because this persists to this day. And I kind of superimposed that I thought I got followed.
Yeah.
But at the property next to us, and I still don't know what it is. But it sounds always like either a can or like a glass bottle has shifted, and it just fell. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like just
Wrestling.
no,
moving
like it
shit.
fell. Like I don't know, like it fell. And it almost sounds like, something hitting to get my attention. And I always thought that was like it at that time. I thought it was like trying to get my attention
What
across
else
the
did
road.
it do? What else did it do?
I just felt watched. I felt like it was with me. I felt like, like it was even getting close to me, maybe potentially grabbing or pulling on something on my person even.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
I thought it was like with me all the time and was like trying to get my attention.
Well, you wouldn't see anything.
No, but it just persisted like to where, like I said, I thought I could hear it consistently across the street from me.
I mean,
and
I
it's
think
that
we've all
just
been on
being
the
out of
verge.
view, you know.
Yeah.
The verge of bad mental illness before. I think we've all felt followed, and that's probably crazy to think, right?
So I felt more than y'all like connected to that space in that like my belongings like were there.
Yeah.
I spent probably more time with y'all there. I almost stayed overnight a few times by myself. I just hung out there.
Yeah.
And I got trashed. And one time I did, and this is why I thought I got followed, because I invited it.
Yeah.
I
Come
got
on,
What's up?
I did. I literally said the worst things you can say.
Hop into my body, take me over.
Yeah, you know.
Let's see where this road
The
goes.
worst thing you could possibly
Put it
ever
in,
think to say.
Ghost.
Just drunk as shit.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Say it right
said,
now.
Yeah, I was like,
Ghost
use
around
me.
that.
I was like, use me. Jump into my life.
Oh, use me, jump. No,
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what you just straight up invited it.
Yeah.
You were in a dark place, my dude.
I
But,
know.
See, again, from a maybe some borderline thought.
So
You could be
If there was
manifesting
a-
something in your own mind by
Exactly.
being like, open up this part of my brain that can show me scary shit. And now your brain's like, I'll show you a little bit of scary shit.
Well-
how about you can't stop thinking about me?
exactly. But so like there was that, and also I just want to add that this space, if there were people that were into occult stuff, I feel like there was a chance that they were there and did some stuff on their own.
Yeah, up in that attic.
I
man.
think-
At the same
think-
time you were there?
there was definitely
It
something
just
in that
persists.
attic.
It just persists. I think people had been there that didn't have the best intentions that tried some shit. I think they tried to open some doors or whatever upstairs.
Yeah.
And there were some remnants of weird stuff up there too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but those people are mentally ill.
Well,
I'm not completely speaking
Sure
in
of that.
absolutes. You know? So I think that there's an ability, there's a bunch of stuff that's not understood.
Sure.
yeah.
That's a part of like the metaphysical world, not understood, you know?
Yeah.
And
see,
I think that you know, I had the impression that place was a crossroad of sort. I thought people, like someone opened a door and, you know, things popped in and out of there.
it does
you know?
remind me of like, when you hand a baby a gun, it's like a human trying to do, and again, just generally speaking, things that we don't understand that will eventually be science, probably well known. It's a process, so like there are probably things we don't understand.
So
yet
it's
that
like giving a
dumb
baby a
people are
laser.
fucking with.
Yeah.
That's the only part that even scares me. I'm like, what if you're fucking with shit that you just don't understand? It's a baby with a gun.
Yeah.
And that gun has a safety off once you start doing weird shit.
Yeah, I think it's weird, that like, so yeah, there's like what people would persist that they like it's
And that
for
baby
your
has a vendetta.
personal gain, like for whatever reason. Yeah, I've never met a ballin' magic user.
That's another
Yeah.
one that I always think about. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I've never met anyone that's got it going on, and it's because
Magic.
they use magic.
That's
know?
again why I brought up Kevin Gates, because I was like,
Yeah.
I'd never seen anybody say and actually be rich that they did it from magic. And that was why it was so surprising, because it's like I guess the argument is that like that's not what it could be used for. It can be used for more emotional things, or like possibly physical things over like money. But where does it stop? They also like have like YouTube things all the time, like money spells, put this on, or what I'm talking about, shit like that. And where are those people? They're just making money off of you watching those videos, dude. That's the money. They've figured it out, not you.
Yeah. Just lie. Lie for money.
That's the lesson you should take.
Yeah.
But
if you need money, guys,
Just lie.
just lie for it.
Yeah.
It'll probably come quicker than if you bust your ass.
That's how the best of us get money.
Yeah.
We just lie for it.
Well, that's
okay?
why we're not
well,
don't
yeah.
have money.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
we're
like-
not
Why?
Put your head down, stop having wide set eyes and being prey animals.
Yeah, dude, just fucking like
Eat a gazelle.
eat a gazelle. Be aware of your fucking surroundings.
Yeah.
Have spatial awareness.
Okay, that's a great place to start.
Dude.
So I drink your milkshake was what we were going to talk about.
Oh.
Drink your
because
Well, okay, so my idea was here with just a last minute thing, because I got fucked over by a Doordasher, and it's been a few times and a couple different people, and it just seemed crazy. I did want to look up a couple when we get to it, but I want to start with bitching and
Yeah,
showing
let's
you
hear,
evidence
let's hear the fucking story. Like,
about what it is. Well, I've told the first part. So this is just about this one specific driver. There's been a lot of stupid little shit, but this one driver was the one who I ordered crystals.
yeah.
And he came and said, "Do you want some?" I think he said clear.
That's
And
Tina.
I said, "No, I ordered crystals."
Oh,
And
what
I was-
the fuck?
And he was like, "Oh, all right," and left. And so he's not the guy who whose name pops up. It's like a Rachel or something. So he travels with this girl, sells meth door to door. And honestly, what's fucked up is because
They've got to be dating.
that night
that's what that
happened. I didn't turn him in. I was like, he brought me my crystals. It's
Why
all
would you
good.
turn
Yeah.
him in?
I'm just saying. I didn't say shit when he tried to sell me meth. But then next time he took my milkshake and I think my apple pie. I'll have to look.
Oh no.
And so now it's on,
Yeah,
bruh.
dude.
I don't care if you
but you
selling
have his
drugs.
number, right?
I don't care if you're selling drugs. No, they
Are
don't
you
give you their
sure that
direct
he
number.
took it though for real though?
Yeah. Well, let me show you my
How
pics
do you know?
and you
wait,
decide.
Wait, the pictures?
Okay, I got some pics.
He's got receipts, bruh.
Let me
All right,
see,
all right.
and you're gonna decide what's up.
Yeah,
All right, it sounds
So-
bad already. It sounds so bad.
Here, let me see. Do I have their name on this one? Okay, so I have my preparing order picture here, which was at 2:30
what the
a.m.
fuck is this?
So it's
So Toby's
it's
already
what it
turned.
is. It's McDonald's. You know how it happens.
How does that work? They send you a picture of it getting
What
put
McDonald's
together?
is still open at 2:30?
I think the one down the street here is still open. Megan.
I'm surprised.
That's the one. So I
Megan,
didn't
you
get their,
bitch.
I didn't get their response this time. The first time, which I'll have to look up if I still have that conversation, was the time about the meth
The clear.
with that time. But I didn't turn him in. I didn't
You
say
keep
shit
saying
about
that.
Yeah,
like-
why do you say it like that?
Have you done
Because
like,
I turned him
Was
in.
it like,
after-
please don't
well, no,
turn me in?
because I didn't turn him in for the meth, but I turned him in for the shake.
Shake, yeah.
oh, right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So-
that's what you mean.
Because you respect the hustle,
Yeah, but that's the
don't-
milkshake.
but don't fucking hit a lick on me when you just walked up to my fucking door.
What do you think? They just took a sip and they were like, "This ain't gonna make it."
Yeah, it was a strawberry shake and an apple pie.
Toe,
that was
too
missing
good.
in this.
Yeah. So
So
what,
you think that they just he did?
What if
so
this is the only time he's eaten in days?
What if they just forgot it at McDonald's? What if McDonald's
Yeah.
forgot to put it in the bag?
Like, what did he do? Did he
You're like,
show
yeah,
up?
I didn't think that far.
No, yeah, like,
fuck him.
He had the pink mustache and a bunch of
Alright.
apple crumbles on him.
Let's see. I'm gonna send you a bunch of pics.
Okay.
Oh my God, Toby!
2 videos. Oh no.
Okay.
Come on, Toby. You, this is really, I think, affecting your mental health. You're going.
This was just one late crazy night.
So how long ago was this?
I'm worried about the videos. I'm not
Okay,
sure if
we're
we can
gonna-
play those yet,
Yeah.
but I might have to screen those.
What videos?
We're
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
look at the videos.
What do you? What?
I don't know what these videos are.
We don't know what
I'm
they
not
are.
sure what I'm saying in this shit.
What in the fuck,
I
guys?
tried to put it up to my ear when I have headphones on. I'm such a dumbass.
Ugh.
I'm probably just like, look at this. Look at this evidence.
I drink.
So that was the
milkshake.
first. That was
Drink it up.
to Megan. Hey, did they forget the shake? But then I got the text from them. I might have.
What's
their
the
phone
next
number.
one? Yeah. Hey, did they forget the shake?
No, they didn't answer me on here. They answered me.
What?
Okay, so
Did
this
you
is
take
my
this
first
picture?
Yeah.
What?
All right, I'm pulling up all these pictures, guys, and then we'll.
They're
look at
all
them.
like the same. Again,
So
this is
what? It was
stupid.
taped up, and he went in
Yeah.
the bottom.
See, well, they're just pictures of the same thing, I guess.
Toby, what are you doing? What is this?
Okay, do I not have the bottom of that?
It looks
Okay,
fucked.
that's just when.
It looks fucked.
Rude. I love that you put rude.
Did I put rude?
Yeah.
Oh, is that when I was reporting them?
Yeah.
Because I talked to a guy. I did end up getting a refund, which was cool. They were nice about that. This is, well, see, these are my receipts
'Cause
to
nothing
show
matters.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
I didn't, by the way, I didn't take these for you guys.
Yeah.
I took them for DoorDash
Yeah, no shit,
and
Toby,
sent
I
them
know.
these pictures.
Okay, so
So what did you get?
So
Just a
let's start with
fucking-
my order here. So
You
I
got a sandwich?
This is 3:11 in the morning, so I've
Okay.
got my order. So it was probably 2:30.
all
about
you
when
got
I'm
was the
ordering
double
this.
quarter pounder and the fries?
double quarter pounder with cheese meal.
Yeah.
You know. So
And
that comes.
what, you got a drink?
Yeah, so it comes with drink and
Right, get in that
fries and a
strawberry
double quarter
shake.
pounder. And then threw in the strawberry shake. I was feeling myself
Yeah,
tonight.
right.
You know,
You're like, fuck it.
I haven't had
Treat
that
yourself.
in years. I still haven't fucking had that.
Grimace shake. Give me the grimace shake.
And then I threw a fucking apple pie in, bitch, because
Yeah.
I was
Nothing
going
matters.
after it.
Nothing matters.
Okay.
You should have complained.
Again, this was
And then,
after.
so this was the
This is when I was rating.
4 stars.
They get a 4-star. McDonald's, the burger was
this order.
delicious.
Yes.
Now, see, yeah,
Fucked up what
they
you did.
didn't fuck
You
up.
didn't do anything wrong, baby.
They did not,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure of this.
So
just
this
because
is how
I've
you're
dealt-
like,
I've dealt with Miss
McDonald's-
Rachel, and it's not, or is that what it's Megan?
Megan.
I keep calling her Rachel.
Yeah, not handled with
think
care.
I
Rachel was
don't
a
want the
communication.
book to be called
Rude.
Rachel.
Rude. But no, that's and then I
Rachel.
got I texted
You've
with
got
them, but
the hole in the
so
bottom
this
of
is the bag.
Yeah, what else is
All right, so you know how they close the top and they
Yeah.
tape at the restaurant. The order's on the bag. You know, I do trust McDonald's enough to put a fucking shake and a pie in there. You know, even
Yeah.
at 2:30.
Yeah.
Go on.
You know, so they go from that. And so this time the guy was snickering away from me too when I came outside to pick the shit up.
Snickering?
He was not snickering is the wrong word.
He's laughing.
He was like skedaddling.
Oh, he was getting the fuck
He was
out.
skedaddling. As
Hey,
I
wait,
said,
wait,
thank
wait.
you.
What? So you picked the food up and he's kind of scurrying away like,
No, snickering was the wrong word. I think
skedaddling then.
Skedaddling.
he was. He was
All
skirting
right.
away.
So, hey.
That's why I
did they
texted our
forget the
text.
shake?
Megan, did you forget the shake?
What
and then
the
if you go to
fuck,
my
guys?
last, I'll say I don't even know. See, this is when they're preparing my order.
Yeah.
How did I even know?
Yeah.
Why did I?
Why
have
did
this?
you screenshot this?
No, it's because I dealt with them before and had them
Yeah.
fuck up another one because I didn't get receipts of this other night.
Dude,
Probably.
this is
And-
crazy that you have to like
is
do all
the
this other
one?
stuff.
I'm still trying to think. There's a couple people I have vendettas against. I think
Okay.
that don't come out until I'm blackout drunk, and then I'm like, oh, I remember them.
Okay. So,
But no, you gotta go to the last one.
what do you mean the last one?
The last one was the cup holders.
What?
No. I
What was
didn't.
it like? Wet? Like it had?
There's no cup holder picture, my dude. You just sent me those videos.
It's one of the videos. Then
Okay. Well, just take a guess then.
it's not that one. It's the other one.
Okay, I
What
guess
the
wrong.
fuck, Toby? It's a bag. You're
That's
like,
the bag. I'm
Are
probably
you talking in this?
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the fuck is this guy?
You're like,
All right, so this is the cup holders in question. I did not get good lighting on it. But
you should know better.
empty. Totally
but-
empty.
No. One of them had my.
dark, but this one.
Here, wait.
They had
You can tell
Oh, I
Toby's
go to
drunk.
a better light. Oh,
You
this
can tell.
is crazy.
You can tell Toby's drunk.
I
Just
didn't-
listen to his voice.
Oh my god.
Listen to drunk Toby's voice.
It's dark, but
It's dark, but I knew I
this
didn't have.
one.
This one is
Wait.
dark.
I gotta go to light.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
So I go to light.
Yeah,
I
play a
guess.
Moog.
On further
Oh my god.
inspection, this one.
Oh, you think you're fancy? Huh?
Further inspection. I think they might have said that in the text or something like, "Did you inspect the bag?" And I was like, "On further inspection, I see clearly."
That it had something
There's
put in
nothing.
here.
Listen, look, but pause here. So this
You
is
can
my
s-
Sprite, but
yeah,
you
but you
see
can
that
see,
they pulled this
yeah.
out and the wetness.
Yeah.
Wild. It was in there, and I know it.
Further
Wait, so
inspection.
that's
further
the
ins-
left side is.
I love that you
that-
try to get out.
Cigs and
Yeah.
beer and all this shit. They're like, this dude's fucked up.
On further inspection, this.
Upon further
Upon further inspection, you've got
Like,
like
pull my drink out of.
your bag,
This one.
baggie of
was
nugs out. Fucking, you've got a bong.
Been used, obviously, before.
What the fuck, Toby?
I was like,
I
figure
love
the-
this. Yeah.
This has been obviously used before.
Do you ever feel like you trash?
like touching it is gonna make them see it better.
You see this?
You see that?
It's clearly.
It's gotten wet. And the left one had my soda in it. And this right one's obviously got.
I didn't know I said upon further inspection.
Yeah, what?
further
Are
inspection.
you being a smartass by saying that? Or like, are you being fancy?
So now I
I'm
want to
probably
see
mad.
the bag video.
Now, see, I don't know. Let's see. I guess.
This is for real. How I just got my order.
Oh man, I'm pissed
You're about
about
to
my
finger
fucking
that bag.
You're
milkshake.
about to finger it.
Yep.
Fully hole in the bottom, perfect size to slip.
Oh, apple pie! Slip my apple pie out of there.
It's kind of milkshake size.
I don't know what kind of meth head would do this.
Perfect size. Cool. For anything.
Size to slip.
Perfect size.
Hole in the bottom, perfect size to slip. A fucking shake out of it. Missing. Love it.
That's a TikTok right there, Tim.
Yeah. Oh
Perfect
no.
size to slip a milkshake out.
I love your spreading.
Missing. See?
Yeah.
Perfect size.
So your drinks were in there too?
Yeah.
Everything's in there.
Everything. Well, no.
No, it what? Have you not been listening?
No, everything was.
So no. Everything that was supposed to be
there.
there was no like your drinks weren't loose. They were in this
They were
bag,
just rolling
sealed.
around.
No, one drink was in a thing, and there was no other. That was it.
So you do have their number? You want to call them?
We'll have to look back. It's probably in my text.
What's up, Megan's boyfriend? You meth head.
Yeah,
method?
let's call him. Let's call him from
Oh
the
my
Google
God.
number and just talk to him. We don't have to let him know. We can just ask him questions
Yeah, let's
about
go
his
in
job.
there. About,
Dude, we can pretend to be taking a Doordash service review.
I was gonna
Well,
say
I took it out on what made me feel bad though is I took it out on Megan/Rachel because Rachel I think was another
what
one
the
that I keep
fuck
thinking
is this
of.
Rachel shit?
That was another bad one I think.
Why do you keep saying her name?
Rachel.
Yeah, she fucked me over somehow. I know it.
Rachel.
I just know it, but
So yeah, what do you? I don't even know what we would say. We're just like, oh yeah, we're here with fucking corporate or Doordash corporate in Chattanooga or whatever. What kind of agency would we
Just
be called?
give me the number and let me go, baby.
Yeah. Oh really? I love that. He's just good at being on the phone. Just get me a diet Coke with a straw and let me work.
Can, please.
well, so from seeing the evidence here, as my courts, as my court, I don't know who's what in this court. I'm gonna put you both in the judge position right now.
okay, so I guess we're both judge.
50-50,
Okay.
it matters what you say. Am
Okay.
I in the right? Should this person be killed?
Killed.
At the stake?
Killed at the stake.
I don't know.
Not even burned.
What?
Just
just killed at the stake. We don't
Shot.
light it yet.
Tied up.
We just
Shot.
make the stake to tie him to.
Okay. What?
make him go.
Okay.
Should I go further? Because I
Were
thought
you
about going
reimbursed
further.
for the whole meal or like what kind
Just
of?
the shake in the pie.
No, I'm pretty sure I got the meal.
Yeah.
So they paid
Then
for my
no.
burger by stealing. Should I thank them?
Yeah, let's call him and thank him.
Thank you for stealing my shake because therefore
I
was
got a
able
free
to,
meal voucher, you bitch.
No, they were good. They're always good about refunding. I've had to
So
refund
like what?
multiple
I
times.
mean like what
There
are we
was
gonna
another one who I think the Rachel one was the one who kept coming close to my house and leaving.
What
That was
are you
bothering me, 'cause
talking
it was
about?
it ended up taking like 4 or 5 hours to get a thing that
What?
was right down the street that I saw them waiting for, and then I started tracking them and going in,
Yeah.
and they were hopping all over the place. They went and I'm pretty sure they went and slept somewhere for a while. They were in this
5
one
hours?
spot in Cleveland forever after being right down my street, and that's the one I had to complain about just to get the money back.
Yeah, because they never showed up.
They didn't show up, but I dealt with them before too.
They
There's
just
these two
ate your
motherfuckers-
food, my dude. They just ate your food.
Yeah,
and
they just
had to
went
drive
home.
by your place. They
They were just close enough to get it and then leave. But
So
that's
there
why
you
I
go.
wanted to look into it because I was like, I just feel like there's got to be some crazy shit, and that may be something we come back to. But I just thought it was pretty wild. I should have bought meth from that dude, I guess.
what?
Maybe
Well,
I
so
would've been on his
he would
level.
have he wouldn't have
taken
fucked
care
with
of you.
his wouldn't have fucked with his food.
Were
Oh,
you,
I didn't
were
think
you
of that.
paying me
I didn't
back?
think of that.
Were
I
you
didn't think of that.
rude? Were you
'Cause I
rude when you
didn't
turned
buy
him down? Were you rude when you turned him down?
No, I tried to make a joke, but
You were laughing at him.
you were laughing in his face. No,
Like I would never do that. You're so
no,
fucking.
fuck that though. No,
Rachel's
I don't
a
need
dumb
that.
name, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rachel.
Well,
and
what is
Megan.
this?
But again,
So
that's
these
not
are
their real
some,
names.
Oh, okay. I thought this was more Toby stuff. I was
No.
like, damn, Toby.
I've been collecting the. Now I'm gonna if something happens. Man, those late night videos are wild. Xena has one on her phone that she found that I forgot I filmed.
Okay.
about it was a special spoon that I made, okay? And I'm gonna have to get her to send me this. Oh my god, it's bad. I'm not talking during it. I'm slurping for like a minute and a half, showing what the spoon does.
Yeah.
It's a really special spoon. How I made the spoon was I made soup,
Yeah.
and then I stirred with a plastic spoon, and it got bent
yeah.
in such a way
That it was
not
perfect.
only allowed you to naturally slurp and get bubble and airflow in,
'Cause
and
you
get
need
you
that.
to feel, well, you know, like they say, the best soup you slurp, right? And the best noodles you slurp to get the, all the
you mean like
aromas
ramen?
going and everything. So it's a nice little slurpy spoon, as well as a great scoop for like bigger items. And you can sit from the side if you don't want the bubbles.
I love
so
that.
I created this like special, amazing spoon.
You did.
Well,
Sorry.
on accident,
Okay.
I burned
I
a,
destroyed a spoon.
and it turned out perfectly. And so, like, she just woke up one day and was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. That's my special spoon." But it's like a video of just me slurping, trying to get a side shot. I gotta go
What?
send me that one too.
What is this?
I
sounds
make weird videos at
Yeah,
3
dude,
a.m.
let's get that
apparently.
over here.
Oh, can I have a cigarette?
Yeah.
I had some, but I smoked them. Oh my god! I love that.
So this one is like a Postmates one. So it's my conversation with the Postmates today. I'll have whatever he's having. So, but which office? All caps. Which office? I cannot enter this building. Can you do something about it? If you see stairs on the outside, climb them. Leave the foot on
What
the
the
outside.
fuck?
Can you respond? Oh man, this is another way to do it. I don't want to die here.
Oh my god.
Climb them on the side.
Let's see. Bojangles is slammed right now. Hope to be on my way with your food soon. You better. I don't want to have to negative response on the feedback questionnaire. I'm not even kidding either. Thanks for the heads up so I could unassign the order. Okay. Just that's a... Thought I was going to take a turn. Do you need a customer for updates about the order? Hi, if you could drop my order off in the office and pretend to be my parent, that would be greatly appreciated. 27 and look young. I don't know. Is it like my school yelling?
Tend to be my parent.
Okay. That's weird. You shouldn't ask somebody to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Fucking
Drop
weirdo.
it off in the office.
Yeah, that's high school. Don't do that.
That's some shit.
You would have just said no.
Yeah.
No.
I would be trying to broker like a tip situation for all that shit. Dude, I love that John Mulaney fucking thing where he tries to order Postmates in rehab. Have you seen that one?
Even this is funny. Me trying to get that video from her. I'm like, can you send me spoon video? She's like, spoon? LOL. Special soup spoon. I don't know what you're
What
talking
the
about.
fuck?
I'm sorry. Late night video of me eating soup with my special spoon. How else do I say it? It was my special spoon.
It's the late night
special
video
spoon.
Of me eating soup with my special spoon.
You know this. You know this about me. I watch that video every day.
That's funny. Special spoon. To me, so already I know that it's not a special spoon to other people, apparently. But
Well,
it was
you
a
can't
special
expect
spoon to
other
me.
people to care about your special spoon the
I know.
way you do.
Because I thought I found something.
Yeah, you found something
You know?
special.
It was nice. It was a good slurping. That was the most.
That's so
the
weird. What
biggest
does it
feature,
look
but
like?
It's bent.
How are you slurping with what's the
I'll
slurping
show
thing?
you. Hold up.
All right.
I might have to go talk to her.
Could I,
and be like, it's just. I don't
Can
know how
get
else to
a
say
cigarette
it.
from one of y'all?
Yes.
Oh,
They're like, I told you no, dude. I can't believe you're bringing it up again. I told you no. I was crazy because you picked up the thing and I was like, maybe you just grabbed it.
we were talking.
Yeah, you were like, tap, tap. And you like said that. Oh, man. The soup. Is it how you hold the spoon?
It's about how it goes into your mouth.
I have a special spoon. I have a couple special.
Because you can sit from the side as well, and that's a real nice, like, almost traditional spoon.
That's what I was about to say.
You can get that still.
The traditional soup spoon I'm talking about. Have you seen those? You know what I'm talking about? They're like the Asian bowl spoons.
Yeah, I like those.
Those are good.
Those are great.
The ones that have like the crevasse up to the handle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing,
you ever-
no funny.
have
No,
you
no, I
ever-
haven't done any funny stuff.
you don't pull any funny stuff.
So you've never taken it and realized it could go up the side and slurped it.
Have I never
like a
realized?
straw.
Of course I realized.
And you did it?
You just
Did
not
try it?
supposed
No.
to.
Like a straw.
It
kinda. It's
holds
a little
like
straw.
fucking like 2 ounces. It's a
But
big
it can
spoon.
gently
I don't
put
give
it
a
down
fuck.
through that. You can slurp it from the
Take a
from the
shot.
handle, dude.
Maybe do a fucking a tequila shot.
Well, at that point, you're kind of doing a shot anyways because you're dumping the same amount into your fucking
Or you're
mouth.
slurping.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I did that.
All
real
right,
quick.
let's do a stoner's
check.
rank spoon check. We'll bring in every kind of spoon
I would
we
love
can
to
think
do that.
of, and we will
Trout
test
special spoons and
for
regular
s-
spoons.
We should test them in soup and ice cream.
Different ones for different things.
No, all of them through those two
Hot and
gamuts
cold.
to see how they deal
It's
with
got to be
hot
hot
and cold.
soup, cold ice cream.
Yeah, I would
not
think so.
milk and gazpacho.
Yeah,
was-
hot milk and gazpacho.
Why do Asian people love tiny things?
Big
Man.
question, you know.
So like the reason I'm asking is so when I worked at that Thai restaurant,
Yeah.
there was an older like sister-in-law lady. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but she's like a granny, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had her special favorite metal spoon, and it was like a tiny version of those spoons we were talking about.
Okay, little baby one.
It was a little baby silver
Nice.
spoon, and like she loved it. She
well, see,
would like.
little people like little stuff.
She
because
was like a
it's-
little Asian lady, but
Yeah.
So like little kids love little doll houses, action figures, whatever. You
Yeah,
know.
they don't like actual
Little
large
shit.
houses.
You don't want to be with real people. They're bigger
No,
than you.
you can't move them around the same.
Can't control them because
Like,
that's what they're
until
looking
you
for.
get older. You learn with the action figures.
Yeah, how to move people around and break their arms. You know,
Yeah, snap legs off,
they just pop off like you know, piece of a
pull heads off Barbies.
Kit Kat.
Damn.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Kit Kat.
Yeah, snap your leg like a Kit Kat.
What the?
It'd be like, but it still has to. Don't think about it too much. Your legs were stuck together, and I'm helping you.
Yeah.
I really want to go to World Market sometime.
World Market.
Is that the one that has the nice, the like
I have- no,
candies
that
and
seems
chocolates?
nice.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of like international food stuffs.
Last time I went there was like a decade ago, and I was blown away then.
Yeah, I mean it's over by Guitar Center.
You know what I really want to get?
What?
Sprouted coconut.
Ah, see, that
Okay.
one worked. Late night video of me eating soup with my special spoon. That one worked. And there may be 2 videos.
There might be
What are you?
30 videos.
I'm
of me eating
showcasing it.
soup
Like,
with
what
this
is this? Toby,
Doing the
you-
thing where he
see.
holds up the spoon and puts his hand
Do
behind
you
it.
have a
so-
mannequin?
It's not
Oh,
as nice as it sounds. I just wanted to remember what it
A
did
manicure.
and what it looked like, I guess.
Okay, well I'm very interested.
Toby's
All
like,
right, I'll send the first one. Again, I don't know what's going on in these. Hope it's okay. And then I think there's a second one for no reason whatsoever. So
Okay.
these are my late night spoon adventures.
You're welcome.
Oh shit.
Okay, you can already see its benefits, right?
Thank you, Van. You're welcome, Car.
Okay, so what kind of soup is this?
What the fuck, Toby?
It's a spicy corn chowder, actually.
Okay, it looks like it.
Oh, your thumb's weird. I thought that.
All right, Toby's
I don't know which one you
special
should start
spoon.
with, but let's just dive in.
What the fuck are you? What's?
It's funny, man. I had a the thing about sushi is
You smoking a cig?
I'm trying to show. Yeah, that's what this thing. All right, so wait, see, it's wider on this side, shorter on this side, so you
Yeah.
can get that big scoop. I'm showing that. And you got that big, and then you get the slurp.
one of the clubs.
Why do you keep you? It's like you're moving.
I was
it
trying
away.
probably
Yeah.
to get a good shot from the front.
Is that real? That you
Yeah,
really
that's
made
how
that
he-
noise?
You think I edited this?
I thought you made that noise just now.
Watch it, like, you'll get, like,
I'm slurping. I'm showing how you grab it better than
Yeah.
a spoon going in. You grab it from this angle.
You know
And
what?
like you, oh, it's so nice of an experience. You get the slurp with the curve.
freedom. There's only
What?
It's really
Okay.
good.
So
This makes me feel better about that time that I just brought a pie over here and you rated it. You're like, it's kind of frozen. 3 out of 10.
What do you rate my spoon? Because that's a great spoon.
I mean, it's
I'm
an
telling you,
okay
it's
spoon.
angled and it's perfect. You have to
It looks
eat
like
with one.
perfect for like melon balling.
You have to eat with one, you know, to really
I don't think so.
see what I didn't. I want that meat chunk in there.
What the?
Then I showed.
Oh,
what? See how you slurp and it creates a little vortex.
I'm gonna have to see
in the
that again.
curve?
Hang on now.
Do I get a good angle here? Hold up.
How
Oh,
is this
no.
not getting in your beard,
There
man?
we go.
I
dripped a little bit.
I think it dribbled a little
There's a
bit.
cat.
The cat is
asleep over there.
No, it looks like it's pissed at you. That looks exactly like something I would
Tony
eat.
Shasheris. You're just not even trying anymore.
No, she's asleep right
Yeah.
there with the cat.
Yeah.
I'm just like trying out my spoon.
together to try to do shows. Like, no, I don't think
Ooh, I put that extra more spice in.
Oh, it is in your beard.
You gotta show it how it vortexes though. That's my
The
main
vortex.
thing right there.
remember how long it
You know, you gotta get a good bite from that side. Ooh, it's a good spoon. That's
It's
the
right-handed. I don't like that.
best- I'm right-handed. That's the best spoon I've ever used in my life.
Oh my god.
It wouldn't work for me. I'd be poking my fucking cheek.
And
Because
now-
it's sharp, right?
no,
It looks sharp.
It's way better than you think.
Yeah,
it's not
it-
sharp. It's
yeah.
still rounded.
This looks like way better for eating
you can
soup
sit
than
it
a
right on
knife.
the top of your roof of your mouth.
Much
you know?
better for eating soup than that carving knife.
It also can cool it down a little bit if it's too hot. That has many benefits.
Yeah.
Like
There's
you really
so
have
many
to use
benefits.
It. So we're gonna do our spoon episode, and this is gonna be one of our spoons, either the first or last, and you have to try it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down. Like that's a.
How did
I
you
mean,
form
we should
this
patent
spoon?
it.
I forged this spoon
Yeah.
Forged it.
from thine pot, from thine corn chowder bottom
this-
pot.
Is this
Bottom pot.
So wait. So
That's
you
a
were
sub pot.
so wait.
Bottom pot.
You were cooking the soup on the stove and it melted.
Yeah, it melted a little bit while I was
That's
stirring
how-
the bottom. That's how I made it.
Okay.
So it was
when
a
you said
natural
forged,
occurrence.
I was like, dude, this is crazy.
I didn't say that. You brought up forged.
No,
Did I?
No, you said.
I don't think I've ever forged a spoon. I
you don't-
created
you
it.
don't-
I-
You
Think
did. You
you-
just said it.
No,
you
you
said I forged it.
after you throw me the word. I didn't have.
I think you
Did I?
said something else, and it got taken as forged.
Formed.
formed.
Yeah, how
probably.
was a spoon formed? And you're like, it was forged in thine bottom pot, in thine corn chowder bottom pot.
Yeah. That sounds
okay.
Corn
exactly.
chowder power bottom.
Man, I'm
pot.
telling you though, you're
More-
gonna love the angle. You're gonna love the side scoop. How you can get
I'm
exactly
not.
what you want. You're gonna love the bubbles, and also if you need a full thing, you can go like this and pull it all out, or you
Okay.
can get it from the side and get like a little funnel action from the smaller side. So there's so many benefits, man. I'm telling you. You're gonna be blown away by the spoon.
Okay.
As far as spoons go,
Yeah.
not like in general.
I mean, like, it's not going to be.
it's not gonna change you.
I mean, it might, dude.
But
I need it.
You will definitely
I hope this
feel
doesn't
different
awaken
about spoons after that day. I'm just
Okay.
saying. But anyway, this did not entertain Zena. She did not understand my spoon.
What-
she
So-
hadn't seen it though.
Did
I
she
gotta
not?
make
Did
these.
she send you this video? Or did you do it with her
She
phone?
just.
What-
I did it with her phone. My
you're
phone's
like-
dead.
you're
Give me your
like,
phone.
Hey, I need. I
Wake
have
up.
to
Give me your
document
phone.
this.
No, it was my phone's dead. Her phone's right here. I
No,
gotta
I don't.
have the spoon on
Yeah.
record because I'm gonna throw it away.
Threw it away. Yeah.
No, I actually
keep it?
put it somewhere
Did you
that I
walk-
haven't found yet.
Okay.
Because I do remember
Gross.
being like, I do remember cleaning it and being like, I'm gonna put this somewhere where no
Did
one
you
will throw it
clean
away.
it with like soap
I
and
don't-
water? Or did you clean it
probably
by
water,
just?
slurping the water,
Dry
splash?
wipe. It's a dry wipe,
maybe.
dude.
But I
so-
do specifically
I
remember
think
being
you
like, I
throw
need to
away-
have the spoon for like 3D printing. Not that I
I
didn't go
think
that
you
far.
throw
but
away
I kinda
all
did.
your silverware no matter what.
I kind of did think I was gonna 3D print it.
Yeah.
I
What's
still
wrong
think
with
I
going
might.
to Walmart
It's
and
kinda
getting
the
like
perfect-
just like
I don't
a
think
few
I-
dollar set of like
No,
actual
I'll get
silverware?
some silverware now. You know, I'm in a different state. I can have some silverware. I didn't-
Toby's allowing himself the luxury of silverware
yeah.
now.
I just didn't want to deal with it. You know,
heard it
and-
here first.
And I
You
I
didn't
have
want to
the
deal with
capacity
having
now.
Silverware. Yeah.
I didn't.
Unbelievable.
I really didn't. This sounds like one of those interviews on like a self-help like thing because it's like
I
I
didn't
didn't
even
want
want
to change.
silverware.
Yeah, I didn't even want silverware, but now
But now I have silverware.
Yeah,
Almost. I have a
feel
few
like-
pieces now. We have a few pieces now, not a full set even. So we'll
Wow.
get that. You know. I also have silverware always in this house,
No, you don't.
wrapped up
Hidden.
that I've never broken out because.
what?
That's
the
worse.
fuck?
That's so
There's
much
been
worse.
silverware here the
I'm
whole
pretty sure
time.
there's silverware plates.
You've lived here for 6 years.
What?
and I don't want to.
You've never unpacked it.
Why?
I don't respect that. That's ridiculous.
What? You have it here. You made him eat soup with a knife.
Yes.
Well, if I dug deep enough somewhere, I'm sure I'd find you silverware, but I ain't trying to do that.
I'm not trying to do that for you.
Or for myself.
I know.
Like,
exactly,
what, you expect me to do more
but
than I do for myself?
Things are different, right? Toby, don't revert to old Toby.
No, I'm saying that's why I wouldn't find you a spoon.
You are fucking caveman.
And even now, I probably won't break it up.
This is why.
It is
Are they
silverware
really nice?
that was from my grandparents.
Okay.
So it was something I had and put away, and I don't know exactly where it is, so I don't feel like digging it out for that.
Yeah, your
like,
Hercules
when you can
spoons,
just
your
deal with
color-changing
it
spoons.
and eat with a knife,
Yeah.
I ate spaghetti, or it was ramen the other night with it was like a kind of a spaghetti grabber kind of thing, which is perfect.
Tongs?
For the
No, he's talking about
tossing tongs?
no, he's talking about one of the actual like strainer
like a-
scoop spoons.
yeah, it has like little teeth on it.
Yeah.
It was perfect for it. But see, even in this one,
I just don't know.
But it didn't have the holes in the bottom of it, or did?
Yeah, no, it's got to.
Yeah, it's got. You gotta.
Dude,
I
so
don't know
when
that
you
broth.
So like when you brought me that chunky soup on a plate with a fucking knife.
Yeah, chunky soup on a plate with a knife. That's great.
Yeah,
Just
dude,
eat
I
the big
was
pieces.
I was shocked. I looked at it.
That
I
still
looked at
doesn't-
yours.
It doesn't seem bad to me. That's like you're just surviving, man. This is what we got. Deal with it.
Yeah,
Like, why was it?
we're
even-
out,
Oh
we're
my
out
God.
here
You-
camping
You
in
were not
Toby's
my
house.
You
Why
were not
even
my
deal-
mother in the Great Depression.
I'm just saying.
Like,
why
that's-
even? You're
that-
being judgmental. That's what we had right then. So deal with
Yeah,
it.
you're being so judgmental.
Unbelievable. You're gonna gaslight me about
no
silverware?
gaslight. You're gonna judge me about my life.
Is it judge? Okay.
That's what we
I've
had.
never been in.
Fucking suck it up
my
and
God.
eat with the knife, bruh. That's some food tonight. I need food.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't have said anything then or now about. So I
you had
wasn't
stabbed me
sure
with a
what it
knife,
was because like it was
would've
like
been
meat and
grateful.
potatoes is what it looked like.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was just the potatoes and like the
It was
meat chunks.
either some stew or some
So he
soup from a can.
strained it for you.
I think you scooped it out onto the
chunks,
plate.
yeah.
You just the chunks. You heated it up. You took the chunks. Put the
That's
chunks
a
on the
plate of meat and potatoes right there, which is like what they call. That's the meat and potatoes, literally.
Yeah, meat and
Yeah.
That's
potatoes.
what you need.
But I was
You're a
confused 'cause
growing boy.
You handed me the setup with the knife on it because it was bigger than the plate.
It was a big knife. That's what I had left.
It was a meat carving knife. You had one too.
Yeah, that's what we got.
I think I went and looked for some silverware. I
And
think I was
"Get
like,
out
what?
of there."
Yeah, you're like, what? I gave you everything
Don't go
you
in there.
need.
What are you? He's like running, fucking like.
You're like
he's
cutting me off.
distraction.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
what are you doing?
what
I
are
already
you doing?
gave you everything.
You got everything you need.
Yeah.
But you
You
took
like
a
to
bu-
go through.
Go back
shit,
to
though.
bed.
It was a
You just like to go through shit. You don't.
You're
even
right.
grab
You're right.
shit.
I
You
make
just, like,
myself at home with my friends. I do. I if I'm like
You open the front door without knocking and run to the fridge.
I knock and then see if it's open.
and see what's in the fridge.
I run to the fridge.
You used to every time. Now it's like
Oh
you
my
wait 5
God.
minutes and then run.
Oh, I wait 5
No,
minutes.
this time he immediately was like, "Can I get a drink?"
And I was like, I'll go with you. And he said, you don't trust me?
Yeah, that's what I
I
said.
said, no, I'm just helping you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
No,
helping you
I
to
don't.
something from
I'm
the front.
giving
helping
you
you.
one drink. What? Do
I
you
gave
want
you
two?
2 drinks.
Here's 2. I think I said, what kind of drinks do we have? You're like, oh, there's a couple. You want
What?
you want a couple different
But
flavors? You want a
again,
sample? I said, yeah,
I
I'll
go
take
to
a flight.
David. So me and David know each other forever, right? I go to his house. I'm like, hey man, can I get a drink? And I let him go get it for me. I don't walk in and start going through cabinets, seeing what you got. What you got in here?
Oh, that's the vibe.
that's
That-
Toby,
you
I wouldn't-
literally said that.
I wouldn't
before.
care if you did.
What
yeah,
you got
it's all
in here?
good.
I wouldn't care if you did.
It's all good.
You
So
would definitely mention it if I ran in and just rummaged through your shit. Yo,
Toby, we
dude.
have to talk.
Yo, like,
Oh.
are you all right?
so this is just where we're different.
Yeah.
We're just different.
Well, I mean,
I'm
like you would
polite.
make you've always been that way though.
I'm like super like if
You would
you're at my
not
house,
have
I'm
been.
like,
No,
dude, I
I
look
could
people
not
up.
go in your house and just walk around and rummage through shit without
Because
you
I would be
saying
giving you
something.
shit.
I did.
Yeah, I would be giving you shit. I'm 100%.
You can have what you want. Fucking, why you gotta take what you want?
I literally, like I said, I made myself at home. That's what
just
I'm doing.
ask, man. What are you talking about? I've never been through your shit
I don't
before.
understand. Ask.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
You can have anything that I have, bro.
what you got. So I can't say.
But why?
So
would you,
don't say what you got while looking. Say what you got, Toby.
what you got to give me?
Yeah.
What you got?
What you got
What does that
today?
mean?
What do we have?
What do we have
If I
here?
have something that's going to be offered to you, like,
So
why
instead of
why do you
saying-
demand it?
No,
Is it
I made his jaw drop. What? He home alone on me?
What the fuck is that? Now I'm demanding things?
Yeah, you're so demanding.
So
Again, saying what you got instead of me being like, this is what I have.
Oh, okay. So, like, well, I'm just trying to process what you're asking of me. So I'm saying instead of opening the fridge, say, what do we got? I'm going to just say, Toby, what do we got?
Okay. Why do you need to know what I got? You're
Okay.
going to get what I got to give you.
Dude,
okay.
can
So
you
what?
you got stuff for grilled cheeses?
Perfect question. Toby's going to be like, why do
yeah,
you...
I'm feeling a grilled cheese right now. Can we make a grilled cheese? Fuck yeah.
You got
Don't
grilled
just
cheese
grab
stuff?
a pan.
Okay. Or you're
Start
like,
cooking a grilled cheese.
what kind of coffees does this Keurig take? What kind of coffees do you have? Is this thing full of water?
Can I?
have
no
this?
question.
There's no-
question.
Can I take this Keurig
This is
with
full
me?
of water. This is what works with this cup.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a cup now.
Yeah.
Do you have any silverware?
Where's the cup? Yeah, where's the cup? I'm not even going to ask
Where's
about
the
milk
cup
and sugar.
dispenser in this bitch, dude?
Yeah, yeah.
Where's the
gotta ask-
heavy whipping cream and the sugar?
It's ridiculous. You can put
Heavy-
the sugar in
I
first.
like whipping cream. That's
Heavy,
it.
yeah, heavy whipping cream. Can we bake some of this heavy whipping cream for 6 hours?
I've been thinking about this cake recipe.
I want
I'm
clotted
down.
cream for these bagels I've brought.
I'm down. I'm telling you, if you're like, dude, I had this crazy idea for a cake recipe. Do you have eggs, flour? And you go on a list. I'm like, this is exciting. You gotta, you got this new idea.
Is
You got
that
a plan
something?
to go on.
Wait, is this what you would like me to do?
Yeah, I'd rather you do that than just start baking.
You don't have
cake.
a fucking
To
mixing
start
bowl or
breaking
fucking
eggs
Yeah.
into bowls, and I'm like, what is happening? You're like, you
I
didn't know
have
I'm
never-
baking a cake
Yeah.
tonight.
Only you would look at getting your own drink out of a fridge as baking a fucking cake in my house.
Well, no, but
Might
you
as
go
well
through
just
shit. It feels weird. I
Fucking
mean, come
without
on.
asking,
Just
whipping up
go
a cake.
ahead and shit in my mouth. That's
Is that-
that's
so-
what you're telling me to do.
Like what? I mean, like
You just open the cupboards and be like judging
Or-
about what I got in the cupboards.
Fuck
You didn't go to the grocery store this week,
dude,
like I
that's-
asked
yeah,
you
What the
to.
fuck are you doing here?
You didn't get. I see that the gushers and the fruit roll-ups that I
But
put on the list are not here.
my cinnamon
Why
nose,
do you
they're
have-
off brand.
why do you have? Why do you even have a little like notepad on your fridge if you don't get the things that you write on there?
I don't have a notepad on my fridge,
I know,
so there's your
I know.
first mistake.
Oh, okay, so
There was your first lie.
like yeah. So how did you? I never asked you how you felt about that time that I brought a bunch of English muffins over here.
I loved that, dude.
Was that okay?
English muffins.
I
we
remember
had
you were
English
so
muffin
fucking
tea party.
irritated at me about asking for spoons or like knives to like wipe the shit on there.
Well, if you're gonna bring shit, then
Oh,
bring
yeah,
shit
yeah,
to eat
fucking-
it with. You know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What an idiot I was.
Yeah, if you're gonna
It's
come to
it's a
my
basic-
house,
No, listen,
Come correct.
It's not
food.
It's not about the silverware. It's about the basic principle of if you bring something to do, bring all the accoutrements.
Oh, really?
Bring everything you need. Bring the paraphernalia.
How fucking stupid do you look for bringing English muffins to my house, apple butter, and butter?
and no knife.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I love apple
How
butter. I didn't
stupid
ask for
must
it.
you feel?
I didn't ask.
I
If I had
don't
asked
need
you to,
this.
hey, if I'd been like, hey, bring apple butter and English biscuits, and I didn't have knives to spread it, then it's my fault.
Kill it.
Because I asked you
Kill
to
it.
bring it then,
Fuck
right?
it.
I would be
Okay.
prepared if I had asked. If you just want to surprise someone,
Oh yeah.
don't expect shit from anyone.
Exactly. So it's like I brought that fucking tres leches cake, and
That was
I was
delicious. It
like,
was
"Oh, we're
wet.
just gonna eat it out of the thing. Oh, that's cool." Of course, we're eating it out of its container
Yeah,
with our hands.
because there was no
hands.
nothing.
We had something. I don't know where I
Plates.
found
We-
it.
You
I found-
expect me to have plates for this?
No, I think we did have. I
Hey,
think
you
There
could've
might have
told
been
me you
some,
were
like-
hey,
I think
you
we had
could've
some
been
old
like,
spoons.
Hey, I'm bringing a cake.
How
you know,
how fucking
you
rude.
got some plates.
That's so rude. That's so rude. Without telling you, no heads up. Heads up, there's gonna be a cake.
It's obviously fucking minutia.
Just
It's
to let
obviously
you know,
nothing,
I'm going to
but-
surprise you with cake.
Yeah, make sure to get paper plates and utensils. And I would have been like, hey,
I
bring me a
remember there
cake.
was this
and then I would have
random
been
bag
even
of-
madder because that cake sucked.
That was a
Hate
good
tres
cake.
leches.
Yeah,
I'll never
2
do that
out of
again.
10.
I hate 3 milks.
Don't need no milk.
cake.
Oh, fuck with these 3 milks in particular.
I like
So-
some milks.
There are 3 milks
These
that I
dudes
like, but
are
these are
fucked
not
up.
the milks that I like.
Yeah.
These
That was
3?
the nasty cake. I brought a nasty
Soaking
cake to
wet
you.
cake.
What the fuck? Yeah,
It's
a milk
soaked
cake.
in milk.
It's a milk cake. Triple milk cake.
Just think about what you're saying.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Milk.
Cake.
Soaking wet. Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Milky cake.
Put that in a song. Milk cake. Soaking
cake.
wet.
Gross.
What are you talking about? Ass cake means ass now.
But, well, not if you're eating tres leches.
Cake.
I don't care. It's a great cake.
Ugh.
That's
Toby.
just your opinion. My opinion, it's a great cake.
Yeah, your opinion, Toby. What's your opinion on it again?
I apparently got told my opinion.
Trash
and
cake.
it's that it's not good.
What do you mean you got told your opinion?
Because
Is that what's going on here?
It's just my opinion.
Well, yeah.
It's bad.
Well, no. Your
Yeah.
opinion is that it's bad. My opinion is that I've had better, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. It's solid. It's a
What
solid
number
cake.
out of 10?
That one was
10
probably like a
cakes.
That's
6.5.
I mean, I fuck with it personally.
I
Yeah.
haven't had good cake in my life. Like,
What?
Fuck off.
no, there's a level of 10 that I will probably never eat. So,
Yeah.
like,
What are you talking about? You've
'Cause you
never
don't
had a
even care
really
about
good
cake.
piece of cake?
well, you're starting your scale. Your 10 is something
It's
you've had,
too
right?
early for these fireworks. It is the first. I mean, it's
No, they started
Dude,
a couple
all week.
days ago.
All week. Dude, there were people. Yeah, dude, there were people fucking shooting fireworks and fucking sounded like guns.
so it's Canada's
Yeah.
Independence today. It's Canada Day.
Oh, that's what they're celebrating
Yeah.
in the South?
No, it's a week long thing now.
Yeah.
Also, something that I saw that I hadn't ever seen before. I'd never seen this. You know how they like sell like socks and like random shit like CDs in
Yeah.
the hood, like under Easy Ups. They had that with the fireworks that I'd never seen them selling big old fireworks in the hood like that. And I
Yeah.
thought about hitting it up.
Like illegal?
I mean, it's all illegal.
The finger blasters?
yeah.
But
Finger
like, so these
blasters.
are like the big, you know what I mean? They're like, I don't know, like,
Mortar shells.
yeah, they
but they're
look like
huge.
fucking a bunch of stuck together
You're going
Yeah.
tennis
wide
ball
on that.
canisters.
Yeah.
They're big. They would said
Oh,
$20.
you mean the ones who have the individual
like a big-
tubes?
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were selling the big ones. For
Y'all
like
remember that
$20.
video we watched last year? The dude just blowing his hand open
Yeah.
Ugh,
and then just being like,
He was drinking still, right?
like flopping it.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he was raging. There's gonna be some new ones this year.
Put it
They're
in
gonna-
reverse, Terry. Oh man.
He didn't know what was wrong with him. People had to come up to him and be like, "Hey, you're out of here, bro.
You're done.
You're on the way to the hospital currently. You don't know it yet.
Yeah, but like we're going now.
They're on the way, and you won't be awake for much longer. Lost a lot
You're
of
gonna
blood.
die.
It was like these two.
I am the
fingers.
angel of death.
It was
Yeah.
like these two.
Oh,
flapping off.
And he was like kind of like pushing
hand
it
was
back. He was
split.
like flopping it
Oh.
back together.
Did he get
and like
de-gloved?
he was like drinking a beer. No, he
Not
was holding
quite.
a firework. It blew his hand open.
and like some stuff was just hanging.
His two
Split it.
fingers, it split his
Oh,
hand in half.
Ah.
You didn't see that one?
I thought you
And
were
this
here for
wasn't
that
a
one.
Terrorizer.
Terrifier.
This was at like
Terrifier
a
2?
festival. It looked like a big party or
It was
I
like a
don't
party.
think I
It
saw
looked like
that.
it was out in the desert.
bonfire type thing.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Damn. But
What's
yeah,
the
never
worst accident you had from a firework? You
personally.
ever seen anything bad?
Nothing terrible. I've shot my friends and been shot by some.
I fucking hated that shit. Bottle rockets
rockets.
have the bottle rocket fights.
Those are
Fuck
awesome.
that shit.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid, but you know, like I had a bunch of bottle rockets when I was living at a.
I remember that we
Those
were
are
still shooting those off. You had a bunch of them in the fucking
Like,
twat.
it was like 6 years.
You
like,
keep
or,
them in
sorry,
the
6
back
months.
of your truck.
yeah.
behind my seat.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
Just
all
for
that.
fun times in the woods when
Just
we're
for
bored.
when you know. Just
I remember
pick it up
shooting
and
them
not-
out of the fucking window of that truck.
I'll tell you what, man. If someone wanted to
Never done
roll
that.
up on me in the Passion days, I had the
You would have
thing.
bottle rocket them that.
I had the thing.
No, you should. No, that's the best home defense. Bottle
It's scary.
rockets.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what's happening.
I just stick it in the thing.
Well, you got that's a
That's
bottle
the
rocket for a
scariest-
reason. You had to. Did y'all
Oh,
set
so
them up?
not only
actually?
is it an axe thing, but it spits.
Yeah. So you just holding it at him. That's the probably most intimidating way to start an altercation. You've got the thing. You're holding
Bottle
it
rockets.
with a lit bottle. Dude, if you're walking up just holding it at someone and you're shooting, dude, that's it's not as scary as maybe.
Would you
just
test?
like
Would you guys test each other on how long you could hold it before it blew up?
No.
And let it go off.
I would literally. I didn't have a problem just holding them and letting them shoot out of my hand at my friends.
Yeah,
I remember
you hold them till the last
You
second.
hold it.
though.
I never
and then throw
brandished.
'em right before they blow.
You just
I never-
hold it and just let it go.
I never brandished the thing at anyone, but
Yeah.
I did. I remember being high and chopping down that tree.
Yeah. So this was like chopping down the cherry tree.
Yeah,
I remember feeling bad about us, after we chopped it down. I felt
Yeah.
a little bad.
because that tree was just like
It was just
alone
there.
by itself. I had a no, it
Just
was
chopped it
kind
down.
of,
It was kind of in the way.
but it was also kind of dead.
We just chopped it down. You just went ham, and you saw it through. It took a minute.
Yeah, that the
chopped
thing
it
was
down.
not sharp.
It was not
It was
the
all that
sharpest.
willpower that night.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, just you go bop and then bop. It chipped away. I mean, it took like an hour plus.
Also, we were on acid, I believe.
Yeah, well, we were
We
had
were
time.
spending the night.
We had time.
But I do remember breaking up that domestic thing in the Stone Cup parking lot with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah, that's
Davey
dangerous.
saved the day.
You had a baseball bat in your truck.
I don't know. Yeah, he had a baseball bat in the truck.
I always was a metal one, right?
Well, it was yeah, it was
I
fucked
had
up though because that
wooden
girl,
one.
a dude pushed a girl down in front of his truck
Okay.
and then was like screaming at her and shit. And so I just
A girl pushed a dude down in front of his truck.
no,
Yeah,
a dude pushed a girl down in front of Houston's
Yeah.
truck when we were pulling into
Pulling
the
it,
Stone
yeah.
Cup parking lot.
Oh, okay.
Which is it's like River Street or something.
And then so I pulled out the bat and went over and told the dude to
Did
fuck
we
off.
talk, or
Yeah.
you were like, I'm gonna deal with this?
Yeah, I don't think
I've
I
got
said
a
it
thing.
like that.
Yeah, I've got a thing here.
I think it'd be cool to roll up with a Nerf bat, but have a gun on your hip.
Oh, which way you want this to
Yeah.
go?
You're giving them options. Also,
Yeah.
you're like, if the police come, all they see is the Nerf bat.
Yeah, because it's brightly
I haven't
colored.
pulled
Do you
this out
want?
yet.
Yeah.
You
Do you
want-
want the bap bap or the bap bap?
Yeah.
You want the hammer or the bat?
You walk up to somebody, you pull out fucking sock and boppers, put them on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Time for you to
inflatable.
get your just
You
dessert.
I
come
thought
up
you meant
and
rock'em sock'em. You're like, all right,
yeah,
buddy, let's go.
Let's settle this.
Dude, come up
That's
and
funny.
So I found that this horror movie that I saw when I was really little turned out it was a episode of Tales from the Hood called KKK Comeuppance.
Okay.
So because I was wondering what the hell this it was a movie with little dummies that came to life at night.
Oh yeah, that movie
came out of
fucking scared the shit out of
the
me when I was a
paintings?
kid. Yeah,
but I didn't
was
realize.
that?
So yeah, there's this picture of a lady and
a lady who was a doll maker.
It was called
Slave.
KKK Come Up.
because apparently she's black, and the little dolls are the spirits of slaves or whatever, and so you have this. He's running for governor or something. He's
Yeah.
running for political office, and he's racist. He's trying to reform his name or something. And he's living in a plantation house, and at night, the dolls in the painting would pop out, and you could see the little white spot where they're supposed to be.
Another reason I'm not afraid of dolls is because
They're
I
so
feel like
easy to deal with.
If you were some
Easily
crazy
handled.
spirit that could inhabit inanimate objects,
Well, they're
think
kind
a
of
doll-
trapped in there. It's not that they get to inhabit them. They once
no,
they
some of them
enter.
are possessed, right?
Well, yeah, some of them, and they are looking for a host.
Wouldn't you
but
possess a computer? Wouldn't you do something that you actually had access to, more information, had more
Yes,
power?
of course.
these are specific scenarios, Toby.
Why would you possess a little humanoid thing? Why wouldn't you possess something like a tank?
Oh, just possess a tank.
That'd be more powerful.
Inhabit a tank.
a
Why
little
haven't
girl
you written
doll,
books?
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a movie about that called Maximum Overdrive.
That was
Was it
sick.
this-
I saw that.
as a
Was that
Stephen
Stephen
King.
King? When I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it's 18-wheelers.
Yeah,
a bunch of
18-wheelers
lights
and
turning
everything.
on.
It was
It's not
all of
safe
the
anymore.
electronics. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So why would you, if you were possessing, not getting trapped, you would never pick a little doll, a humanoid thing at all. You would pick a powerful
Well,
machine.
are you trying to go for creepy factor? Or are you trying to destroy shit?
Trying
It
to
depends
scare
on your
people or
yeah. It
kill?
depends on your intentions.
So if you see a little demon in a doll, you know they're not the killing type, or they possess a tank.
No, I don't think that they're mutually exclusive.
I don't think the killing type would go into a doll. They would
Okay.
be the more like a boo trying to scare you, bitch. Right?
That's not true.
The real scary
I don't
ones
think
would
so.
like inhabit, if they couldn't inhabit people, only inhabit
I like that
objects.
you- yeah,
We're
Optimus
talking
Prime.
machines. We're
Will
talking
you pull your mic down a little bit?
Yeah.
you know, at least a gun, at least something you can fire at will and like send projectiles from your body. I think
Okay.
you're the gun.
I want to just inhabit a minigun. I
know-
want to possess a minigun. I want to possess sneakers.
One of the fucked up things.
Do you guys remember that really sketchy old? I think it's like a Porky Pig cartoon where there's just walking shoes, green
Okay.
That
boots.
sounds familiar, but no.
Oh, one of the fucked up things that was said in that brand new cherry flavor was this line that stuck out to me through the whole series. It was, imagine yourself. So it's your enemy. Imagine yourself that you're inside them and they're your home. Go
Say what
inside. Go inside their body as if it's a home. And then she's like, "No, I can't do it." And she's like, "No, imagine you're inside them and you live inside them and their body's a home."
Okay.
He's like, "Now break something." I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
shit, that's witchcraft."
Yeah.
That's at its basis.
Now break something.
Oh, his feet are weird.
And so the shoes are chasing him.
Oh, wait, what were you bringing this up for?
Because it freaked me out as a kid.
Oh, okay. The green shoes that have a life of their own.
Oh man.
See, you can inhabit shoes and do more damage.
That's what I said. Inhabit some
Yeah.
shoes.
Fucking
Dolls aren't scared. Like,
It tied his wrists, took him, and made him walk right off of a cliff into a cauldron.
it's almost like the only reason they would pick a doll is because, you know, like when
JK, he's just homeless.
was that a leprechaun waking him up?
You goddamn right.
It's a side swipe right there. But no, the only reason they would pick a doll is because, like, you know how like they say like aliens beings would try to take the form of something you could understand.
Yeah.
So to truly scare you, they'd have to look somewhat human. You know,
I don't know if any kind of are we
if
talking
shoes chased me, I'd be more scared than the doll. I think.
Yeah.
That doll, I know it has eyes, and
Because what's in those shoes? Like, is there a full like apparition?
Can I
like
wear them
piloting
and
the shoes?
win the Olympics?
Yeah.
Can we team up?
Yeah, are we gonna be friends or what?
I'd have a lot of questions for sure.
Oh no, they got us. They copyrighted us.
No,
for that?
for the
hell yeah.
birthday shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Warner
Goddamn.
Brothers. Is that Warner Brothers?
Yeah, they're
That's
probably, they
Looney
might
Tunes,
take
right?
it. They might take this one.
Might take it down. You know, they
damn.
let us play the Grateful Dead,
Big
Yeah, they do.
Chungus.
but they do not let us play Porky Pig.
Fucking Big Chungus got us.
Man, Warner Brothers has a vendetta. Well, not a vendetta. They're too big. We have a vendetta.
Yeah,
against
fuck them. Fuck you, Warner Brothers.
WB can wet butt.
Yeah, or
They can-
wrong boys.
Wrong. They wronged the boy.
I
Yeah.
love like that Steve-O would call the Wild Boys the WBs.
Yeah.
The show, The Wild Boys?
Yeah, he's like not the WBs.
Him and Chris Pontius,
yeah,
right?
the WBs.
Oh, he would call. I thought
Yeah,
you meant
listen
your
to me.
friend,
It's the WBs.
Steve. I thought you meant like the RL basis. I heard Steve, and I was like,
Steve.
Steve.
I told both of y'all about seeing Lyle.
Yeah. Well,
show
did
me
you
a
tell?
pic.
You
Yeah,
sent
he
him
showed me a
pic.
pic.
Yeah, okay. So I told you guys.
Oh, he
everything.
came over that Tuesday. I saw him on Tuesday, and I was like, Houston ghosted me last night. What the fuck? He didn't answer me back. He was gone. He was MIA. I said the worst things about no.
So what happened?
just thought-
He invited you over and you ghosted him.
yeah.
I was like, that
sounds.
sounds good. I was out about, and I just went home.
Yep, that's a common thing you do.
Oh,
like to-
really? I
Well-
did do it. I did do it Tuesday or whenever, one Monday.
To break through that, it's like you like to have things as an option, right? You say yes, you're like, yeah, I could probably do that. just to have the option to do it in case.
Yeah, I think I didn't explicitly say I would go. You were like, hey, you want to come by and maybe do some music? I was like, that sounds good. I am running around.
Okay, that does kind of sound like a confirmation, though.
I didn't say I was on the way. I never said I'm on the way or
no. You said. Well, you said
you were like, call me if you're out and about, and I was like, okay.
And then we talked on the phone.
This was that you said call me like if you're on the way. And
no, I said on the phone while we were talking. I said text me when you're on the way because you said you would come.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll let you know when I'm on the way, Toby. You said
and bye and no here nothing.
Yeah,
but to redeem himself, he did text me out of the blue the next day. Well, I guess it's not out of the blue.
No,
I think I was like, hey, I thought I said I wasn't coming.
So you had a text
I never sent
type out. You said you had a text typed out.
how does that happen?
So like
it's random, but
like you'll have it typed out and you might press send and it doesn't send and it just saves as draft. Because I was definitely driving around when I typed it.
That may be a different phone thing too. You know, maybe that's why we don't understand that.
iPhones.
Because there is just a send button there on ours.
Yeah, there's a send button, but it doesn't sometimes send. And
there's also a draft button.
Yeah, it's not like I hit another button. I thought I hit send, and it might not have sent, and it I closed it.
Yeah.
Thinking it was sent, and it just was a draft.
Okay.
I didn't know.
So that's what happens if you type it out and you don't end up sending it, and you exit out. It just saves it as a draft.
Oh, it doesn't just keep it typed into the send bar.
Yeah.
It saves it as a draft and deletes it?
No, it just says it has the text still there, just not sent. And it says draft after you've closed it.
Okay.
So
see, that's something I didn't know.
What? So you gave me an opportunity to redeem myself? Is that how you viewed it?
No,
you're like
you
we can try it again the next
naturally.
Day. Oh,
by texting
I was like, hey, I thought I said, I thought
that was fucking sweet of you.
And then you were like,
okay.
So, and then you were like, hey, same thing tonight. If you want to do it tonight, I was like, yeah, I can do that. I think I actually said I was on the way then.
Oh, I don't know.
I was like, I'll do that. I'm on the way.
Okay. But no, we did actually have a night.
Yeah.
He did come over Tuesday night.
He basically did everything, and I played guitar very poorly. And he just kind of wrote everything.
You talking about on Wednesday?
Yeah. Or
on
the
Tuesday.
day after. Monday to Tuesday or Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think so.
Toby wrote like a lot of stuff. He wrote like 2 or 3 verses and did a chorus.
Well, it's just it's helpful to have.
I remember.
there.
Yeah, just kind of bouncing ideas off, kind of, or just whatever.
Just going, doing something creative. Keeps
I remember,
the juices going. But you were just ripping it up, and I will say
the 808 thing.
You picked. Well, no, you picked up the guitar, and you're like, I don't play guitar anymore. What am I supposed to do? And then
that's what I said and did. Yeah, and
he's fine. He can play.
Well, you know, like I was joking, kind of, but it's like I don't spend time practicing. So this is the first time I picked it up since you've seen me. I don't know. I mean, it's been here.
Are you gonna do it?
I should. I really should. You ever just spent you're like it's been too long to where you know what I mean? Yeah. So no. Now that we've talked about it, yes, I will and I should.
Because you have an amp here.
I know. I just no reason.
I haven't turned that amp on.
What gauge strings is on that?
I don't know.
Because we were arguing. I think it's 12.
I showed him.
I just have no calluses.
I never put
11.
No.
Is it 10? Am I getting rocked by 10s right now? I'm over here thinking it's like 13s.
Are you talking about on the alligator
one?
Yeah.
So those would have just been. Those might even be 9s.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
We need. I might need your finger perspective on this because I did the ones that you typically buy
are the skinny top, heavy bottoms. Yeah,
I think those are 10.
You're doing
10
the
to 52s.
And so I showed him those, and I let him pinch the guitar.
Well, those are the ones he used to use. I used them because he used
hybrids.
them.
Yeah, I like the 9s a lot.
He said, no, and I felt it, and I was like, no, it's very close.
I felt so positive that they were like 12s.
No, they're 10s.
I think the frets are just.
So it's probably just a 10 to 47.
The frets aren't like pulled down yet.
It's hard to
deeper,
bend.
so you can feel the roundness of the string
That's
better
what he was
than the other one. The other one's action and the actual frets are lower.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't feel how deep of a groove it makes into your finger. You know?
Bro, I was getting
Need your
rocked.
professional opinion on this one.
Okay, so
But
he put him on there. He would know, but fuck, I was struggling with it. I was getting hurt. But also, I think I mentioned so I listen to music as well. So
you listen.
Dude, there's a point to where like past a point like with music theory, to hear it is obviously you're not practicing, but to hear the shapes, you know what I mean? To digest like, you know, the shapes or the runs, it's a bit like practice, like the conceptual theory part of like practicing, you know what I mean? So when I'm hearing it and I'm guessing sometimes what shape, you know what I'm saying, the runs are. So I feel like to an extent, sometimes listening to music is kind of practicing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said that too. Yeah, that you felt like you had been practicing with your mind. But
It sucks when you say it like that. I hate the way you've said it.
I do feel like I practice in my mind daily.
Yeah.
But
anytime I hear something,
Dorian,
I was talking about my favorite shapes.
You're trying to work out some different approaches there.
I was basically trying to do the stash thing and like play hinge points with the Dorian shape. So I kept going like I was just trying to. I wasn't really doing the best like articulation of like the main like melody, so I wasn't doing like the best like going higher with it, and then doing the slide. Like so, I kept like going between the slide thing, and I was trying to like move it up, but wouldn't you know it? I'm not dexterous enough. I've been practicing, so it just.
The
just sucks.
lyrics came out funny though. So the song we were making that night was like very Tool based.
Okay,
it's like hip hop Tool. It has like a hard rock psychedelic side.
What was the riff?
I remember some of the lyrics. It was down. Put your dukes up. That boy's gotta go. I'm Duke Nukem with the crew cuts.
Okay.
So like you're cutting people out of your group.
Yeah.
You know, Duke Nukem
kicking
with
ass.
the crew cuts.
Yeah. Not
and
bad.
then I said, frankly, I'd rather zap a crew slut. So I'm going, frankly, Zappa.
I get it.
You know, but I wonder, is that talking about killing a prostitute or fucking? I don't know yet. Zapping should be killing,
no,
right?
They don't have to.
You zap somebody.
Yeah. Zapados.
You're putting at them. I don't know. But then, wait.
I'd rather zap. You know what it is.
Baby, I'm the shit way more than 2 butts, and I'm going to make your dude flush.
Okay.
All right.
That one's mean as hell.
Okay.
Again, straight rip off of like all of I love Lil Wayne's shit references. He goes like, I'm the shit, get the toilet paper. Like that's like one of his biggest lines.
Yeah.
And I just love when
like
he goes into
butts.
He does a lot of poop jokes.
I'm the
but
shit
he's
like
never done the 2
butts.
butts. I've never heard before.
Okay, so you're setting the tone on that one. You're really blazing a trail.
What was
the happy trail all the way to the back,
all the way around.
My favorite thing about it. What was the line that you were saying? I'm too. What is it?
It got to a tool point.
But it's like I'm
soulless.
I'm soulless. That was it. Yeah, I'm soulless, and you were like, I'm soulless.
You think I'm soulless, but I'm soulless. It had the kind of play on that word.
And you were like, soulless.
But we were making that. And it was fun. That was the funniest.
He held
part to
the
me.
note, dude. It was kind of funny.
Again, like, I'm not trying to call you out. But it was just funny that I was like singing on it, and he was like, "Oh man, you make that look easy."
Let me try it.
I handed it to him. He goes, "Hello."
You're like you're in your throat. We did the whole thing. Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't even do the hello. He didn't change his pitch. He was talking.
Oh, so
and
he was expecting it.
Why don't this sing for me? And I was like, it doesn't
do it for you.
Sing for you. And he's like, but I just say into it and it works, right?
That's what you're doing. You're just
saying words. So. Well, I think you thought like the auto-tune was like preset, right? To like move.
Yeah, the melody.
Yeah, like the melody was written in it.
Like I wouldn't have to do anything to get the melody put on it.
But the words.
It was like I thought it was gonna be easier than it was.
Yeah.
I remember you showed me this one thing I liked because you were like like that was the scheme. You're like
Like it feels like I want to call it yodeling, but it's more like hip hop hiccuping.
Yeah, it's a cadence. It's a cadence.
Hip hopicking.
It's like pitch
it's
shift.
jumping up, not even a full octave sometimes.
Hiccup hop.
Like yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't remember the lyrics, but yeah, you're like.
Flashing purple. No, I'll do flashing purple. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do those like they're octave jumps almost sometimes.
Yeah, it's all,
It's
you're just gliding, right?
it feels
like a pitch
It's a
shift.
yodel. It's
Okay.
it's a goofy.
It's a
I
good.
like that. Shit.
I was going ham with the 808s too, though. You put the glide on there.
Yes,
You
now,
get
see,
the
he
first
came
thing.
through on the 808s.
Yeah.
because he was.
Yeah, you had it broken up in two halves. You were like, just go straight, just go straight. You're like, I was like, bum 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 bum
Yeah.
bum 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 bum, and then you're like, and then go ham the second time through. I was like,
That felt natural to you, though. I could tell that you snapped in, though. Somehow.
yeah. Well,
I
it
think
took
you
you.
have-
I was like, that's silly, and you're like, no, that goes hard. That kind of goes hard.
Like
Just
you
do
do
that.
have more natural rhythm than you think. Like
Thanks.
you don't stick to it, but you have it. You,
always
You
had
don't
natural
suck.
rhythm.
Yeah.
The rhythm, man. Don't let anyone tell you have no
Everyone
rhythm.
says you
Yeah.
suck.
Everyone says the word on the street.
Is that you suck at
You
rhythm,
have
but
no
it's not
rhythm
right.
to play.
And you know what I always say when everyone walks up to me and says you have no rhythm?
I say yeah, but
realize how much natural rhythm
Yeah.
he actually can
and you
get
also
out.
got a natural sass through your music. You have a there's an expression through there that definitely translates to sass
made me cry right now,
through a
man.
lot of your
Yeah.
music. It is
Yeah.
expressional. Is what I'll say.
That's nice. That's nice.
Expressional.
That's,
Did I
yeah.
do a youth?
That's fine.
I don't want that
really?
to be. Yeah, I was
Really? Really? Are you what's the word?
I think you should leave now.
Yeah, I think you should leave now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is the show name.
You do it. You've done it a few times. Terrorizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
How
have a bad time with
embarrassing.
that.
I've missed. It's just.
Is it dyslexic when you think things backwards or when you just
No,
read?
it's just regular things.
Is that
I
just
feel
for reading?
like, dude, my
No, I'm
dad
not
did it.
calling
I
you
think I
dyslexic.
picked it up from my dad because he
I'm
just
just
had like,
asking.
and I don't know if he did it on purpose or he just had different names for shit.
Yeah.
So like a grill guard on a truck, he called them cow catchers.
Okay.
I started calling them cow catchers like that was what they're called. And I remember someone thought it was hilarious, but I was dead serious.
It's a cow catcher.
That's a really cool cow catcher.
And you're like flipping a nickel and having a toothpick in your mouth.
You got a cow catcher there.
Yeah, it's a cow catcher.
That transatlantic, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that accent? That like
Transatlantic,
they were mixing English and finding a
on
new
the radio?
radio for themselves. It turned into radio.
No
speak.
go, Tokyo. 10,000 tons of TNT descend upon your nation's capital.
Where would you like to go in the world that would blow your mind? Do you think?
I
Because
don't know.
Tokyo seems pretty mind blowing.
Dude, I want to
oh.
go to Japan.
Sans the racism.
I want to go and be the tallest person in Japan for a second.
Oh, Japan treated the Philippines real bad, right? They enslaved a
So-
lot of people.
so they
way back.
the
when.
Battle of Midway. The Philippines was the stage of a conflict. For between everyone and the Japanese. The Japanese wanted to set up in the Philippines, and they did for a while until
Yeah.
it got cleared out. Yeah, but no, I mean I don't have a problem with
Yeah.
the Japanese people.
You said besides the
Racism, not the racism.
So when
he
I say
has.
beside the racism, like Japan and Korea and some parts of China, like I'm not saying it's all of Asia, but like really Japan is like they're really weird with like outsiders. You know what I mean? So like
again,
if
Tokyo's
you're
probably
ever
fine
there,
though, right? Tokyo's a huge city. They get
I
international
think it's
travel all the
fine.
time.
So,
You
I
can
guess
get out
none
of
of us would try to
Tokyo.
live there. But, so being there, the vibe is, hey, where are you from? When are you going back?
Like
No
what
matter
would-
how long you're
so,
there. That's
Hey,
the
what's
vibe.
up?
If someone
the
What are
fuck
you
out.
doing here? You're enjoying our culture? You like that? Where are you from?
if someone was,
You like this? You like all the dudes doing this, making a little heart shape with their fucking fingers? You like that?
Well,
Yeah, you into
That's
that?
not
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out
you
of
need
here.
to fucking leave.
So if someone was from Japan or anywhere saying that I'm afraid to go to the U.S. because of racism,
No, they love us.
Where do you send them?
What do you mean? Because
Where
of
do you
racism?
send an outsider in America
Where?
first?
What
to avoid
question is this
racism?
now?
That's the same
Where,
question.
where
you
would
ask
I
them.
go that would be an adventure? What was the original? Like,
Yeah,
what-
where would you go
if you
somewhere
had a
that
friend
would blow your mind?
that would blow my
That was the
mind?
original question,
And
but
then he
now we're
said
on to
Japan.
something else.
I mean, I'm interested in Europe. So if I could have a fun, just like the language and everything is not a problem. Like
Okay.
I think Germany would be interesting. I think England, obviously, for like history, would be like pretty mind blowing. But I don't know about.
You love
I mean,
English
like I'm
history.
curious about like Europe though. Like I think Italy would be really fucking nice.
Dude, I want to go to Italy really bad.
You don't want to go to London?
I mean,
I just said England.
Yeah.
but like.
Yeah.
London.
Like
It's just
mind
more
blowing.
specific.
Dude, I think like even if you didn't go to all the historic sites, Italy would be mind blowing. The food, the culture,
Yeah.
the art. Like even if you were in a touristy area,
Yeah.
probably be mind blowing, dude. Amsterdam with the sex stuff.
You can do so much sex stuff in
when I
Amsterdam,
think-
dude.
Yeah, true.
You can
but
put whatever you want in whatever you want.
Yeah.
I want the hash. I've just never had like hash that
So
freely.
yeah, I don't know.
God, it seems so nice though.
The way Europeans smoke, I think I'm okay with. Like, I feel like the U.S. has, like, in the past 10, 15 years, we have gotten, like, super ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
And, like, they'll do spliffs. No problem with the spliff. A lot of
No,
people
the
don't even
people-
like tobacco
That
here.
couple we met from Denmark, I think, is where they were
Yeah.
from, said that they didn't have bud out there. It was all hash
And just
and
put
all
it in
mixed with tobacco. And they were cool to smoke
Well,
vapes.
yeah.
They were like, this is exciting.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
that
I'm
was, like,
getting so
different.
high.
Yeah.
But hash is concentrated, but it also has
Well,
plant parts in it.
I
not.
imagine it's a bunch of trouble trying to get just the herb. So like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
It's all processed.
also the laws are fucking weird. Like you can have it, but to traffic it, it's illegal. It's just the
Denmark
weirdest
is
fucking
still
thing.
really highly.
It's weird like that. You can't traffic it.
Yeah.
You can
can't
have
move
it.
with it.
Yeah, you can't get caught bringing it in there. But once you have it there, it's okay.
Is Denmark
Yeah.
the place?
Hey,
that-
did you just come in with that?
I've had this.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
Not just now.
You
Oh,
got
okay.
me.
Okay. All right.
Now I've
That's
been
totally
had this.
fine.
Yeah.
You
It's
answer
totally
quick.
fine.
You answer too quick. Is Denmark the
This
place
is
that-
mine. I brought it from home.
Is that one though that you can get locked up for bud really easily?
What,
I
Amsterdam?
feel so low.
More than an amount.
That
Moldau.
chair's doing it now all the time.
Yeah.
Moldau would be pretty mind blowing.
What is that? Moldau?
Yeah, it's in Bavaria. It's where the Moldavite comes from, but it's like a nice little river.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
nice.
What's
pretty.
the culture like?
Like a babbling brook type river? Or
I mean, what? So
we're talking
apparently,
like magical. With like
What part of the
moss?
world?
so what happened with this is like that's where the
Dragonflies,
Moldavite
fairies? The meteor.
meteor just crashed and went in an underground cavern.
Meteor hit the earth.
It cooled and it's chipped apart and like Moldavite just kind of, or it
Grows from
doesn't
it.
look like Tektite. It's like not metal. It's a mineral, and it just washes up in the the Moldau River.
Okay.
So I thought,
I would go like gold
Moldau
panning
would be
or
cool.
Moldavite
I mean, and
panning.
it's gorgeous. It just looks like green glass.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's why they like it. It's
oh,
'cause
that's
it's,
it. Polished, see-through almost.
It's porous like
It lets
that.
through light in the
because
bag, but-
the way it cooled and chipped. Tumbled. So that's tumbled.
Yeah, that don't seem real. It's weird.
I'm sure
Dude,
there's a lot that's
the
like
crazy-
glass passed off as Moldavite. Oh, when you
it's
make
expensive as dog shit.
Yeah.
I had a piece of it, and it
That
was
ain't very, very slight at
That's
all. though.
cabochon or whatever, dude. That's slick. That's
No.
a slick. I thought that was, dude. That is thousands of dollars. Like I had a little tiny piece,
Yeah.
and it was like fucking $50.
Oh my god.
That's
Well, I mean, it's finite, right? Like it will be.
Right.
It will run out at
oh,
some
right.
point.
It was pretty big though.
See what
We
the
don't.
price
They haven't found it.
per
It's,
ounce
it's
or
in
something
a cavern.
is.
It's pretty precious, I guess. Like
Semi-precious.
Dude, so like if I had like my way with a necklace, let's see, I would have like a little tourmaline section.
Yeah.
I'd have a little watermelon tourmaline up in there. I had a piece that, oh dude, I love watermelon tourmaline. I actually don't mind squirrel. Black tourmaline.
Yeah.
I fucked with it. I had a shit ton of it, but everyone was like, that's the garbage one.
Do you like it?
I like it
For its properties, or you like it for its look?
What, tourmaline?
All of it.
I like
All
it because it's precious.
elephants.
Watermelon and tourmaline looks
Do
really
you get
nice.
them to like affect you, or do you get them because they look cool?
I used to have a watermelon tourmaline for a practical reason, but so anyway, I would have a
Do you
little
still-
tourmaline section. Do I still? No, of course not. I have given away literally all my rocks.
It's kind of not a bad gamble, though,
Okay.
right? You spend a few bucks on something, and it might help you in
I
some
wouldn't
way.
mind
Fuck
moldavite.
it.
Yeah, well, it's a meditational thing, but okay, so I would definitely have maybe some moldavite. I feel like that's kind of pretentious, or in a weird way. I feel like it's a little novice or entry level.
It's not even a precious stone, though.
It's commodified and it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
And it's otherworldly. So I mean that's your
best
opinion.
part.
Okay, so anyway, I would have like a little tourmaline section. I would also definitely have a little bit of apophyllite in it. I thought apophyllite was very nice. I would definitely have topaz in this though. Topaz would be the main thing. Maybe
Why?
some imperial it's my birthstone. It's
okay.
super precious and it apparently has like a bunch of positive like metaphysical effects.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean it's a nice mineral. Imperial topaz is especially pretty.
That's your birthstone?
It's one of them. It's one of them, topazes.
What's your main one?
Peridot. I hate peridot.
Oh, these peridot earrings.
How do you like that for prestigious?
Yeah, I don't like peridot.
Now, see, what's weird to me is to see this moldavite in like perfectly formed balls around. Again, that may be glass.
I hate that.
But just imagine all this moldavite. There's only a certain amount, and eventually they will all be smoothed out into balls and sold on jewelry. And there will be no more raw.
Ain't no way that
like,
you're going to have like balls like that big.
I roared.
I mean, I
to say
do
that.
The ring's kind of cool. I like that.
That it seems somewhat natural.
Do you like that
but-
kind of like? So I saw a lot of stuff like, especially like what was it called? There was one I loved. It was called Blue Chalcedony.
Yeah.
I saw a piece like that was a necklace, and what they did was they melted silver around the edges like that, and then put what the hook
Yeah.
or the loop.
Okay.
And that's how they set it.
I like that. Instead of molding it, they let it moldavite itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
mold,
fuck
they let it divide itself into different
Look at that fucking
quadrants.
little
So I
bag
think-
of it, or
but
like
there
a
will
little bowl of it.
eventually there will never be a big chunk. Everyone's
Well,
money
they
is
have
going
to
to come from
find
breaking
it.
it down.
Yeah, it washes up. Like they haven't
They're
found
still-
where
Oh,
it
that's
all comes
fun.
from.
That's like coral. That's crazy.
That looks-
Yeah, so it's hot and then it's
Wait, how to
cooled in the
spot
in
fake
the water.
moldavite?
Huh?
This article is on how to spot fake. Is this one a fake one then? Because that one looks better than all the others.
It's an impact glass produced when terrestrial silica is fused with the intense heat and pressure created by the crash of large meteorites.
Oh, I also thought it was from a single.
I thought so too.
So moldavite's from any meteor crash.
I spot fake moldavite.
As true genuine moldavite is getting more rare and the price is going up, the counterfeiters are getting better. The identification of faceted moldavite is simple because their flow of texture and abundant bubbles, always much more than abundant than artificial glass. They contain wires of lecheterite, a high temperature form of SiO2. Lechetellurite. It's very easy to see with a loop due to its lower RI. Okay, that's out of my realm as far as crystals go, but they don't seem to form the same way. They have a lot more bubbles. That's from one thing.
Baubles,
Then real glass.
bangles.
There's rainbow. Oh, that's fluorite.
Bro, have you
I remember
guys
rainbow fluorite.
You ever
That's
seen
easy.
bismuth?
Yeah.
Bismuth looks cool. I know it's like man-made and it's not expensive by any means, but it looks crazy.
Is that the?
It's what's in Pepto-Bismol.
Okay, damn.
It's not the same.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
is-
Bismuth is
Okay,
but
different.
yeah. Well, it's the
substance,
same.
but same name?
It's just the bismuth you might buy. It just looks so different.
Peppy bismuth.
Bismuth looks cool as shit
Bismuth.
though. So it's like what cubes?
Mold bismuth.
Like rainbow cubes.
Is that what I have on the coffee table in there?
Bismuth.
I have a man-made. It's like a rainbow. It grows in little.
Yeah, it's like
Bismuth.
squares and stuff.
No, it's not that.
Is that it's
The
not
benefits of bismuth.
That. What are the benefits?
No, it's not that. I've seen those. Those
Anti-diarrheal.
look fake. Yeah, those are lab grown, right?
They look. I don't know how you get from there to Pepto Bismuth.
Yeah, I don't know if they're the same thing. I'm
I
gonna
think it
piss
is,
and grab
though.
this thing and tell me what it is.
What are you
It's a
grabbing?
man-made.
He's gonna piss and grab a thing.
It's a
Could
man-made
you also
crystal.
maybe grab a soda water?
Yeah, you can have some water.
Thank you. Maybe I don't
Toby's at
ask
the-
right.
Yeah.
Is that what his, that's his grievance?
You don't ask.
I demand.
Yeah.
What did I say? Will you grab me a soda water?
Okay.
Is that
So, may I have a soda water?
please, sir? So it's
I
it's
suck
fine.
your
It's,
dick.
it's so I'm too comfortable in his eyes.
Oh, okay. You get
I
too
mean,
comfortable, man.
you know how I am. You know,
Yeah.
any of my houses, like, I mean, I'm all about entertaining people when I have them.
Yeah, I always felt well taken care of at your house.
Yeah. So you know,
All the ramen, all the cheese ramens we
If you-
could make.
well, you know, it's whatever we had. But yeah, whatever I had, you know, is welcome to you. I remember I cooked a bunch of fancy eggs for Gable one time, and he told me that I could sell this in a restaurant one time. But yeah, because I did the Anthony Bourdain eggs where you like mince your bacon
Okay.
and you fry up the bacon in the pan. I put
And then you cook
onions,
the-
garlics, throw an egg into there, and then I would, you scramble all that shit,
Nice.
and then you put that on some rice. Is what I would do. I'd have
Okay.
it with rice, and maybe I might have melted some like sharp white cheddar or some kind of cheese into
Yeah.
it, maybe, and I put like a dollop of sour cream, and then maybe some sriracha and like cilantro.
Okay.
And that I would get if I was feeling like making an egg thing. I did that pretty often. I was eating that all the time for a minute though. I made that for Gable one time, and he was just like, he was all about it. But like I heard about it in like a no reservations, and I think like
We should make that on your show.
yeah, that's one of my favorite things. That's one of my go-tos. But he said it was his hangover cure.
Oh.
He would do that when he had a hangover. Could I please have a cigarette?
Yeah, dude.
See, but I try to be as meek as I can about the cigarette because I know how much they are. You know, dude. I mentioned the I don't care thing with my mom, and she says it all the time now. I wish I'd never mentioned I don't care.
You told her about the concept of it?
No, not the concept.
The
I just
concept
was
of
like, I don't
using
care.
it?
No,
Oh,
I just.
You used the phrase "I don't care" in
and
front
she-
of her,
And
and she globbed onto it.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, so she now will say I don't care if she doesn't care at all. Because I think she was talking to me about the poor mindset of living in the Philippines and like my
Oh.
cousins, and I just like, gosh, I don't think I would ever go there. I don't really,
Care.
because like she was talking about like I don't know why they just have babies. They're just uneducated, I guess, and they just.
I ran underwater to clean it because you
Okay.
can. It's man-made.
Uh-huh.
But what the fuck is
man-made?
that?
Is that petrified fucking firewood? What is that?
It looks.
It
Like
looks
right?
like fucking
You see the rainbows on it.
big ass.
They, no,
black
it has a
tourmaline.
name.
Well, that's
It's called
like
mole.
That's
No,
like
it's not. What's-
fool's gold, right? That's
No, it's not that. I have some of that too.
Pyrite.
Yeah, chalcopyrite.
Is it chocolate pyrite?
Choco pyrite sounds awesome.
But it sucks.
I
They
can't
call me
remember.
Coco Loco.
I'm not. Yeah, you can't really see it from there.
Choco.
Someone will know what that
black
is.
tourmaline. It looks like black tourmaline to me.
It's not chocolate pyrite though. I got some of that. that comes out more gold.
Is that not black tourmaline at all? Like, does black tourmaline get that big? It's huge. That's huge.
But no, black
said that's
tourmaline's
man-made.
natural. They said it.
Hey.
Is that yours?
Hey.
Stop it.
I got you back, bro.
What is it? That's more straws than you can shake a stick at.
No,
It's not chocolate pyrite though.
It's
It's not
know.
rainbow chocolate pyrite.
Did you show this? Did you put your hand behind it?
I mean, I did
Why
I
do
did half
people
of
do that? Is that like for perspective? Like,
I think
you're
it's
holding
to,
it.
I think it's to not let it blend with the background and or like it makes it focus on it because you'll like a lot of times they'll cover
They're
their
like,
face when they do it.
Look at this lipstick
Yeah.
Yeah.
or this eyeshadow.
Damn, I have to figure out what that is again. Then
Yeah, I guess
this
so.
this witchy bitch from some fucking flea market sold it to us.
So it's man-made.
Yeah,
You know,
man-made crystal. It naturally forms within a lab.
what's the likelihood that we've met a cult member?
See, that's why it's almost that. But it's not
Very.
Bismuth, though. The likelihood that what?
That we've met a fucking cult member?
Oh, I mean, I've met
Island?
people that openly. Oh, that's it.
That's it. Carborundum.
Okay, see, I knew it started with the C.
Carborundum.
What the fuck is
Carborundum,
this?
a silicone carbide man-made crystal
Second
synthesized
hardest
form of
substance?
moissanite.
No way.
Moissanite. It's the synthesized form of moissanite.
Whoa.
Second hardest substance after diamond.
Okay.
That shit chips off all the time, so I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah.
That shit chips a lot.
So what? And there's another one that's
But
like
it's shiny. It's totally man-made though, so like it does take some of the allure away. And I
Yeah.
don't know if you can,
What's your opinion on cut gemstones? Got to go with uncut gems.
uncut. Yeah, I was gonna say you were talking about the movie.
No,
Yeah, do you think that takes the power away once you?
I don't
tumble
like
them or
it.
some
I don't
shit?
like it. I'm not so crazy that I love the.
I'd rather have the sharp edges
on the Matrix.
I'd rather have it naturally as you know,
As
close
a
you can
natural
get.
formation as it can be.
But I don't think it. I mean, if it really has power, then you can tumble it and seal it and whatever. If it really has like natural power.
So like I've heard something about the fucking the resonance of them.
Ooh, what a
I love
crystal
that.
melted
That looks
down
like a
into car
malachite.
paint.
That looks like a malachite.
no.
That's
so what
crazy.
it is
Fordite.
Okay, so they call it Fordite, and it's from the old Ford factories where they would paint the cars, and the paint would drip down, right, and then it forms together, and it makes its own.
Only found in old Detroit auto painting facilities.
Yeah.
So they're using some lead paint or something
Sick.
weird that grew,
It just dripped.
and like instead of rusting,
Dripped
it
and
would.
hardened in
Dude,
huge layers.
you know what I was really?
But it's just paint.
You ever heard of coprolite?
Wow.
Look at that. It becomes like rock hard though.
Well,
Like, look at that.
That looks like that's what I liked about ocean jasper. That sort of quality. It looks fucking carcinogenous. You ever heard of coprolite though?
Copperlight? Mm-hmm. No.
Is that a top of a car with a
A coprolite? Is it carpelite?
crystal? Oh, a crystal effects. Never mind.
Coprolite is a mineralized poop. It's COPRA.
Oh.
It's a poop mineral.
Oh,
It's
crystal
a fossil
turds.
poop. Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, the biggest turd they ever found was a piece of coprolite that a Viking apparently dropped,
Okay.
and it had worms and stuff in it, and it broke,
Dropped.
and they had to
Out of his
glue it, super glue this fucking turd fossil. Oh man!
Now, see, having a car covered
That's it
in
right
crystal,
there.
though,
Which
like,
one?
The bottom right one.
This one?
Yeah,
That's from a Viking?
that's a Viking poop.
Wow.
Yep.
The biggest discovered poo in history belonged to a sick Viking. They just have his shit.
It's big shit.
Well, so it fossilized,
Yeah.
Human feces are very rare kind.
so it had worms for sure.
They broke it open in two places so they could see the worms.
Human feces is a very refined, complete human stool. Examination under the microscope shows it contains pollen grains and the remains of cereal bran. It also contains the eggs of whipworm and mawworm, parasitic nematodes, which live in the large intestine. Staggeringly, an average inhabitant of Jorvik may have harbored between 600 and 2,500 whipworms.
They harbored shit.
Whipworms. Let's see. Worms cause stomach aches, diarrhea, and inflammation of the bowel. When the worms are numerous, the symptoms... Oh, God damn it.
I'll tell you what,
The symptoms may simulate those of gastric and duodenal ulcers. Horribly, adult worms can migrate from the intestine and enter the other organs where they can cause serious damage, even
Why is
moving
this-
into such places as the ear and nose.
Why does this not seem like historical?
You're not talking about this poo.
Yeah, you're talking about...
You're talking about how worms can affect you, but wait, we need to find more about
That
that.
shit is huge.
I mean... Fucking raise
it's
my
okay.
hand
That's
for
the
fucking
inside.
reference.
What's the...
They were compact.
I tell you what, dude, my roommate dropped one that had to have been that big, man.
It says
It misled me, man. I was
the biggest one, I think.
It
that we
said
found.
This is a gay Viking dropped this one.
Coppergate.
Holy fuck, that made me forget everything I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh god, what was
Now,
I gonna
would you
say
make a
about
necklace
this?
with this? You know,
What?
would you put this on a necklace?
Oh yeah, because it's. I mean,
That's
it's
old, man.
priceless.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
more than you could put on a chain without it weighing your neck down. So that's kind of balling. Put some poop on your neck.
There was one mineral that I really was fond of that wasn't particularly precious or expensive, and that also wouldn't wrap well.
Oh.
Lepidolite. I like lepidolite a lot.
Okay.
I'm just throwing
You're
stuff
so
out.
quirky.
Yeah.
You're so unique and quirky.
There was a point where I fucking learned a lot about the minerals, and that's just
Yeah.
where I got most of it. I read some books, and
Yeah, I had
Well,
I
the
had
Crystal
that
Bible.
book,
yeah, it was the Crystal Bible. Or
and,
one of
you
them.
know, when we got some money, we would go hook up on some crystals.
I mean, that was a fun outing. You go to the thrift store, or the flea market, rather.
or you
and
know, some witch shop, dude. It's
Fairy
always
Magic
some
was
witch's
the one I
shop.
went to at the flea market.
Okay.
It was called Fairy Magic.
There was a big one, New Moon or something like that.
Well, that one was like
Uh,
cashing in on this new age.
Yeah,
like,
it was a new age
fashion.
shop.
Yeah.
And I bet they made a fuck ton of money, dude.
Fuck yeah. They sold it.
They're selling you minerals, dude.
I mean, they had the case. They basically appropriated everything you can imagine that's under that new age blanket. You know. I mean, you had those
you
like
can drink fucking Gatorade and get minerals. I mean, shit.
Well, oh yeah. I mean, they got
What's
they
the
got
most you
into
spent?
the.
You had a big one. What's the most you spent? It was on the waxy one.
Are
You
you
had a
talking-
big
I had
waxy
a
piece.
No, I had a bunch of calcite. I had a
Was that
good
the waxy?
calcite. Yeah, that's the one that looks waxy. I had a bunch of different colored one. I had a green one that was pretty big. I had an orange one that was really big.
It's balling to have crystals. I'm not saying it's not, but
I had
What
them
do they
sitting
do?
around. I had not much. I had a bunch of really good quartz clusters that I was happy with.
Wait, I hear something.
now see, some smoky quartz was actually
That was the useful
back
one.
in the day. That was
Smoky-
hotter than a very very slight diamond.
So
like you wanted it smoky.
Smoky quartz, in as far as that metaphysical like aspect thing, smoky quartz is like
Bring some ghost out.
No, you like pair it with everything. Like smoky quartz is the one that's supposed to cleanse
Yeah.
other crystals. So like it's one of the most
Yeah.
useful and sought after for that reason is because apparently you know you dump
I've
your
heard
stuff
different
into
ones.
it and it just dissipates all that.
Yeah, I've also heard like vibrating water or putting them in the freezer or like heard different ways to clean your crystals out with bad energy. I'm just saying, you can do that with your mind. Whatever you're getting from it is in your own mind, and you already have the power. All you need is
It's
your
something to
dumb ass
focus on.
needs to something to
Focus.
look at.
Right. You need to focus on it.
Until you don't. If you actually get good at it, why do you even need something to hold? Maybe
Right.
you always need something to
Well-
hold a little just because you'll never be as powerful as you can be if you're a vessel.
A lot of one of the books that I had read would like kind of insist that some of the metaphysical benefits can be quantified in the crystalline formation, and like so it would show you the crystal makeup of it, like the crystalline or whatever, like what it looks like, you know what I mean? And apparently the different variations of that vibrationally have some effect on your on a molecular level for you.
We've looked into that. I think with you we had an episode where we actually looked into like if the vibrations help you. And again, they seem to be overall it seems to be more mentally based. Like even the studies we have, it's more like a powerful placebo that might send your mind in the right direction to heal itself. So again, we might need something to hold every once in a while though. I'm not discrediting anything that helps you.
So one of the best analogies or the outlets from what you're saying that I've seen for the crystals is moonstone for astral projection or lucid dreaming. The reason that you would want to do or the way you would use them is you would take some moonstones. They would encourage you to have the Merkabas because that's that whole meditative contemplation. You would imagine yourself in the middle of the Merkaba, you know? But what you do is you take these moonstone Merkabas and you put them in your windowsills. And so having them there... That's
intention, though, right?
Exactly.
Whatever so you do, you could snort a crow's foot and have the same intention. You can do a drug. You could actually think to yourself that this is what I intend to do and allow your mind there.
Okay, yes, you could have you could literally put your shit in a fucking in a to-go container
and squirt it like Go-Gurt from your throat.
No, you can
and you're gonna have the same effect if you really believe in it.
And then you're like, if I'm dreaming, I'm gonna go check up on my fucking my
shit jar,
my pint of shit.
It's just intention. Yeah, your intention and your you're trying to trick your subconscious into allowing good things.
No, you know? What I said is different and the right answer.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, God.
I think we're saying the same thing. Is what I'm
what was so different? And your right answer then?
You don't listen at all. I said we're saying the same
thing. Go
thing.
back over it.
Word I say.
Mm-hmm.
You said that. I said
that is the best idea or the best example for using your mind with something is the moonstone. And you said that it could be anything, and I was saying it's the same thing. It's you using a device.
You have to believe in it, though. The moonstone you believe in.
It's a device.
Yeah.
It's a device, Toby.
Do you not understand that it's a device? The way you're talking about it.
I'm going to beat you to death.
Yeah, that's when I was just like, you could take a shit into a Tupperware and have the same effect.
If you really believe in that shit in a Tupperware, you can do anything with that. You know, you can trick your mind into anything.
It's flying ointment. That's what they killed the baby for in The Witch. Make a flying ointment.
Oh. So
I wish it was like that. I wish you could just have a tube. You're like, I made a bunch of flying ointment.
Have you killed a live baby in front of you, though? You don't know.
I just don't know what I don't know what it takes. So I liked in the fucking the Carlos Castaneda books, the way that they would describe these shamans doing astral projection. Yeah. It's like if for better or for worse, they would describe their.
Well, they would see a demon, right? They would see this like ancient.
Two ideas on that. So like he described their ally, whatever plant or whatever drug that they're taking care of.
Mescal.
So the dark shamans, their allies would be like Datura or something like that. Like Don Juan's ally was mushrooms.
Okay.
But like, so the dark, it doesn't matter. So the idea was that the ally was the bow and your soul was the arrow.
Okay. But you had to figure out whichever one matched up with you?
It's whatever you take care of and you utilize. You grow it, it's systematically imbibe different parts of it for different things. You make teas, you smoke it, whatever.
Smoking mushrooms?
Yeah, he would, yeah. But I'm talking about
the fuck does that do?
He just did everything with it. He did everything with it. He smoked it, he ate it, he did everything with it.
Yeah, try it. See if it works.
Smoke mushrooms, guys.
But so there's that. But so them traveling the astral the astral field, that's how they would get there, was with their ally.
In the field.
So another
We talked about that earlier. Do we want to talk about that?
We real quick broke down what in the field was from and not sure exactly.
Can you imagine the etymology of in the field? Because it's used for everything.
Yeah.
Like
field.
Police are trained in the field, but then you think field of battle, right?
Battlefield.
And
Scientists
the astral field.
learn things within the field.
Yeah.
Right.
So
in your
it's-
respective field.
Is it your place of energy consumption or release? Is it like where you put your
But
energy in the
also, you
field?
handling something is to field it.
Yeah. Fielding questions.
Fielding, that's another one. See?
Yeah. Okay.
No, I
About
gotta
what you
see
said,
where
the
it's from.
demon and the different, like, you mentioned the demon thing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things in that book was, so Don Juan was telling Carlos Castaneda when he made it to the astral realm or whatever, he's like, you're going to meet people that are going to want to be your friend or your ally. Do not accept the first person you meet. And I just always thought it was funny as shit. So you immediately when you get there, you just see like a random guy. You're like, hey, you. Hi. You're like, come here. You? Yeah. He's like, I'm Mark. Do you want to be my familiar Mark? You're like, I guess. You know,
Yes. I mean, I was looking for a master.
Yeah.
So you
like,
just find beings in this other place, ready to work.
Don't be a familiar with the first person that you.
There's a work shortage in the other lives that are going on right now, and they need work. So we need more familiars out there.
What do you need? Do you need help? Do you need my
I need you
assistance?
to listen to me.
Well, apparently,
Need you
like
to do my bidding.
or they would do
No.
your bidding or like all that stuff, and it's weird too because what? So they're like going between the dimension, so they'll travel to your dimension. They're just
Oh,
attached
so they're
to you.
sluts. They have other masters. They are many familiars. You know? If you find one, you find
I thought it was
million.
interesting that apparently Paimon, and they mentioned it in the damn Hereditary movie, that
I want
one of his
familiar.
things was that he would bind good familiars to you.
Yeah.
I was
Let's
like,
go.
huh, that's specific. That's very specific. And
What kind
I
of-
looked it up too. That's another one of his things was that he would attach familiars. Like
If you had to
animals.
pick an animal to be your familiar, what would you go for? We mentioned armadillos before. Those are pretty sweet. The ones that roll up.
Okay. Would you have what were they called?
a pangolin.
Yeah. Would you have a pangolin as a familiar?
So you don't want
I
something
would suck
dangerous.
if someone ate my pangolin though.
You don't want like a lion or a wolf. They're like too obvious. You want something that you can
Oh,
bring
maybe,
with
maybe
you.
you just took my
like,
two away.
Like a raven.
You need something.
I would have a
more-
raven.
more quirky or easy to hide. Like you don't want something big, dangerous.
Oh, that just
walking
reminds
with
me of
you.
Sandman.
What's another? Oh yeah, that's fun. What's
Well, hold
another
up.
good
I
one?
looked up in the field from the 1400s in the field meant on the field of battle. So
Oh,
it
okay.
did seem
Thank
to
God.
start with that. By the late 1700s, in the field became a metaphor for all manner of work being done outside of the laboratory, classroom, or office. So
Okay.
it's anything secondary to where
Practical.
you work,
It's
but it's
practical.
involved with your work. So if you work someplace and then you have to go learn more about it somewhere
So when
else,
we
you're
did
in
the
field.
festival,
That's
we were in the
field.
field.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
field work.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's-
we were dropping dick off in the field.
Field. Yeah.
oh, what do
I
they
like
call
that
it?
you were like, you're not
remote-
gonna
it's
like the way
remote
I'm
work.
going. Why am I not gonna like it? I'm taller than you. You're like, you're not gonna like it.
I don't like this at all. Get down here.
I ain't afraid to drop dick off. I feel like you said dropping dick off in the lyrics of the thing you did on Wednesday.
I have another song.
Oh yeah, okay.
that you
but
said
you're like,
recently. But
dropping dick off to my baby.
no, I said I'll start working out and get a job and drop my baby off some real dick.
Okay.
That's sweet.
I like that you
That's
get
like
to,
the sweetest line.
You just say whatever you think about. I love that for you.
You can do that.
You just say
What
whatever.
do you mean? You literally have the same freedom.
yeah,
You can
that's true.
say whatever you want.
Oh man. Yeah.
What's
I
your
like that.
familiar? You going pangolin though?
No, I said raven, but
Okay.
also
Raven.
raven. A puma. I don't know.
Puma?
A bobcat maybe or a lynx.
Okay, I could see like
I'd like a big cat.
You don't get anything. Again, I think you're going the wrong way.
I-
You need something small. You
No,
need
I
something
want like
that's with me all the
I
time.
want lion that I can mount.
That's not
Not
a familiar.
sexually.
That's
An
a
actual bear.
Yeah.
Well, but see, those in like
That's my buddy. He
those
carries
ancient
me
times,
places.
those aren't your familiar.
Yeah, good luck trying to get that bear down a ladder with you.
That's your vehicle, right? When you ride a bear,
A mount.
That's not.
So
a
what's
familiar.
yours, genius?
Yeah.
A familiar?
What?
You got to go
A mount?
opposite style. You got to go
An ant?
dragonfly.
You want a dragonfly as
You
a
know?
familiar.
It's more. It's just as
That's the
powerful
word,
as
that's-
your bear, but
No,
it
it's
can go
not.
anywhere with you.
What the? Someone would
They are
accidentally
magical beings. Your bear
They're-
will actually be weaker because it's
they
bigger.
you don't even understand what a familiar is.
You don't understand magic.
fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, it's an animal that you're attached
I don't
to.
think the
It's a
one
big-
you ride is your familiar.
That's a
though.
mount.
It's a
That's just
mount.
a mount.
That's a vehicle, right?
A mount.
It's a mount.
It's a mount. Therefore, something you ride and could be translated as a vehicle. No, when a familiar is like your little friend that has power. It's
It doesn't have powers. It doesn't have
Familiar,
powers.
it, can
familiar
it can do your bidding for you. It definitely has
It's
magical
attached
powers
to you.
through
It
you.
is your familiar.
You can do things through it, and therefore it has power even on its own,
Okay.
right?
Okay, Dabber's going with an Asian hornet.
Now, see,
Fuck.
that's badass familiar. You can hide that. You can go in the airport
I mean, dude,
with that.
I feel like you would not have just one then.
You can't fly with a bear.
That's what I
You can
like.
fly with an Asian hornet. They're going to chill in your bag.
They're big.
Damn.
They'll chill in your pocket and your bag. And
I
then
would definitely try to kill your
bop
familiar.
someone up. You know?
I
You
would do
can't.
one of
It's
those
magical,
flying
dude.
foxes.
Okay.
A flying fox.
See, that's kind of fun. They're pretty big too.
They're
but
big.
They're fun. They look like dogs, and they kind of look cute if they just see their face.
Damn.
They're
Hell no.
basically bats, but they're fruit bats, right?
Yeah, they look like dogs with wings.
They're fruit bats, and they're
They're
so
big.
cute. Look at
Wow.
their face.
Fucking
Look
scary.
at it
They're in the.
Look
I
at
heard they're in
that.
the Philippines too.
Look at that.
That's a demon.
Malaysian.
Now oppose that with the face.
Hello.
Now see this little cute guy
Hey.
Hey.
with its tongue out.
Yes.
It eats fruit. It doesn't even eat meat.
So what?
Like-
But it can
What?
do my bidding. It's got hands.
I'm
Look
just
at
saying,
that.
That's
That is
more of a
getting
familiar
shit
than a
done.
bear,
Yeah,
though.
dude.
That is getting. That's gonna have
That don't
information
have-
for you.
They don't have to hop on a plane. with you either.
Eagly.
He can fly there.
Eagly.
You know? You don't even have to go through customs with this
So
bitch. He
okay.
flies.
So
Yeah,
what was
flying
yours again?
foxy.
A dragonfly.
Dragonfly is what I thought
He eats
first.
those.
For sure.
Not if they're magical.
They're
Flying
not
through the air. Say magical. Again.
A familiar has
One blue.
magic
No,
traits.
No, it doesn't at all. Look it up.
If they have like any kind of like if they can talk to you, they've been endowed with that by magic. They are not magical.
Boom.
But if
That's
you are
fair.
endowed with magic, how are you not magical?
Endowed-
It's a familiar.
Every wizard ever was endowed with magic. They
No,
weren't
no,
born with
not
magic.
endowed with magic. Endowed by magic.
They were given powers.
No,
It's a psychic
magic.
link. It's
okay.
oh my god, it's a psychic link.
Okay.
So you think that my dragonfly could get eaten?
For sure.
It can't get eaten. It would,
Can you be eaten?
it would eat itself through that thing because it's magical.
I love
can't
I
kill
love your
my
enthusiasm.
familiar.
It just eat its
Okay.
way through you eating it.
Okay, this is talking about practical magic, not dark magic, first off. If we have a dark magic familiar,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
telling
look
you,
up
you're
some-
not killing my dragonfly. You can't.
A dark-
It's stronger than you,
I don't
bro.
think that there's dark
My
magic.
dark
through
magic
Okay,
magic.
so
dragonfly?
familiars are psychically connected and
Practical?
telepathically communicate with each other in times of need. Magic practitioner. Okay, I don't know.
I fucking wish.
Okay, so her
So you can just
hamsters
pick
are
a fucking animal outside.
A
no,
goat,
it's a
a ram.
magical
A ram.
being.
signs
that
of a familiar.
Decides itself. It
You
picks
share
right?
soul or spirit connection. They motivate you to work your craft.
amplify and restore. It has magic.
No,
dog.
they amplify your magic.
If they can amplify and restore, then they have elements of that
You're-
magic within them.
This is being pretty clear.
This is why. No, I think it's being very clear as well. If it can add or regenerate magic, then it is magical. How could it? How could it have?
I'm
these
being way too
properties?
literal. I'm imagining this like
because this
this
is
flying
Infected,
fox.
but
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
destructive to. So it
No,
can't
it's like-
destroy you.
So it amplifies your magic and restores your energy. So
They sense spirit realms.
this flying fox is like got its arms cupped.
And again,
It's
they
like, let it
find
rip,
you.
Davey.
You don't pick them. They find their way to you. They pick you as magical beings. They pick you
No,
to attach
you're saying
to.
magical beings. That
They
doesn't
found
say.
their way to. Familiars have a way of finding you.
For
Magic.
instance,
So
maybe
they
a dog
choose.
you always wanted, but the timing was never right. Then one day, out of the blue, a stray dog turns up in your front yard and
A
insists on being
truly
your life.
magical creature that will aid your practice. Take everything back right now, or you're a bullshit artist.
So, dude, as far as this
That's a
list
bullshit.
goes,
I
dude,
just
Ned
said
was
a
my
mag-
familiar.
A truly, it even threw in truly.
Ned found
a
his
truly
way to
magical
Okay.
creature.
I literally
Was he a magical creature? No.
Let me fucking.
That was a
finish.
dog. No, you're already wrong.
No, by this list. So he was brought to me because I always enjoyed him.
No, don't
And
go off,
literally,
don't go off.
And
No,
he
I'm
encouraged
gonna
my
just hold on.
craft.
Magical companion. It says magical companion and magical creature.
Listen.
And
Listen, read.
I had a Ned like ceramic.
This is
thing.
for D&D. Don't even fucking click on that.
So I had like
It said it right there.
Listen,
you won't accept
hold
it.
on.
You suck.
You won't accept it.
You keep cutting him off.
Yeah, like
All
3 or
right, tell
4
me
times.
about Ned.
And I had like a little like ceramic like porcelain thing of Ned or whatever. It was a bull terrier in like a suit, and I
Yeah.
put it on my amp. And in that way, I always felt like a connection with him and my playing music.
That was
Yeah.
a talisman for something you loved. That wasn't a magical creature, which it said a familiar was. It literally said
I
magical
don't know
creature.
if it said magical creature. Did it say?
Really?
I didn't see magical creature.
Okay, go back. You have to show
It
him
said it
now.
was a truly magical creature.
And
Okay.
it said something else
Wait,
at the
wrong one.
end, too.
But yeah, I mean, by the list of like encouraging
That was it,
your
I think.
craft and like amplifying and restoring, like, you know.
A truly magical creature that will aid you in your practice. And at the end, it says a unique magical companion.
This
By
is
saying
like in the
magical
gay
creature-
magical way.
And again, it finds you. It's a magical being that finds you and decides to attach to you.
Where have you
don't
like
have the magic.
linked magical and indestructible?
Well, I'd say magic is beyond science in this form, right? And so anything scientific could be solved by magic, and therefore they will be indestructible.
Oh, okay. So they don't apply to natural laws.
Okay.
That's
let's
what
see.
magical means,
In
right?
European folklore and the medieval modern periods, familiars, strictly familiar spirits, as familiar also meant just close friend or companion, and may be seen in the scientific name for dog,
Scientific name for
Canis
dog.
familiaris, were believed to
familiar
be
is in their name.
supernatural entities or spirit guardians that would protect and or assist witches and cunning folk in their practice of magic.
They're more powerful than you in a lot of ways. They're ancient beings, and you're just a new witch.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I'm just a dude.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'm not a new witch.
According to records of the time, those alleging to have had contact with familiar spirits reported that they could manifest as numerous forms, usually as an animal, but sometimes as a human or humanoid figure, and were described as clearly defined three-dimensional forms with vivid with color, and animated with movement and sound. All right,
So a
calm
person.
down. As opposed to description of ghosts with their
This is a guy.
smoky, undefined forms.
Now, if you could have a human form familiar that's a celebrity, who would you
Yeah.
pick?
What?
Because I'm going.
Ryan
I think I
Gosling.
went Kanye. He's crazy.
Okay.
I think I went Kanye as a little pup.
That's fun, Watto.
But that's a supernatural entity, and I do think it does have its own power even before it met you. It shows you.
Channing Tatum and fucking This Is the End.
Yeah.
But what you guys just
ass up.
You know, just throwing respect to what y'all are saying. It does say that nowadays it's used for like a familiar, as in like a companion.
Yeah.
But the witch term is more like they already had power.
Yeah.
They're already out of this world.
Well,
But-
this one specifically is talking about them being a spirit that takes the form of.
So it's not a dog.
Yeah, this is a
That's not a
familiar
dog.
spirit. This is just.
But it's weird that Canis familiaris has it
Familiaris.
in familiaris.
Familiaris.
You got to throw some stank on it.
It's-
if you're gonna speak. That's not
If you're gonna
Latin
speak Latin.
accent.
Yeah.
What is the Latin accent? It's an unspoken language. We don't even know. We don't even know what the accent of Latin is. Really, that's crazy. What if all the people doing spells just don't pronounce it right and they're fucking up?
The accent's all fucked.
It's an unspoken language now,
I mean,
so like...
I mean, if you're speaking Latin, like, I mean, what?
It autocorrected to Latino.
Speaking Latino.
Hello, Luke. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Salve, Xiaoma.
But there is
A little comfortable dual language right off the bat.
there is
Yeah,
no,
well, let's.
there is no
I've
actual
seen this
like
guy.
pronunciation guide to Latin though, right?
Right.
So we made the pronunciation guide to this shit. It's an unspoken written language.
Dead ass language.
So it was spoken at one point, I'm sure.
Talk about this. So, I've seen.
Sciences.
Yeah.
But I had was able
This guy looks like sloth.
This
and it
guy
pisses me
knows
off.
how to. He thinks he knows how to fucking
to
speak
learn Latin
Latin.
with a wonderful, did almost nothing with Latin for like 8 years. And because I had been practicing
This
writing
is
to when
sloth
they
if he had
talk
his shit
about
together.
These things. They talk about
He'd
it
be
in
speaking
great
Latin.
detail. And it's interesting as the different kinds of
At least for me.
more potential for so
Yeah.
I can get the
So, how long you've been studying Latin?
most amazing poetry ever
Speak
written.
it.
Native speakers, after a few hundred years, just like we have difficulty reading Shakespeare, they will have difficulty reading the
Luke's
literature,
Latin?
such
have
as
his
even
own
though
Latin?
times when we have, of course, all this digital information. Most of it was in put people off, and I don't want to give that impression. If people want to learn Latin, we'll have an accent. It's fine. People grow up like most.
Oh my god! I just wanted to hear you fucking speaking Latin,
He's
dude.
literally
Not
saying-
talking about speaking Latin.
Yeah, like outside of a church or something. I
I think his whole thing was like, however you say it's probably right. It's like if you don't have an accent, throw stink on it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
De latine loquendo, hic est Scorpio Martianus.
He's going real Spanish on it, real Latin American with this.
Omnibus salve.
Latin.
It sounds like Italian.
American.
It sounds Italian.
That's literally where these languages come
I
from.
said Latin.
Yeah.
American.
Anelius sum. Hodie, de salutationibus loquamur.
But they didn't have this accent.
Dude.
Guarantee. I don't know.
One of my favorite things that I saw in The Sopranos when I was watching it was they were like pressing this Hasidic Jewish guy, and they were torturing him pretty much. And
What?
like they were torturing him like to have him make an agreement. Anyway, he told him this story about I think it was like 14,000 Romans like they were sieging like 900 Jews or whatever.
Okay.
And he was like, and they held off the 14,000 Romans. He's like, in fact, where are the Romans now anyway? You know, the Jewish guy said that. And then like, it's like Tony Soprano and his two guys, he's like, where are the Romans? And he was like, the Romans are right fucking here. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I just like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, that is Italy.
This is Italy.
Like Rome, like whatever. But like, you know, like also like I never try to get into it, but it's really weird how the Pope fit in with like the emperor or whatever. With, you know what I mean? Like just like with Roman stuff, and like I guess in history, like with like the Pope being the head of like the Catholic Church, and then all these like like kings or whatever. And how these monarchies had to like kind of fall in line with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting, but I haven't gotten too far into it. I just think it's interesting.
I'm down.
But yeah.
You're down?
Yeah. I thought it was really weird that like I watched that damn Dragon Blade movie with Jackie Chan in it.
Okay.
But it has it's basically telling this story of kind of a theorized point in time or in history, like because it's not proven that like Roman generals, Muslims, and Mongolians all shared the same space, like in the Middle East. But yeah, that's what they were saying. You just had these Mongolian armies dealing with John Cusack. He was playing like a Roman general, and then like Jackie Chan played a Mongolian leader, and then Adrian Brody played someone else from Rome or whatever, and everyone's Muslim as well. It's just confusing.
I
as
always
shit.
got confused about Mongolian and mongrels.
Oh.
What about it?
Well, just the way they were spoke. Like I was
that
like,
they were
oh,
saying
like people
Mongol.
from Mongolia or like
Mongolia.
Mongrels.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of a slur from people from Mongolia, but not quite.
Have you ever seen Mongol? The movie Mongol.
Yeah, you loved that movie.
I put anyone that gave me a second on that shit. When I discovered it, I was blown away. I was like, this is the craziest propaganda I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you watched that movie a lot, though, and then you started dressing different.
No, I didn't. Stop that, dude.
What was it about?
It's
Genghis Khan.
As a Jesus character.
Yeah.
So you want to fuck a bunch.
Yes, Toby.
Yes, of course.
How do you not know by now?
How did you know that?
How did you know I like to fuck?
What? But no, like, so the story, it's just ridiculous, that movie. So it tells him as like a captured slave that like basically went on to, I mean, he was like a self-proclaimed king. He was taken captive. They busted him out. He united Mongolia.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Yeah, right. I know, it's just ridiculous, dude. It's just like him as a savior character
instead of the biggest mass murderer.
The worst guy. One of the worst guys ever.
I think he still has the number,
he was
right?
pretty cool.
Didn't
he
he
looked
kill
like
more than
he's a
anyone?
good swordsman. You know, he's a good guy. He looked
Just
like
a lot of murder and rape.
Yeah. No, I mean, Genghis Grill. I don't know, like what you're telling me they did stir fry on their shields? Sign me up. Also, I thought I don't remember what I heard about that, but apparently, like a Mongolian practice was that they would like put a plank on like the nobility of like places that they conquered or whatever. They would take the nobility and apparently put a pallet on them and have dinner on them.
Dead or alive?
Alive.
Okay.
But they would sit and have the table on them.
Kind of like sushi when you order it and you're
No, it's like just like
it's a
like
table on top of a person.
You're just sat
You don't
at the
even get the
table, but the
skin?
table is on people. You're just on the nobility.
Yeah, that seems less fun than putting the sushi on a body, right?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, maybe they hadn't gotten there yet. Maybe they needed to like some R&D on it so they could really figure it out. There was a lot of
now playing Dungeons D&D on top of a body on top of a table. That's where to start.
I'm going up to the mountains.
I tried to show you the Noble Knight thing. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, he has these like things where it's like the Noble Knight character in Merlin, and he was just like, he's like, let's play D&D, and he's like, Noble Knight's like, no, and he's like, fine, or he's like, I promise I will not seek MILFs.
That's a great conspiracy, though. The ancients have this is a big game of D&D that just hasn't ended, you know?
Okay, so life is not only a simulation,
We're
but
on
it's
a table?
D&D simulation.
What was that? Like that? What? Oh man, what was that? Where it's like it's reality and it cut. Oh man, what is it? Is it Rick and Morty where it's like
no, they're it's American Dad. Right?
Okay, it's a bunch of dragons.
The
They're playing like
it's
like humans in life or something, and like they're just like role playing like just regular life with people.
I know we're talking about Genghis Khan, but this line keeps coming to mind. It was an offset line, more like Gaddafi ain't no Gandhi.
Okay,
Gaddafi's the African
Muammar Gaddafi,
king,
like
right?
Libyan.
Wasn't he
Muammar Gaddafi? He was a dictator.
Yeah, in Africa.
Libya. Yeah.
Okay. That motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Yeah,
he was not a good guy, apparently.
But neither was Gandhi. Wasn't he a kid toucher?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he slept with young women.
So
he also like what he didn't like his wife die because she had like malaria, and when he got malaria or something, he took an antibiotic.
Yeah.
But see, the comparison there, Gaddafi and Gandhi, is basically like whether you publicly or privately are a piece of shit. Like once you get to a certain amount of power, you're either public or private about what you do with it.
There was a weird thing I heard about Saddam Hussein that I didn't know, was that he actually had a blood Quran that made with his blood. He like had his blood taken out, and he had a version of the Quran
written with his blood.
With his blood.
That's a lot of blood.
And a lot of like Muslims were like, that's like
weird.
Sacrilegious.
Yeah.
Weird though, he did do that.
It's your Bible. I mean, you read it.
That's weird.
It is weird. It's so weird. That's so weird that he did that.
Blood shit's weird.
Stuff with blood is weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a societal thing, or we're full of blood?
Yeah, everybody's
we produce
got blood.
it all the time.
Blood's everywhere.
Every time you eat, there's bloodshed. There is sacrifice. Every meat you eat, right?
Oh yeah, I don't mind that.
Is blood more? I mean, blood's more common in your daily practices than you would be aware of it most of the time. You know, so is bloodshed necessarily a bad thing? It keeps us alive. I think to be too obsessed about it.
I don't think. I mean, I won't get a chicken sandwich and thank it. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you for your sacrifices, young chicken.
No.
That's not a sacrifice to you. That's why you don't thank for it. See, that's what people believe.
Thing.
That's a sacrifice to someone else that you're taking that you're taking the heat for. You're actually taking the hit for their sacrifice.
I would love to kill a turkey with a bow and arrow.
I've never done that. My brother was a bow hunter, man. He loved killing shit with bows. Like, we grew up like gun hunters.
Dropping bows on fucking Annie.
He used to be big, man. Now he's skinny.
Yeah.
Now he's like tiny. It's crazy. He had a lap band surgery, and he's skinny as hell, dude. He looks totally different. But he used to be fucking almost 300, like, weightlifting.
Yeah, no, he's a big
like,
guy.
Huge shoulders, chest, shit. And, you know, he lost a lot of his muscle mass in that, too. Like, it just, like...
You remind him?
Didn't feed his muscles.
You let him know?
Yeah.
No, he looks great. But
tiny.
He couldn't feed his muscles anymore.
Yeah, he's got little bitch muscles now.
That is not what I'm saying.
Do you slap him
so
really
proud
hard
of
when
him.
you hug
He
him?
had a
Slap his belly?
Hey, he had a liver thing.
Okay, sorry.
Had to do this.
Yeah, no,
He's
he
a
looks
great man.
Can he pull a bow? You think?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
he's
fuck yeah. He's
professional bow. Not professional.
Professional.
Well, no, he
That's
has
impressive.
entered in like little competitions, and he has taken down some big shit with a bow. He stopped using guns real young, and he got on a compound bow. That's what he uses to
cheating.
hunt. And now he owns a farm. He kills shit on that farm all the time.
He's murdering.
He's a murderer.
But where? Tell him to share the hunting spots. Tell him to drop the pin.
He's out in the fucking.
You don't have an iPhone.
Woods. He has people. He has.
That's not necessary. I know about that.
He's out in the deep woods. He's out in the. You know, he's got property that he just hunts on.
I was shook. You really called me out on that. It was a hard read.
No, he has. I don't know. I want to go see him. I haven't seen his place yet. He has like
fucking
5
go hang out with
horses
him
now, all these cows, and he has a full fucking farm.
Sounds like a perfect
It's a
guy.
lot of animals to kill.
Now the
he's out there
horses,
slaughtering
they've
horses.
had to kill one horse,
dude.
That was they tried to break. It was a wild one that they bought, and they tried.
Tame a bronco.
The little girl, you know, Mary Kate.
They bought a horse to train it, and then said, "You know what?
Fuck
no." No, it wasn't like that. It got a disease, and before they could tame it.
Damn, that would fuck me up.
But no, think about the little girl. My niece rides horses professionally already, and
He
she's
made
like
her
really
shoot
young.
it in the head.
Well, it was her horse, and it died while she was there. I don't think she was there. In sight, but she was on the property when they had to kill it.
I saw a pretty crazy video of like a guy having his daughter put down the pig. She was like little.
Dude, my niece is crazy. Like, I've seen pictures of her flipping off of horses and shit. Like like almost getting killed on horses, and it's like on my mom's phone.
Check
She's like,
this
look
out.
at this. She almost died.
So proud of her.
Damn.
She's like going through. She's trying to be professional. She's trying to make a living off of horse riding and trick riding, and she goes to competitions. She already makes money off of it.
Well, damn.
It's fucking weird to see.
That's a whole crazy culture.
She's a farm girl, and she fully went horse rider on it. You know,
horse
like,
fucker.
They have little mini horses, and full horses,
Shetlands?
and stallions.
You got
and-
Shetland ponies?
But that one was weird because they said
That's a familiar right there. Tiny little horse.
Perfect. That's a mount too.
They were telling me stories about her trying to.
And it's just like you're riding a mini bike.
If you see her and see how tiny she is, and hear the stories about her trying to tame that wild horse, though, like she started from the edge of the fence, just petting it, and then letting it bite her a little bit, and like moving in on it, getting hurt by it multiple times, it bucking her off, and her just slowly trying to get the love of this horse before it got sick.
She poisoned it.
Damn.
And like, I don't know. I think she's brave as hell, dude. I would not.
Yeah, no, it's respectable. That's pretty. I mean, I would never fuck with
That's
that.
country girl as hell.
For sure.
Like, she's out there.
Fuck, I don't even remember what I was gonna say, dude. Man, have you ever seen like the pictures or videos of like horses getting nosebleeds?
No,
they bleed
that's a lot.
so fucking much.
They have big noses.
Similar, well, dude, it's unbelievable.
Horse coke lines are like
apparently
thick, man.
I saw. I don't know how I got there, but apparently this horse had some kind of surgery with its nose, and you know how they do like packing in like people's noses? They did packing in the horse, so they were pulling all the
cotton stuffed up
so
there deep,
like feet of bloody fucking nose packing.
Basically from just a whole every day. How much?
Oh, this is just telling you what to do with horses. That bleed?
You got a bloody horse over there,
bro.
Who was that comedian that was talking about? Oh no, it was this Louis C.K. thing. Rest in peace. You should be dead. But he was talking about how he was looking up all these things online about horses and talking about the horse community being like, you need to punch that horse in the nose. And they're like, anyone that punches their horses in the nose should be put to death. Like, there's such a black and white view of animal control.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, shit. I definitely treat the Husky German Shepherd mix in there, Eris. I treat her so sweet just because of her personality. But I've got 2 pit bulls, and
you beat the shit out of them.
I have to.
Yeah,
they will hurt people. They will hurt me if I don't.
Assert dominance with these bows.
It's fucked up. I stabbed them a couple times in the neck, and they're good.
Yeah,
they literally tell you that. Like, I looked up
stab them in the neck.
Well, they with purebred wolves and try and train them, because at one point, I was looking
stab them in the neck.
They said you have to draw blood and to keep a short 2-inch knife to get through their skin so they don't get after your food.
Yeah.
Like, they'll come after your food on a table if they see they're fed differently than you. And so it's like, to train a wolf, to domesticate a wolf, you have to draw blood multiple times, it says. It's like, you have to
carve that bitch up.
Like, with a pit bull, you can beat it and bite. They even tell you to bite to show, like, dominance and shit like that.
Who tells you that?
It's just shit I've read about wild dogs.
Marty down at the gas station.
And when I was looking up if I was going to get a wolf, that was one thing. It was like, you literally have to draw blood.
It's not a wolf.
From them
rich ass Toby. Hot sauce rich Toby. Just buying wolves.
I was going to, in my head, I was like, I'll just find a fucking wolf. That doesn't happen.
I'm going to the woods to find a wolf.
You're going to die, bro. There's a mad mom around the corner from every wolf baby, right? You can't go 10 feet within a wolf baby without finding a wolf mom. They're going to come for your neck and bleed you out. That's why you got to bleed them out first. That's what I'm saying. You got to assert dominance with blood. It's a blood oath you have with them as, I will kill you. You've seen that. Test me again, and we'll draw more blood. And then whoever wins, wins.
Yeah.
They might kill you. That's hot. That's a hot dog. Like, I think that's cool, man. Anyone that can tame a wild wolf is going me.
Yeah, that's a sign of a true friend to Toby.
I think you're good. I'm not gonna treat you bad.
No, I'm gonna treat you with the utmost respect. Yeah, dude, you trained that wolf to death. You tamed that wolf right to the grave.
Unbelievable.
But
what do you do for a living? I tame wolves.
I kill
what
them.
does that entail?
I tame half of them. I kill the other half.
Yeah.
It's really more of like an 80-20
gamble
toward the killing.
Really?
Not really a 50-50
I saw this video
kind of game.
of a guy that, I guess, kind of tamed a coyote and a raccoon. I mean, he feeds them and he goes on little trips. He has a dog.
Maybe 2G doesn't respect you because you haven't. Have you heard her yet?
Have you beat the shit out of that dog yet?
Because
doesn't respect me.
She has a disrespectful attitude. You got to treat that accordingly.
Dude, let's not just get into it. What did you say? She doesn't respect me because what?
No, I don't know why. I'm just saying. I asked if you had heard her before because that could be good.
What
or
did
bad.
she tell you?
If you dominated her and hurt her, that's good. If you hurt her out of defense, then she's gonna come for you forever. Like, did she come for you first or did you come for her? That's what a dog thinks.
Who's
about.
coming?
If she ran after you and you're a
coming?
threat and you defended yourself and hurt her, that's just going to get her riled up. You need to hurt her first. You need to show her dominance.
You need to
dominate my dog.
You need to really hurt her
Dude,
feelings.
okay. Okay.
But no, after that, you need to
feel like
cuddle
we're
with
like-
her and be sweet. You need to show her dominance and then show that you're an ally. You've done neither. I said none.
So you need to fuck her and then cuddle.
Dude.
You need to
Impregnate a dog.
blow her back out, and then cuddle with her afterwards.
All right, Toby. All right, Toby.
You're like, I'm gonna kill your dog.
Can I?
Don't kill her. Damn.
Rough
Can
her
I have
up
a
a
cigarette?
bit.
I just want a cigarette, and I don't have to say anything about your dog.
I'm just telling
Hand
you.
me a cigarette.
The way you
I just
handled
want-
that is the reason.
See, you ask me for things. You demand from Toby.
Well, right now this
see?
is me just kind of deflecting. Right
Okay.
now.
Now, again, you don't have to fuck her. That was his words. I did not say to fuck my
I
dog.
just would really like a cigarette if you could.
Of course, you can have a cigarette.
All right.
Of course, you shouldn't even ask.
You should just grab one from my kitchen.
You got kitchen cigs?
Oh my god.
I'm sure.
Like
If
a
you
fucking
kept them in
rich
the-
ass hot
Yeah,
sauce.
exactly.
fucking
Like
same.
this is your vacation home.
Oh, I keep scissors.
It's like I don't know how Toby can be like simultaneously like hot sauce rich and it's that you have
I'm
very
also, like-
expensive China silverware that you have
It's
not
not
unpacked.
expensive. It's regular.
I feel like you've
silverware. It's
implied
just
that
from
it's
my
very
dead-
valuable. That's why you haven't unpacked
No, it's
it.
from my dead grandparents. I don't want to
Okay.
use that.
Unpacked
Oh. You can wash
silverware,
it.
China.
It's not about their dead cells on it. I don't want to use it.
You just don't want to deal with. It's not valuable.
You don't want to sell
It
it?
was theirs.
Sell it, go get some meth?
It's
Drive DoorDash?
no. I just don't want to see it because it's just. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know.
I don't.
Why?
I don't care.
I don't want to break that open and then just shit all over it with my trash.
Shit, you
that
don't
how
want
you
to shit
view,
your
like,
trash
living?
on stuff.
Like
just
just
shitting the
living is
trash.
shitting.
I mean, with
Like
people
life
like
is
that, dude.
shitting.
Shitting on trash.
If I were to use one of those spoons to cook up heroin, they would have like already known that I was going to do that. You know?
Oh my
You see what I'm
god! You
saying?
really you went. I appreciate that you went and all in.
They would have assumed I was going to use every piece of that in the way that I will use it, and which is not in the way they lived.
Yeah.
And so it feels like it's not mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It feels like they won't.
I'm
be-
sorry. My mind is not on the silverware.
I know we brought it back.
It
up.
was theirs. It was not mine.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm still thinking about dogs.
Now, what animal would you sacrifice and not feel shit for?
What are you talking about?
What animal would you kill for sacrifice and not feel shit for?
Tunchi.
You need to get out of my fucking house with that talk, dude. For real, that's my baby.
You're right.
I kept that baby out of many babies that were born in my living room, and this bitch is still here, and I love her. Don't talk like that.
Okay.
You also said I should put them down that night that I got mad at you. That's why it set everything off. When you were going to get your cigarettes, you were like, I was like, the dogs are going to set off, and you're like, well, you should put those dogs down.
Oh my god!
I was
yes.
like, what the fuck?
Have I?
Those are
dead
my
serious
fucking babies.
Pulled you.
We
to the
have
side.
that on recording. That was on a live
Talk
stream.
to me.
And
Let
you
me
were
talk
very
to you.
serious. And you
You
said
should
it
just
multiple
put 'em
times.
down.
It's fucked up.
Everyone
said it's fucked up that night,
Everyone
too.
says so. Are you, okay.
Like
everyone says that I was serious and that I was fucked up. Let me just tell you.
You kept saying that I should put my dogs down.
How many
Probably
times did
because
you say it?
you got really
probably not
fucking
too many
upset.
times, but it was a few.
You probably got prickly, and I probably was amused by it.
You're amused by thinking about killing my dog?
By you being so upset thinking he's serious.
Yes, that's how you double down. It's called doubling down.
Well, fuck off then. I don't want you to double down.
All right.
I don't want that shit in my
Okay.
life. So I don't
That's
care
fair.
if you were having fun or not. Don't do it.
You're right.
around
You're
me.
right. It's your. You know what? Let's just go.
Oh my God.
I knew this was going to happen when we talked about dogs. That's why I was like, let's back away from it.
You were
But-
the one that said you were still thinking about dogs.
I did. I brought it back up. I was still thinking about it. Yeah, I'll tell you what I was thinking about too, though. I mean, you're right. It's your prerogative to raise your dogs however you want.
Fuck you, dog. Talking like that.
That's just what I have to say about it. You know, like
Wait.
you
I
want a
have
guard
one
dog, That's fine.
They're
That's what I have to
sweet,
say about
dog. You have never tried. You have never put in any effort, so
Please.
it doesn't matter.
I
That's
don't
why I
live
keep
with
them
the
away
dogs.
from you now. You haven't seen them in months.
Well, they don't.
I mean, you keep them away because they attack each other. If you want to be honest.
They are family. They never hurt each other.
All right.
That's a mom and a. Oh, you
Okay,
mean the
so-
other dog?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
Eris. Yeah, I keep away from them because that's a pit bull, and Eris, which is a dumbass, and she doesn't back down.
I think Aurora's
But they're
like pretty
family.
reasonable. But
Aurora
like I
and
just
Tucci
think
are
that it's
family,
just
though.
like, you know, like I think I failed Ned by not socializing him well. So I kept him away from other dogs.
Yeah.
I failed him.
I give a fuck about whether they get a. They don't have dog
That's just how I
friends.
feel.
Unless you introduce them to
That's
dog
what
friends. They don't
that's
need
what
dog
I said
friends.
about Ned. I waited too long to socialize him, and he doesn't do well with other dogs. And
You're not
loved him.
another dog. You're a person.
He's my dog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about you and Tunchi's relationship.
Dude.
You're acting like she's not. It doesn't matter how she treats other dogs. It's about how she treats you and about how you treat her.
Well, it's all in general.
Well, you were telling
it's
her
all
to beat the
general.
shit out of her.
Well, but see, with a dog like that,
I'm
she
not.
absolutely
I'm not
needs some
undercutting
kind of.
that you passionately love your dog, like, dude.
But
and I'm
kill
not.
him.
I'm not a dude. I'm not even asserting like.
Can you just take in for a second that like maybe you feel so triggered by Houston saying it because other people have literally told you that for real?
No one's told me that for real.
Well, I mean, you've told me before that I'm not gonna like blast.
Well, don't say a specific name, but trigger something
It's,
in my memory so I can remember.
Someone's parent.
What's parent? Oh,
You see
out
what I'm
of
saying?
hatred.
So maybe that triggers that in you because like I don't think that Houston would ever
I've
seriously
been mad
tell
at
you.
Houston for that way before anything. Though.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It's just the way you look at dogs that upsets me.
What
Stop
in
getting at him like
fuck?
that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy that you think that. Like,
Y'all reacted way stronger than I thought by
It's
saying
just-
that. So
I
obviously,
mean,
I'm
dude,
in some.
you can feel
wrong or
however you
corner.
want in your house. You know.
That's not the way to talk about it, but
I mean, it's just like what it is. You've already like drawn a line where you know, if you voice your opinion, it's your house. Like, so it's like, dude, you can have that.
thanks for letting me live in my house. What the
I'm
fuck are
just
you
saying,
talking
like,
about?
you can have like without me remarking on it. That's fine.
So you again, you're
I just
you're
disagree.
digging in the idea that I should put them to sleep. Is what you're saying?
You're
you
actually
said
reaching.
You can live however you want within your house. I'm still saying what I'm saying,
Right.
which was I remember, which is on camera. Put them down.
What?
So
Oh,
you
okay.
have just gone back to. You're just setting in your ideal to me.
That
You're
I
just,
that I
like,
secretly
setting it
think
in.
you should kill. You should put your dogs down.
I mean, that's your obvious. It's your open opinion.
I don't-
You've said it multiple times. It's not a secret.
So now I hate dogs.
serious.
He wasn't serious. I heard him in the moments, and he was not fucking around. Again, I'm gonna get a clip now.
You
and
should
show it
clip
next
it out.
week.
I invite you to clip it out.
I do
Show-
want to
please-
see what your
Please
seriousness
present
on
me
your face.
with me being serious, being like, you should kill that fucking dog.
Yeah, you said it basically just like that. In all seriousness,
That's
And I'll show you
probably-
a clip next week. We'll do it next week. You know, I ain't trying to scrub through a podcast right now.
I don't think you should do that at all right now either. I mean, I'm kind of amused by it. Like, it's amusing. Like,
I know I'm being amusing because I'm getting upset.
I mean, it's just.
That's bad too. Being upset shouldn't be
Dude,
funny to you, but
I don't even know, like, whether to feel it, like, as a joke, because I feel like if I laugh at it, then it's not so serious. I think you're being serious, but I think it's, like, something to be laughed at.
what?
Like, the whole dog thing. Like,
My reaction to the dog thing.
dude,
is to
you
be
should
laughed
laugh
at.
this off. For real.
Yeah,
That's
you're not
the best
going to
course.
murder my dogs. Of course, you're not going to take them out back and like crucify them.
Well,
spread their little arms out on a fucking tee.
All he's doing is training them.
He just built a little couple T's out there. He's like, these are just lowercase T's, man. I just love
Yeah, I don't know. Like, like I'm searching like how I feel
But
like if
my
I like
question-
have true judgments about
But
how
see
you
again,
like,
what my question was like, to be funny, I was like asking what animal you wouldn't care if was sacrificed, and you went for Tunchi.
I did.
And once
Yeah, because
again-
we were just talking about dogs. Yeah.
But that based off of what you said is
what
just
sacrifice for like
for
what
your
kind of purposes?
good, not for you to be
Like an
better.
offering?
Yeah. And so you get better, you get rich, you get everything done with you. What are you going to sacrifice?
I don't care about animals if it comes to that. Like,
Killing all animals for sacrifice.
don't even care. Don't
Okay.
even care.
Well, name a human,
If
then.
something was, if I needed to give up an animal
It wouldn't affect
that
you.
wasn't my progeny, like, you know,
But you have none, so.
I have a daughter.
Oh, I didn't mean that. Damn, I wasn't
Like,
crossing the line.
like I said, everything outside of like my
You said
family,
if it was
I
an
would,
animal.
I don't care. I don't fucking
so
care.
humans, you would sacrifice us? Where's humans that are
Animals.
outside of your family?
Well, you know, like maybe like not so much humans. I'm like literally that's like
You mentioned
my
your
scope of
daughter.
thought. Yeah, I
So
was
that
like
me-
I would kill most animals except for my family.
Okay, so what human would you kill?
What
for a
human
sacrifice?
do I think deserves to
I'll
die?
name one if
Yeah.
you give me a second. Go
Rachel.
ahead.
Like I mean,
no,
I,
someone attached to you
that I would sacrifice a person.
for your betterment.
I like how this escalated from what animals. I was like, I don't give a fuck about animals if I were to sacrifice an
Let's
animal.
go to the
You know?
next level.
A person that I know.
A person that you
Yeah,
met.
who would you sacrifice?
A person
Yeah.
that I met. Dude, probably a lot of people.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, like, there's not a whole bunch of people that I, you know,
That you
couldn't
wouldn't
live
toss
without.
out?
You know what I'm saying?
It's more than you
I
not
don't
living
think-
with them.
That's what sacrificing is.
It's more about them not living at all. It's not about you not being close to them. Who would you give up? You got a name?
I obviously, you know, I wouldn't give you guys that.
Like I got a guy.
See,
I
I
don't
don't fuck
remember
with
his
that many
full name,
people.
but he was the guy who threw. You guys will know this, I think. He's the guy who threw a Powerade, I think, out of a window and hit a like. Wait, no, it's who the guy threw the Powerade at.
Okay, you're like, fuck that guy.
Do you remember who I'm talking about?
No.
No.
He's the guy who got arrested stealing the cop car, the detective's car.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice that motherfucker.
Okay.
Like as far as I know about him, he did not do enough in general. His mind didn't work well enough. He didn't do enough in society. He didn't benefit anyone enough for me to keep him alive. Out of everyone I've met, I might toss him up. You know, just to throw a real person out there.
That's how you know he's serious.
So like, who's your person? You got someone?
Dude, I literally said it's like pretty much anyone.
Anybody, any person. I don't give a fuck about people.
Because like it's quantified. Like it's like, dude, no one has ever given me it's like, give this person up and you can have whatever you want. I'd
No
be
one's
like,
ever had-
fuck
Fuck
that
yeah,
person.
yeah.
Dude, what are you talking about?
So you said you wouldn't do us.
If it,
In quotes, because you
Yeah.
fucking would. So you would sell us out for fame or some shit, right?
Dude.
If we were your, if
Then
we,
you got me.
you're putting me in a corner
You
here.
got me. You got
would.
me.
Dude,
What?
I'd rather for you two guys.
I would love for you to
remain-
clip this out. You're like, you said you would fucking kill me to get famous.
Now the Illuminati's gonna hit you. No,
But dude,
I have
like,
no worth to them. You know, we have nothing to offer them in our death.
right.
So
except
you
for
have no
if,
offers
like,
on the table.
Hypothetical,
but-
like just that I cared about you and I have to give up something I cared
and
about.
you don't care.
You don't give
So
You
that's
care
the
for
real
yourself.
question. Like, would you?
Yeah, self gain over
y'all.
group gain.
So like, let's what would I give
you would kill
y'all
us.
up?
Yes, you already said it.
No, you said it, and I didn't tell you no.
I
That's where we're at.
Moving on.
That's where we're at.
You made me clip so much.
Oh my
shit.
God. Guys, if you haven't yet, please hit the like button. It helps us out a lot if you're listening to this right now. And if you're listening to it in the future on the podcast platforms, give us a 5-star review. You should go join the
Why are you
Patreon.
listening to this for so long.
You should go join the Patreon. $5 a month gets you everything.
Dabber called it out though, talking about Davey just chilling. He was
Oh
like,
yeah, you know,
he
like
just enjoys watching us fight or
realistically, like
something.
it's usually y'all two maybe
that are worth the
that might be
sacrifice.
sparring back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually y'all and I'm chilling.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's fine. You know, like it's fine. Honestly, let me tell you where my head's at. I was more offended that you think I don't like dogs. That's really where my head was at. And I was like, I don't even want to defend this to you. Yes, I love dogs. I have regrets with my dogs.
Okay.
That's real.
But you hate my dogs, willing to sacrifice them, and therefore willing to sacrifice
Dude,
all dogs
I thought
over
that was
humans.
funny. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
There's
yes.
humans I would sacrifice before my dogs.
Like, I mean, beautiful.
Is that wrong?
Good boys.
No,
Is that wrong?
I would sacrifice a person over a dog.
Like someone
Depending on the
that
dog.
was really bad over my dog.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Oh my God. Like a stranger?
Yeah.
No, someone
Don't
you
even
know
them.
that's a bad person. You have to know they're
What
bad.
are we, Dexter now? Like they have to be bad people? It's just a person.
we're sawing out, dude. It's all
Okay,
about
you gotta
morality.
pick a bad guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even pick a bad guy.
You
If I was
picked
like,
us.
what, dude, like, no, I escalated to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, because you were like, what's the juiciest thing? Because you don't give a fuck
Man.
about killing animals for personal gain. So people.
How well do we know each other? Because I would not sacrifice you for fame.
Oh my
dog.
God.
I am not giving you up to
still-
the Illuminati for fame, no matter what
and
you
you
offer.
still think. I guess I haven't really defended.
No, you haven't.
I
That's
haven't
fine.
defended. I know Davey's like looked at me like, "Oh, are you serious, man? Does all this mean nothing?" Like, no, seriously.
You don't think
let me
I
just
love
tell
you as deep as I do? I love you. I haven't never
wouldn't-
told you. Have I never told you? I'm sorry if that's on me. I love
No.
you, dog.
No, I have no resentment about anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be transactional. Like, like I'm trying to best I can entertain what you propose.
Okay.
Like, dude, seriously, I wouldn't consider killing y'all for anything. Y'all are the closest
Who are you
people.
gonna
to me.
take out? You haven't given me a person yet.
A person,
That I know.
literally anyone
Someone
but
I know.
the people I deal with.
Someone I
Anyone.
know that you've met.
Anyone.
No,
Any of them.
Any
so
of
that's
them.
the thing. Is like
Bro,
literally if
Outside of this room, anyone.
Yes.
So starts with a T. Your old friend.
T.
Starts with a T. You
Am I
love
being
to
crazy?
hacky sack.
His name rhymes with.
Oh.
No.
Oh my God.
Sacrifice?
For nothing.
Yeah.
For nothing.
So you feel like if you kill him, we're good. Like we're even.
I wouldn't save him.
So okay, so go to that. Like if you had the option to,
I used to
save
call him my best friend, dude. I like over. So that's
You
what
wouldn't
life
save him.
Over time.
You're telling me if he was dying
we
right
have
there.
proven to be closer than I have ever been with Dave. Or sorry, I'm looking at Dave.
Yeah.
Than Troy. So like the truth
Oh,
is like
pointing at
what
me.
you've shown. It's what you've shown. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, he never respected me or valued my friendship.
See, that's someone you sacrificed, dude.
Oh my God, I've literally sacrificed him as a friend.
Yeah.
I weighed everything,
do better
and
than that.
I didn't think it was worth retaining our friendship.
Look, now see
Period.
if you got someone on your mind. Speaking all this weird shit tonight, let's go.
No,
Let's just give them the name and address of someone. We don't have to be
for
there.
The
Oh my
intents
God.
and purposes.
Let's
yes,
just
I'm a
put 'em up
sociopath.
for grabs. For our
Anybody,
betterment,
literally
you know?
Okay.
anybody that's not my family
Now,
and not someone I see
Before
every
we
day.
go out,
We need some black tourmaline in here.
before we go out,
Yeah.
Davey has to name one too, because
Name
I
a
think
person?
I think he got one.
Yeah.
that was one he was
Oh
easy.
my God.
He was easy on. It doesn't have to be. Again,
Dude,
people don't
like,
understand this.
that's like-
Just say an initial.
Dude, it's
or
like,
something.
dude, like it's like Dylan for you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, like
Full name.
they
Yeah,
were your
okay.
best friend.
Yeah.
Which, without saying more, who's he?
Without saying more, who is he?
Without
Troy.
saying more
He's
about
Little
his
Troy.
name.
He's little.
Like,
Troy.
what did he look like?
What?
Red hair?
What? No.
What again? Like you're saying, don't say any more about his identity, but describe
Give me
him
something.
in
Give me
full.
something else.
Don't
Yeah.
say more about
Why are
his
you trying to
name.
hang me out to dry? So let's
No,
go.
we've done it as well.
I would do his last name starts with an H. No problem.
Last name?
Yeah.
First initial,
C.
Chris Haynes. It's a fake name.
Wait, what?
So, his name rhymes
Oh,
with
that's a real
crutchy.
name.
Oh. Dude, it doesn't even matter, dude. Like, are you kidding me?
Let's go.
So, like, what is this? This is a bad test.
Yeah,
like,
this is weird.
Like, dude, what?
Yeah,
Who
so
would
guys,
you not lift a finger to save?
Yeah,
This is-
when
no,
we're
bro.
about to go out, we love you. Put in the chat who you would sacrifice, full name. Just do it.
Out of your friends group.
Out of your people
You said
that
CH,
you know.
I was
All
like,
friends group.
wait, my first and middle name.
Wait, what?
Say it out loud.
What is that?
We love y'all.
We're not gonna do it, guys. We love you.
You
We're
forgot
just
I
talking
had a kid.
hypothetical.
My progeny? Well, you don't have that.
You don't have that. What are you talking about?
I don't have that. I'll never have someone to live on my name because I have to live it out until it's done.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure, man.
It's not about
That's
a
some
name.
logic.
Gonna
That's
take
not
my
about a
name.
name.
You would have to give it to a child
I don't
or
want
a person.
child.
You don't want a child?
No, not really. Again, the most I'd have is buy a kid when I'm old.
You'd
and
buy
rich.
a child.
Brad Pitt style.
Dirty fucking hot sauce money type.
Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, they bought like 9 kids and then gave them great lives, better than they have before. I want to help people in that sense,
Yeah.
but I don't want to have a little copy of me. I'll kill
You'll
it.
kill
It won't
that
kill
kid.
me.
Okay.
I don't want it alive.
I don't want it
so-
alive. We're gonna go out on that. Love
Yeah.
y'all.
Kill your friends.